It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. That's Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat.
The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
Nikki Pam, where you at, girl?
Goddamn!
Whoa. Okay, I hate you.
That's where you gotta do it.
Heaven high.
Fuck you.
Emoji.
Emoji. Strong.
Mr. Ray.
Speedy jealous. Jealous because he doesn't have an emoji.
It's the Rollout Show.
Huh?
Did you read it?
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Sky, sky, sky.
It don't stop.
Never.
Yeah. News on the fly.
Chat room.
Fuck you. I mean, I like y'all.
Hey.
It's the Rollout Show. Monday.
Now we're not even late. Now this is on time, right? It's the
January
Rollout Show.
29th. Monday.
Still
A
got
little
time
bit
to
after
get your
11.
rent.
About 18 after 11.
Yep.
It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why, ladies?
Cause you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for 500,000, you can meet me. Oh yeah, and
What?
and somebody won last night in comedy. What's her name?
Dave Chappelle won
No,
in comedy.
the other girl said she won.
Oh.
Oh, the other
Monique
girl said
said
she
she
won.
won.
Monique said she won.
Cause she's the most decorated comedian
of all
alive.
time.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah. She said alive.
Fuck my trophy.
Right. Your trophies don't. No, you have more than one trophy.
I have two.
I saw
3
them.
to be exact.
Yeah, one was for helping the homeless or something. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyways, the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Sweet Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. And so happy you can join us. It is January 29th.
Yep.
Month's almost over, believe it or not.
I can't believe it went by so fast.
And our president still ain't in jail. Fuck.
No.
Well, ain't my president.
But if he goes to jail, then the next option is.
And Pence.
And then if something happens to him, then the next option
I
is.
know the other.
So what we gonna do?
The Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But what happens if it's not? If something happens to the Jiminy Cricket looking?
The dude that's under him.
Now who is he?
The McCartney.
I don't know too much about that one.
Because Pence, it would go.
It would go Trump, Pence.
And then the Speaker House, and then the
Oh,
guy
yeah,
up
yeah,
under the
yeah,
Speaker
yeah.
House.
That's why I gotta find out who he is.
That's why when the Republicans are in office, it's a motherfucker because you don't want to impeach him, but you got to, but you don't want to.
Yeah,
But
because
you got to.
what's better?
Yeah. Anyway, it's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building.
Tell us one more time. That's 3 times so far. Tell it. Who are you?
In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
Thank you for doing your
Why does this thing look silent?
In the house we got.
Tangi Ambrose, and I'm with your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest you ever gonna meet, because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx. Heaven high.
You cuss while you doing it?
No,
In your mind? You cuss in your mind, right?
no.
You don't?
You don't do.
So is this
It's just
a blur?
It's just
Yes,
this Tangy. Is this Tangy when the dude is hitting it? Heaven high.
you don't
Either
go fuck.
Heaven high or hallelujah.
Oh, you say hallelujah and hysterical. I don't think that's
Wonder,
a
dude. I'll be back at your house every day. Can you call me hallelujah?
Praise the Lord.
So
No,
you
don't
said
say
praise
that.
the Lord.
Don't say
Praise
that.
the Lord.
God is good.
God is good all the time.
Shout out to my man Sean. Birthday was yesterday. We
Yes.
celebrated his.
Yes, we did. We had a good time.
Yeah,
Sean.
He had a
Happy
nice
birthday, Sean.
So he's not Palm Springs no more. He's not.
Oh, he's always been. Well, it's been a while, Speedy, that we haven't
I'm
gone to
just
Palm
saying.
Springs.
All right, well, shout out
But
to
somebody who wished him a happy birthday, I think it might have been Seymour, said, "Happy birthday, Palm Springs."
Oh.
We had to give code names until it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till it was official.
And we go eat yesterday, and Kareem Abdul
Jabbar was there.
Wow.
eating.
Wow.
But he's not the kind of person you can't
You
run
didn't
up.
say anything?
No.
I would have had to say
He will
something.
embarrass you. You can't run up on him. You can't even
It
stare
would have
too
had
long.
to be worth the embarrassment. I just would have had to say, hi. I just want to say hi.
I wanted to, but I know me. I don't know you're the greatest ever, and that's just what when talking.
Oh no, yeah, yeah. No, everybody knows not to approach.
Even when he
Kareem.
came to beat Shazam, they said, "No, man, he gonna go in and go out." And I just gave it away. Love your game. He went, "All right."
He did.
That's all he said. I said, "Okay, let me move." And when Shaq was back there, me and Shaq kicked it.
Well, he knows you
Hell, yeah.
because he told me. Because I saw him at
Motherfuckers.
I was getting my nails done, and
He a
went to
celebrity.
the barbershop next door, and I was like, "Yo, you need to come on our show." Da da da. He's like, "I know Speedy."
Well, you know, Speedy is the funniest MFer you're ever going to meet.
And he's met me.
Yeah.
Didn't
So.
cost him $500,000 either.
Right.
And I'm gonna let the cat out the bag before motherfuckers go. You gonna say something about Jamie Foxx and Katie? Whatever. They was together, I guess, at the Grammys. They got
Oh.
pictures all over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to look that up. I didn't
She
see
looked
that.
great though when she came out to
At the Grammys,
to introduce
Bruno.
was it Bruno?
I thought it was Bruno. Was it Bruno she
It was
introduced?
somebody. It was black.
It was either Bruno
It was the rap.
or-
Oh, I thought it was Kendrick. Maybe it
No,
was
Kendrick started out the show.
That was dope.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's amazing.
He killed it.
Okay, people got mad at me because I tweeted this. I got heard a little feedback, but I think he's one of the best rappers ever. Nick,
Ever?
ever.
What was your comment?
I said that I've enjoyed his performance or whatever. I said he gave me chills, and then I said he best rapper ever.
Ever?
You said he's one of the best rappers.
Yeah, I say
He's
one.
he's in the top, but not ever.
Well, who's ever though?
Biggie.
Oh no.
Much as I don't want
He
to go
didn't have
East
bars
Coast,
like Kendrick.
Nah,
though.
much
I'm gonna go big.
Biggie got bars.
As far as delivery, content,
yeah,
You going Biggie?
style.
and he could switch his style up. Because remember when he
But
was,
so can
whoever
Kendrick.
he was getting down with, he could flow with
Kendrick
however they
can
flow.
too.
I'll
He
take
rap with Beyonce.
this is my take on Kendrick Lamar, and I think I agree with Nikki Pam. I think Kendrick is one of the dopest rappers ever. But I think that Kendrick Lamar often on songs that sound like, say, Andre 3000 would be on there. He would rap like Andre 3000.
He's on Biggie.
No, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
Or if it sounds like a song that Eminem would be on, he would kind of pattern his raps out.
Well-
Now it takes incredible talent to do that.
Right.
So I'm not knocking him for it. That's incredible. But I think with Biggie, like when I heard him, it was original. I had never heard anything like that. The delivery, everything.
But just with Biggie, you got to go.
No, but-
just do 10 crack commandments.
10.
No,
Correct.
okay, chocolate dropper. Loyalty. He sound
Great
like
song.
Chocolate Dropper.
Great
he
song.
sound like Kevin Hart doing
Right.
I'm in there now. I was like, oh my God, is that Kevin Hart?
Right.
I
Right. I
mean, he
agree.
changes his voice.
Not ever. I think he.
Okay, so
I don't want to
Biggie
do
over
top
Tupac?
5 because then we'll end up doing top 5 tomorrow.
Okay, I
Or it'd
know,
be the
right,
best-
yeah.
which I had something else planned. But if it was in there, he has definitely moved up into the top 5. It goes Biggie, I go Pac, I go Rakim, I go LL, and then I go. I like Kumo D.
LL
Nigga,
Over
L.
Kendrick?
Yeah, you got to put L in.
I mean Kendrick would be 5.
over LL.
Yes.
Oh, you
no. L's over him. L's no thing. L take whoever.
But I'm
don't
talking
matter
about
who.
lyrically, like
Right.
L is you. I'm an L
he
fan.
ain't never said nothing like
What?
deep. What does he say deep?
Not deep, motherfucker. Fuck that. We talking about rappers. Sometimes they deep. Sometimes
I'm
they
throwing
ain't.
Jay-Z up there.
And
I'm
I
throwing-
know some
Jay
people
Z.
gonna go.
Yeah, Jay Z. You don't like KRS
No, I
One?
like. I was gonna say.
I love KRS
People
One.
love KRS One.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah, he's
I don't get
definitely-
him. I don't get it.
But this,
I mean,
That's
he
why
was
he's
dope
not.
back then.
He's not even my top 10.
I don't think.
I don't get
KRS-One
KRS
is in
One.
top.
Plus
Y'all-
he slapped.
You like Nas?
He slapped somebody, KRS
I
One?
like. Okay, I've never been a Nas fan until he went
Ether.
after Jay Z.
Right.
And when I bought that Ether album, and that whole album was fire, and everybody's like, "You got to buy that one." I said, "Nope, I just want to know him for this one."
Right, right. I agree.
But Nas is dope. Nas is dope.
Not top 5 though. And yours?
No, top 10 maybe.
Who's your top 5?
Biggie, Pac. Shit, it get tight after that.
I mean, Jay Z's in there.
So we got the top 2.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, DMX.
DMX, really?
Of course. Are you serious?
Yeah, I like
He is
Yeah,
He
actually
got
great.
bars. But over Rakim?
DMX will eat Rakim.
No, he will not.
Easy money.
No.
Not now because he a little. Not now because he a little.
No, I'm talking about at their
rocket.
peak. You took DMX at his
Are you
peak.
serious? He
and
had
you
two-
take Rakim.
Listen, I understand y'all eat off Rakim, but let me explain to you about DMX.
You gonna make me do it?
He had two platinum records in the same year.
I don't
Albums.
get. That's because he was following the he looked like Pac shit. Fuck that.
Oh,
Whatever.
you always feel like he ripped off Pac. Huh?
Yeah, I think I truly believe if Pac was alive, you can't have Pac and DMX.
You said that.
There's no way
I think-
you can
I
have
think so.
those two can exist. No.
DMX is raw,
because
man.
DMX was able to fill the void of he looked like Pac. He rough. He the bald head.
I don't think he looked like Pac.
No, I don't
Well, I
think they
mean,
look alike.
when I
'Cause
say,
I
when I
wasn't-
say, no, I mean like they look identical. I'm
You
talking
said
about
style-wise.
that look. Yeah, that.
But
the
then that
bald
means
head.
that the same people that like DMX would like Pac, and the same people that
Exactly.
right. And
Exactly.
I'm not a Tupac fan.
I'm gonna round off my top 5 with Ice Cube.
I'm a DMX fan.
Oh, I forgot. About
I'm gonna throw
Ice
Cube. I'm gonna
Cube,
throw Cube. in
yeah.
my-
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My
Okay,
bad. All right, let
I'm
me go
close
back. Let
to
me go
you.
back. Let me go back.
Yeah.
So it go Biggie,
I got Biggie, Pop,
Pac.
Jay-Z.
Cube, Jay-Z.
Can't put Cube over Jay.
Shit.
Jay a
Eric
monster.
B. I don't think Kendrick make my top 5.
That's
You
tight.
bugging.
It's tight up
I
there.
don't think Kendrick makes the top. Who you gonna take
You
out?
didn't include LL that time.
Well,
Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z,
because
Cube.
I forgot Cube, and Cube was destroyed every time I seen it.
I'm
and
throwing
every album.
Cube over Rakim though.
Freddie 2P says Rakim, Jay-Z, Ice Cube, Pac, Biggie.
That sounds like other than Rakim, I agree with him. I'm gonna throw DMX in there instead of Rakim, but I agree. I think
I'm
in the
taking out-
new generation, though, I think Kendrick Lamar is
What
by far
about
the best
Eminem?
rapper.
Y'all throwing Eminem in
No.
there? Is it-
Him can't get in the
and
top
Speedy
5. I'm sorry. He
Sweet-
like Larry Bird.
But
True
Eminem,
that.
Eminem like
I
Larry
agree.
Bird.
I
He was
agree.
cool back in the day, but now the boys done caught up to him. It's a rap.
Yeah.
It's a rap. That's good. That was double entendre. Sweet Willie said, "Oh my God, DMX is DMX. Tupac is Tupac. It's water and oil." And he's right.
huh?
They're not the same people.
Shut up. Tell him to shut up.
He said, "Speedy, name one gosh darn it song DMX got about teenage mothers and Dear Mama."
You don't have none. That's not the point. We're not.
I think
I'm
he's
not
a Pac
saying
fan.
Who's more conscious and who's? I'm not saying
I'm
that.
going, but that.
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Obviously, when you threw LL in there over, I was like,
'Cause
nigga,
L
that don't
got
even
bars.
go.
Let me ask you.
L
Somebody
got
said,
bars.
like somebody in here, I think it was PGF said, he's up there with the happy rappers like Heavy D. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Will
Like,
Smith. What about Will
You
Smith?
thought Will?
Now
No.
Will's a
LL
happy rapper.
What about Jadakiss?
So was Heavy.
No, Jadakiss. I
Oh,
never
Biggie.
liked
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss a monster.
I
Shout
never
out to
liked
Jadakiss.
No.
Shout out to
I've
Locks.
never
Bro. Y'all
liked
tripping. Y'all tripping. You can't
See?
even say that out loud.
I said it.
About Jada.
Ain't nobody gonna say
Y'all don't like the
Jada.
new. Y'all don't like Drake. What about the new rappers? Like out of Drake, Rick Ross. Who else can we throw in there?
Those two guys
Kendrick
that were
Lamar.
here that day,
Was it
you talking
Sapora? What's his name?
Joey Soprano
Soprano.
and
He's actually quite good. He needs to, actually, I was thinking he needs to go on the 4.
Yep,
He would be good on the
he
4.
should go on the 4.
That's a really good show, by the way. But
I
anyway,
like it too.
I meant to talk about it Wednesday, but we seem to be pre-coming
Hilarious.
Here we are.
like a motherfucker.
So we'll leave that alone. But that I think one of the Tuesdays we got to do, and I said that before, we got to do your top 5 rap artists.
Beanie
We're gonna have to
Siegel.
go. We're gonna have to break it up into generations, though.
No,
Yeah, we have to do,
no, I just think you
generations.
have to like somebody ain't gonna make it. It's top 5.
Yeah, but if you
You
listen
only
to,
got 5 slots. I don't care what generation you do.
Like that clock,
You
right?
only got 5 slots.
Only got 12 slots.
I don't know,
That's
I think,
right.
I think it
One of the
changed.
best of the best.
It's you got 5 slots and somebody gonna take the L. That's life. Everybody can't win.
We got trap music now. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole different genre.
No, trap
Y'all don't.
music
Y'all
can't
don't
compare.
understand.
I
Y'all
don't understand.
But that's like y'all on y'all funk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, who don't understand the funk?
Me. I still
You don't understand the funk?
I'm not
I
listening.
see.
Which
You
is
was my
all-
favorite
see,
kid. of the
My
internet.
top 5. I was gonna do tomorrow. Top 5 hardest hitting songs. Like.
Oh, I already know.
Come hard or
Let's do that.
got
I
one
like
right
that.
now.
or top 5 female artists.
No,
Yes.
I want to do yours.
I knew she was
want
gonna say yes.
I want to do the other one.
Top 5.
Hardest hitting song.
Hard.
Like soon as it
popped up.
Hard.
Oh shit! I bet you that's Vernon. I bet you.
God damn, Bernie, can we get in the mix?
Ford.
Come on, said Paul Wall hysterical.
DJ Ron C has his.
Oh,
I'll
what
tell
did
you
he
after
say?
you take the call.
We not really asking, but go ahead.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, man? It's John from Arkansas.
What
Hey,
do
John
John
from
Arkansas? We got to get to Arkansas. We got to go
Hey,
see
welcome,
John.
welcome back, man. I miss you on that show. I miss you since you've been gone, baby.
Please don't say me.
Which one?
Because
Talking
he called
about
you
the
baby.
lady, man.
Cause what?
Talking about Heaven High, man.
Oh, you did. I missed you
What
too.
show?
Thank
We
you.
didn't miss her. Shit. Why
Where
would
you going?
Excuse me.
Hey,
Yes.
What happened? I was
I got newfound respect for Bruno Mars, man. He dedicated this album of the year to Teddy Riley, Babyface.
Yeah, I know.
And,
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis,
Yeah.
which is obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got to agree with Nick on this. Hey, Nick.
Yo.
Hey, tell him Kendrick Lamar never made a song deep as Slipping.
The deepest what?
As deep as
Slipping.
what? Slipping.
By DMX.
Oh, agree 100%. Actually, no, I take that back. His new project, he got a couple kills on there, but I agree it's not as deep as Slipping.
It's not deep as Slipping. And that nigga Pan, that's a deep record. They ain't had lyrics now. By DMX. Slipping now.
So
That's
what
a
would be
deep
your
record
top?
now.
Who's your top 5 rap artists?
Oh,
Top
man, I'm
5.
a little older, man. I go Biggie, Pop, Ice Cube,
Okay.
LL Cool J,
Ooh.
Told you.
Rakim.
Told you.
LL over.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh,
This
no.
month,
Ice
Nick, call back
Cube.
anytime.
Bam, man. LL was a battle rapper at first now.
Yes,
Yeah.
don't sleep,
Oh,
man.
that's true.
That's
That's
why he's
true.
always trying to go at people.
Yeah.
That's
He
his
was a
get
battle
down.
rapper. Nobody want to battle him.
You don't want to get because he got bars.
Yeah.
He killed Kumo D. Career.
He didn't kill him, but he killed him career-wise because his career kept going. And Kumo,
And
but when they was going at it,
he killed his career too now.
but when they was going at it, when Kumo D did the whole thing, he took his name
Yeah.
LL and put a letter for oh God, lyrical nigga, what? It's just anyway. Thank you for phone.
Oh, y'all have a good day, bro.
You too.
You just have to understand whatever.
Let me read DJ Ron C.
Okay,
Fuck
go ahead.
Ron C.
Oh,
You're not
wow.
here. No, I'm sorry, Ron.
He said Biggie, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, KRS-One, and Nas, and then he came up with a part 2.
Part 2.
Pac, Ludacris, Jay-Z,
Luda.
Snoop,
He got bars.
I was
and Kendrick.
okay.
No, Luda got bars, but I don't put him in the top anything. You can't.
DJ Ron C, you need to be here because they just knocked you out the box.
Shout out
Well, he'll be
DJ
here tomorrow, I think.
Nah, we don't need you after this shit. Nigga. How you come up with that?
Top 5. Big Mike says it's the top 100. Oh,
Well,
this song's Dickie Payne. We kind of did that.
Yeah, we did kind of do this song.
Yeah, we did that already.
Eric B.
Big Mike.
But I again, I'm a Eric B. Rakim fan. I know y'all don't get it.
I like
said we don't
Eric
get
B.
it.
and Rakim.
No, you don't get it. It's okay. I get it.
There are no women that might go in that list.
Top 5?
And there was silence.
Oh,
I'm just
of course.
asking.
Time out. Lauren Hill, are y'all crazy?
Yeah, but I remember someone said,
Oh.
I just don't think she's a rapper.
Have you ever heard of rap?
Yeah,
Bars.
So who? Oh, you?
but
gonna
I don't
play?
think she's a rapper.
No, I agree with him. No, he's definitely up there.
What about
Oh,
E40?
he gotta
Definitely.
Turn it up,
Sugar Free.
Andre 3000.
Andre, yep.
Sugar free. Ooh.
Sugar Free. Definitely Sugar
Yeah,
Free.
he got bars for real.
Who is it? Rakim?
Come on, man. In hip hop form.
Come on, man.
And no comedian.
This sounds like something they'll play during the ABA game.
You said the ABA game. This was the
You can
shit.
have jokes if you want to, motherfucker. I don't care
He
what
is
you
your
say.
son.
Yeah, it's still up for debate.
Yeah.
We think.
Shout out to Big L too. Big
Yeah,
L
who
was
was
one
Big
of
L?
What? You don't know who Big L is?
No.
Come on, man. That's offensive right there.
That's
Big,
a rapper.
I
yeah, Big L was one of the
apologize.
best rappers to ever come out of Harlem. And right when Jay-Z's Rockefeller was finna take off, he was shot and killed.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was gonna be one of the first
Well, then
artists to
we
sign.
can't
with
put
them.
him in.
But no,
Wow,
he still got no, he still got projects out there.
No,
So
he don't. He don't have no new projects. Trust me.
shout out to Big L.
Freddie Two-Piece said a bunch of people I don't know. Lil Troy, Rapping for Tay,
Rapping Forte is tight.
Rapper Forte. Yeah.
Tila,
Tila is tight.
Pastor Troy,
Pastor Troy's
and
tight.
Freddie Gibbs.
Pastor Troy from
Freddie Gibbs is hard.
No, he's on he's dating Minnie from was it Little Women
did you just say
Atlanta?
Minnie?
Minnie from Little Women Atlanta. Yeah, he was on there. He been on there.
Have y'all seen the midget show?
Yes.
I don't want to say midget show. I'm sorry, Little People show.
Yeah,
Little
I watch
Women
it
of
all- I watch
Atlanta.
all of them. Atlanta,
What is it
LA,
called?
New
Little
Hold on,
Women of
hold on,
Atlanta,
hold on,
Little
hold on.
Women of Atlanta.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yo, Rockin', what's up? Doing the knowledge.
Nigga, we not even doing it, but I can't help myself.
Like,
Y'all hating on Eric B and Rakim.
We're not hating.
but
Shut up.
But they only got 4 records.
Can you
Yeah,
shut up?
Go ahead, company, indeed. Okay, so who we rolling with?
Who we rolling with?
We
Rush.
rolling with Rush. Rush Town Management.
Lyrics.
Check this out. Since we talking
We
over
talking
this
about
Def
lyrics.
Jam that I put together, I want to hear some of them Def
Not be
rhymes,
fucked with.
You know what I'm saying?
You
It's
can turn
together.
yourself up.
I'm trying to see what he gonna say.
In the club, you just be like, oh shit.
Speedy, they think you old school.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you gotta be here for men to be old school.
You that man now. You Mr. Caldwell. Mr. Caldwell, he
goes-
like music.
He gonna be Coach Caldwell
Watch
in a
this.
minute.
Yep. Thinking of a master plan.
Cause ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money's spent. So I deeper, I still coming up with lint.
So I
What
start
did
my
you-
mission.
Leave the residence, thinking how can I get some dead president? I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to run up. This is a hold up.
Ain't nothing
Nigga!
funny, stop smiling. We
Can't
still
fuck
on
with
the
them.
move, but the money.
That's
But now I learned to
Okay,
earn
now what were you
'cause
gonna
I'm
say about
righteous.
Little Women?
I feel
L.A. or
Yeah,
Miami.
I didn't know that was a real.
Dallas?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I seen a feed on my Instagram.
Yes,
and it was like this little lady.
Which one?
And she, this is funny. So I clicked on it because she had her face was cute. The
Okay.
little
the
Spanish
pretty one?
girl.
Oh, the pretty one.
So I
Yeah, that's
clicked on
Atlanta.
it. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
What's wrong with? Hey, Nick. You know,
It might all
Listen,
be
I'm
the
gonna tell you. I'm
same.
gonna tell you what it is. When I was a
and she had
kid,
about a group of kids.
when I was a kid, I seen that the video with Bushwick Bill and the Ghetto Boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And it
yes.
scared me to death.
Yeah, he
So
he
since-
was scary. Though.
Yeah, so since then I couldn't really rock. You know what I'm saying? And then the album cover when he had his eyes shot out and he was on the gurney.
Yeah.
Like, that was a lot for a little kid to see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was a lot for me
We
too.
don't answer phone. We don't answer
Oh.
the greatest of all time.
Oh.
Sicker than your average papa. Nigga, what? Niggas don't think shit stink. My Detroit players, hims and the hooligans in Brooklyn. That's right. If you there at night, Biggie there at night. Since days the under rules.
I might throw Biggie in my top 5.
Nigga,
All right.
you gonna throw him
I'm
in.
not. This is not
Greatest
like
of all time.
in any particular order, but I'm going Jay-Z, Kendrick, Tupac, Biggie,
Agreed.
and Ice Cube. I'm going.
I think you could throw Kendrick in there. He's the best rapper of this generation. So you could throw him in the top
and
5.
relevant and just so
And
conscious and
right,
so.
and he has impact too.
And he has like the dope. But the thing is, he'll go with the radio
Hold
shit,
on.
and then he'll go
The
with the
greatest
Agreed.
rap song ever written.
Just
No.
pushing it, but it's
No.
up there.
Greatest rap song ever written. Nigga, what? You find nigga right there like this shit. Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack a dawn and while I'm yawning, wipe the coal out my eye. See who's this paging me and why? It's my nigga Bop from the barbershop. Told me he was in the gambling spot. Heard the intricate plot, but niggas wanna stick me like fly paper, neighbor. Slow down, love, chill off the caper. Remember them niggas up in Hill, up in Brownfield that you roll dice with? They got nuts. Yeah, my nigga. Nah, them my niggas, nah, love with it, disrespect. I didn't say them, they scooped me to some niggas that you knew from back when you was clocking minor figures. Now they heard you blowing up like nitro, and they wanna stick right through you with pipe slows. Woo! Nigga, tell me what you wanna do.
Why they wanna stick me for my paper?
This is the clean version.
Why they wanna stick me for my
Speedy was 45 when this came out.
Shut up!
Stick me for my paper. Damn. Why they wanna stick me for my paper?
I heard about the Rolexes and the Lexus.
What does this have something to do with Foxwell? Because people send it to my.
Yeah, this is our intro.
right?
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
Did you know that DMX and Biggie went to the same school?
Yeah, jail.
They went to the same school, and Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes went to high school together. And they once battled in the school
A flower
cafeteria.
ringing. If my burglar alarm starts ringing, what you think all the guns is for?
Okay.
All-purpose war. Got the rock rollers by the door, and I feed them gunpowder so they
Public
can
Enemy.
devour her.
What about Chuck
shit.
I
D?
was trying to drop my.
Damn, my bad.
No.
My bad.
Oh.
Chuck D? Don't,
Chuck
no,
D.
no, you can't do that.
Chuck D.
Come on, man.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you guys a question.
Made me
No,
do it.
how do you listen? This is my thing. I'm
me
about
do it.
consistency, right?
Right.
You can't just have 2-3 records.
Who was it again?
You know what I'm
Chuck D.
saying?
Okay.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Like Airbnb and Rakim, I've heard 4 records. That's tight. That's not good enough to put you in the top 5. You feel me? Kendrick Lamar, like you said, consistency. First album to this album, incredible, front to back.
Front to back.
So he can go in the top 5, no problem. You feel me? All these other rappers though.
Yeah, people
I throw 50 Cent in there before I throw in Rakim.
No, 50 ain't even in the top 20.
What? 50 album went diamond.
I don't care what it went.
I'm just saying.
Lyrically,
they still play in the club.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I did like Pimpin'. I thought that was dope.
Oh, what about Big Daddy Kane?
Shit. Big Daddy had bitches.
Yeah, he did.
Now his bitch count cannot be fucked with.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Thank
on
you,
no
Jason.
rapper pretty much.
Nobody fuck with his
Talking
bitch
about
count.
bodies. Whew.
What the fuck?
We have a call. No, that's the new thing. Oh, that's what younger people are saying.
Oh, okay.
They got bodies. We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Vernon, got it, Vernon.
This is Vernon from Chicago.
Hey, Vernon.
What it do,
up,
Vernon?
Vernon?
We thought you was gonna be the first call. but fuck it.
Nobody said anything about Nas.
No, my son said Nas.
Yeah.
I like Nas, but is he the top 5 of all time? No. Who you taking out?
Really?
What's your top 5?
I don't really have a top 5 because I don't
you
care
gonna say
about rap.
Common?
I was just calling to ask y'all was
MC
y'all gonna say
Hammer.
anything about Monique going after Roland Powell.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're about to go into
Roland,
that.
you mean Roland Martin?
Roland Martin.
Yeah, whoever he is, the big head dude with the
like an owl.
ashy kneecaps.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah.
Roland. He's cool people. But okay, yeah, we was about to talk about that in a minute though.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, pre-cum. Anyway, hey, and niggas that picture. Everybody's taking pictures of their babies.
Hilarious.
Wow, Speedy.
What?
What are you trying to say? You talking about Kevin Hart and what's her name?
Oh, did you see that
Enrico, what's her name?
post? I saw a
Are
post.
you asking me if the baby is?
Is the baby? What do you
I
think?
saw
the baby,
that
The baby's
post.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
What
gonna say
do you
this.
think the baby looks like, Speedy?
Boom. Look here. Hey man,
boom.
you can't fuck
A
everybody.
boom baby.
And you can't just because she light skinned don't mean.
he thought it was the instant win. He
and
really
and
did.
I don't care. Kevin Hart a hard sale. He a
Yeah.
hard sale.
Yeah.
With money or without money, he a hard
Right.
sale.
Right.
So there wasn't no way you gonna thought the baby gonna come out ain't different. You be a little tiny dude, look like Kevin Hart. He look like his daddy.
It's too soon.
It's
You
for
can't-
sure he is.
I asked
can't
was it
talk
gonna be a
about
little
the
person.
baby.
It's for sure he is. That's what they are. Lucky
Yeah,
it wasn't a
it's him,
girl.
'cause
Now
it's-
imagine that had been a girl.
Oh wow, Speedy.
They might have a girl, Speedy.
And I think she good right now. She probably like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna set her tight. She probably tied her own tubes up. Hold on, let me tie these motherfuckers.
Oh, Speedy.
Well, the girls in the chat room were saying
What?
Kevin Hart is not ugly.
Yeah, he's not
Nick-
ugly.
I
Nick
said he a
Williams
hard sell.
And then, I don't know about handsome.
No,
Money
he a
make
hard
you
sell.
handsome. Like Money made Jay-Z fine and made Puffy fine.
'Cause if they worked
'Cause
in
if
the drive-thru,
they
you
would
wouldn't fuck
not
with 'em.
be,
I
fine.
think it's the confidence.
No, that's not the picture they showed.
So I think if you can have that confidence
Oh, ooh.
with the money. No, that's not the picture they
that's actually-
showed.
No. See, that was cute. No, it's like
I'm
a
looking
more
at these
recent one.
pictures.
No,
and I
it's a
don't see
picture
It was
with
a family
the
picture.
three of them together.
He's
That's a
almost-
shame that we
when-
all know what picture we talking about.
When the baby is almost fully developed, when he in his face and filled out, you're like, oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Right then, your little head ain't
Yeah,
came
that
in
you got to
yet.
shape that head there.
You got to grab a little
That's
back
a
of the
cute
head.
little
It's probably
picture
Kevin
right
Hart.
Well,
Again, Kev.
Oh,
Say
y'all.
what you want to say. But anyway.
no, I didn't say
We
they
got a
were
phone
cute.
call.
I
We got a phone
said they money made them cute. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
How y'all doing? This Poolie from Kentucky.
Holy! What it do?
Hey, I got two things. I'm gonna have to do something I don't normally do, man. I'm gonna have to agree with Speedy, man.
Told you.
About what?
I'm gonna tell you about Rakim now.
Oh.
Come
if it
on,
wasn't
man.
for Rakim, we'll be still rapping like hippity hopping and saying
Yep.
rah.
Yeah. Eric B. and Rakim
Not many
bumped in.
rappers changed the game now.
Yeah.
He changed the game now.
Yeah, tell
He
him.
put lyrics in the game.
All right.
And another thing is,
Watch your tone.
I watched the Cat Williams show, man. It was more white people than black people on the show, man.
What show?
Oh, you mean his stand up?
The Netflix, man.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Was it funny though?
It was white funny. It wasn't nigga funny.
Oh.
There is a difference. There is a
It
difference.
was more Latinos and white people in the audience.
Yeah. Thank. What you doing now, Poolie? What you doing, man, today?
Oh, man, I'm at this truck stop, man. I had to call in, man.
Thank you, bro. Be careful on that
have a
road,
good day.
man.
But Rakim did change the game, little Nick.
Yes,
That's
sir.
little history.
Thank you. Thanks for letting him know. He
Nick.
don't know
Yeah.
shit.
Tone and delivery, he said.
Thank you, Poolie.
I love when he
Now I
calls.
gotta find
Him
the
and Vernon
picture.
are my favorite
Of who?
calls.
Kevin Hart and the
You gotta send
baby
it to
and
me.
the.
Again,
Is it the one from the Grammys?
nah, they was like a
No.
little
Like a
family,
Christmas thing?
little family portrait.
Oh, I think I got it, but you can't see
Yeah,
it.
hey man, and the baby ain't got his full color yet. He'll have that in a minute. They usually say by whatever the baby's ears colors are, that's the color of the baby.
That one?
No, that's not it. I'm gonna find it.
I'm
it.
doing it wrong, man. I think all babies are kind of funny looking, though, right?
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
take.
No,
I didn't take,
mine were
some really-
beautiful.
I didn't take no pictures of none of my kids.
You didn't
I took a lot.
One till they filled out.
really till they grew into their
Every
head?
single one,
Till they
except,
grew
except
to
for Donald. Donald looked like
organ.
Donald looked like Elmer Fudd,
What did Nick look like?
Tweety Bird,
Tweety Bird.
exactly like Tweety
Really?
Bird. Justin looked like Baby Huey.
Hilarious.
He had a bobblehead.
Uh-huh.
Brooklyn had the biggest head known to man.
Really? He had a big old
He
head?
was a handsome dude, but he had a big old.
There it goes. That's it.
He had a big bobbly
I'm gonna
bop.
send it.
He had a big bobbly bop.
Really?
That's why
about
everybody's
the
like,
girls?
when he was little, everyone was like, "Oh, he gonna be tall." I was like, "Who?" They were like, "Look at his head." I was like, "Oh shit!" And he's tall as fuck. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
he
big
is
as
tall.
hell. They were all funny looking. Madison was funny looking. Maya didn't have no hair. Madison didn't have no hair. They were all funny looking. And every time that the doctor or nurse would come, "Do you want us to take pictures?" No.
You said it like that, sweet? No.
And the lady kept going, "Are you sure?" I was like, "I'm positive."
Oh,
Because people see ugly little
sweetie.
babies and go, "Oh, he's so precious."
They go boom.
They gonna go boom now. People are like, "Why you boom my baby?" That's a good boom.
Yeah,
No, you
man,
say, I'm so
inside.
happy for you. Oh, you had a baby. Wow. Oh, that's so sweet. Babies are precious.
And then they pull.
No, I
put on
say,
the
well, you
picture.
can't deny that one, can you?
Ooh, damn.
This
But I
one-
find
one
shit
of my
on the
exes
baby.
had a baby, and he kept sending me pictures of his baby. And this baby was the ugliest baby I'd ever seen. I was like, oh my God. And he was like, oh, I have my baby. I was like, well, yeah, that's definitely yours.
I got a bad joke.
What?
You'd show y'all your babies, but they're in your ghost album.
That's funny.
That's one I would have.
I was going to say, really? But then I think about that shit funny as hell. Hey, man.
Yeah, well, I've had people like, I'll be like, shit. If it's a little girl, I always say, well, you got to teach her how to cook.
Oh, so
Somebody
she
got
had
fried these
purpose.
chicken wings.
Somebody gonna fry these chicken wings. It's gonna be your daughter.
Oh, my
I
God.
just think when you have an ugly baby, that's the choice you made. You can't fuck everybody. You should meet them. Let me see your mama. Let me
Yeah,
see your
you
daddy.
see their
See the
family.
other people in the
Right.
family.
True
Okay,
that.
and then go, okay,
True
we
that.
can do this.
Yeah.
But some of it, man, you can't save the world.
Still, that doesn't, it's that mix.
No, my genes are nice. You seen me.
Yeah, well, you do make some beautiful children. All of them.
I don't think I ain't a hard sell, but I'm good. My gene pool pull you through. You funny looking. I can pull you through.
Yeah, see now though, women now get all these kind of plastic surgery. They get their nose done. They
You don't know
done.
what's real.
High
What's
school
the
pictures.
what's
Gotta
the
go back to high
car?
school
What's the Kardashian? The youngest one's name?
Oh, Kylie?
Right. Like if you ever see her picture originally, she looks nothing,
nothing like
like
she looks
So
now.
if you have a kid with her and you think she gonna,
Well, you got to go back to high school picture. Let me see your high school picture.
Is
That's-
this-
'cause
Well,
you play around.
those,
Let me
they
see your yearbook.
documented, so you definitely gonna know what they look like.
Let me see your yearbook.
Well, yeah,
Is
you're
this
right.
the picture right here?
Oh yeah, there you go. His little hair ain't straight.
He
no
look
more.
just like Kevin, though, just like him.
Yeah, the
I don't think he a bad looking.
Yeah, the
kid.
baby ain't funny looking.
Try to change it now. You
you
called
said
me
it.
and said boom, nigga.
You said it. I think
Hey,
he's a nice.
again,
I mean, he's a baby.
He's a boy, so he gonna be all right. Ain't gonna have a
he
little
do
money
got
in his
Kevin's
pocket.
forehead, though.
He gonna have some money in his pocket. What's his name? What's the baby name?
I don't know. Do anybody know the baby's name? Chat room. What's the baby's name?
No.
We'll just call him Boom for now.
Oh wow.
Boom Heart.
Yeah, that's it. Imagine thinking a light skinned girl was gonna give you a cute baby, then boom, hilarious. Is that somebody listening to our show?
Apparently so. We extend out there, Pamela. Now, did you find out what the hell
I did.
Old girl did? What did she do?
I did.
Why did she clown her?
You know,
So-
we should have its own segment, a Monique update
Every day.
every day, pretty much, because
Well,
she seemed to
look-
be cutting up.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Well,
she need
so
an intro.
I can't just. First of all, I can't believe the gall of somebody to tell me not to watch Netflix. I'm sorry, to get rid of my subscription.
Because you didn't get your money. Okay, but then I heard that they offered her initially $500,000, but then they went up to $3 million, and so they said that Netflix is saying that she's lying, pretty much. The original offer was that, but then they negotiated up to $3 million. So I don't know
And she didn't
what
take
the
that.
truth is. That's what Netflix is saying. So
they said they offered her $3 million.
And no, them jokes are gonna be like, it's crazy, it's crazy. What'd
Okay,
she say?
so the drama started when the Blackbird actress tweeted Martin, informing him that she was about to hit the press circuit. And she seemingly was seeking to bring awareness to her current predicament. And what she said was, Brother Roland, I can't do her voice. Please listen. She gonna sound Jamaican.
They all-
Brother Roland, please listen. We're getting ready to do press. I appreciate your fight. However, where is your fight for equality when it comes to your sisters? Yeah.
And she said,
And he said,
Oh.
Monique,
Uh-oh.
the fact that you are even asking the question about what I have done to fight for equality and sisters shows you don't know. I don't talk about it. I do it. Have done it my whole career.
True
I
that.
don't need to talk.
True that.
I put it in the work.
and she said,
Why does she keep
They
coming
don't.
from?
They don't have a response for her.
well, it's kind of hard to respond to that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Because that means you talking and you didn't do your research.
right, pretty much, which is obviously she's doing with the, everybody that she's going after.
Wait a minute. Did she have a? Let me. I'm gonna go find. Let me go see.
You gonna look and see if there's a response?
It'll be on
I'll go
her page.
find it. She got.
Monique, stop. Please stop. Please stop. You're making yourself look really bad. And if this new report thing is out that they bumped it up to $3 million and you came and told us the little 500,000, as if though 500,000 wasn't shit to the average working person who was gonna have to pay to go see your show or pay to watch your thing on Netflix, and you complained about $500K.
Somebody hit me and said, "No, Pam, she was offered $3 million to audition." What was she? Wait, that doesn't even make sense.
To audition for what?
Audition.
You don't
You don't
audition.
audition for a comedy show. That
For
doesn't
your
even
stand-up
make
show,
sense.
you don't audition for your
Yeah, you don't
stand-up
stand. Yeah, y'all.
Motherfucker
That
don't
that
know.
don't even make sense.
Somebody don't know. Ask me, and I'll tell you how it work. Don't just blurt out shit you don't know. And you not
Original was $3 million plus she had to audition for exec. She didn't want to audition, then they lowered it to $300K. I mean, I don't know. It don't even matter if you started out with the $3 million. Hey,
but you don't audition
Oh, they
your stand-up.
deleted
yeah, I don't know what they
Yeah.
mean by that.
Audition.
Everybody in chat room saying the same thing, but you don't audition, so this is not
You
making
don't
any sense.
audition. You audition for a role.
Oh.
You wouldn't. Am I right?
Yes. You audition for a role.
Not to do your stand-up.
Oh, no.
No one auditions to go, hey, I'm going to go. Then I'm going to say, you be running and shit. Yeah, all right. Thank
Right,
you. I'll
no.
just call you tomorrow? No. that ain't how
No.
this shit
Unless
goes.
you're trying to book a commercial.
So they want to know.
Okay,
I'm
listen,
not
though,
Googling it. It
listen.
ain't that serious to me. But King in Your Own Mind wants to know: would Jamie do a special for $500K, even though he hasn't done stand up in a
He
while?
wouldn't have to do
First
something.
of all,
They were
it's
offering
not like
him more
Jamie
money.
isn't relevant though. Jamie stayed relevant, and he,
But they offered
don't
him.
even make sense, that
They
question.
offered him, I think, 40 million.
Yeah, that's all.
But he got a pretty good big offer.
40 million.
His thing was he wants to hit the road, and that's what he wanted to do first. So to answer your question, whether or not Jamie is, should he take that, he wouldn't have took it because he knows his worth. She doesn't know her worth,
Right.
Because if she knew her worth and somebody came to you at 300,000 or 500,000, you should took either one of those numbers. Now, you don't have to audition in front of execs to for a stand-up show. That's not how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Period.
They were adamant about it up in here.
Because they don't know shit.
That might be,
It's a hearsay shit.
But sometimes, I was gonna say sometimes you just
Yeah,
because
I'm
you
an
read it, you guys
audition,
doesn't
and,
mean
and
that it
it's
actually
your
went
show
down
too.
that way.
No,
Yeah.
once it get to that point,
But you don't audition
Yeah.
for stand-up.
I've never seen that in
Right.
my life.
Matter of
Only
fact,
time you audition doing stand up is like if you audition, like when they were looking for comedians to do a commercial.
Yes.
Then you
Right.
audition and you do
Right.
your stand
and
up.
execs listen, or they're not even exec. Those are casting people.
Right.
You don't even get in front of them until it's time.
Right.
Or when they do Last Comic Standing. Last Comic Standing, you audition for
Yeah, that's the
whoever's
reality
in the room.
show. That's
Because
different.
we got to know you
'Cause I
funny.
did that.
Yeah, because they had a lot of people. I mean, my boy Alonzo Bowden won. I mean, 1 year.
But
and-
he had to audition.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah, that's
audition in
different.
front of some other comedians.
Corey was on there too,
and-
I believe.
Yeah, Corey Holcomb.
Okay, listen. Okay, wait a minute. So Roland responded. The tweets are all deleted, but Google Master found them. That's my new name.
Google Master.
Google Master.
Google Master.
Okay, so he said, I put in the work. Anyone who watched my TV One TV shows, Washington Watch and News One Now know that. They know who I put on as guest, panelists, even guest hosts. You don't want to go there with me. But again, Monique, you really need to address the email at John Murray read that he
right, John
said
Murray is-
was from Will Power Pack. to your husband. That is damning. It spoke of how you mistreated the crew, men and women.
What'd I tell you?
Either you did or you didn't. Speak to that. I don't waste my time in silly tit for tats. But Monique, you're going to have to own up to your stuff too. If you want others too, then you got to own up. That at Ebony Mag cover you were on with Chris Rock and Steve Harvey, I conceived that issue. I was told the photo shoot was a horror because of you.
Wow.
So here's my final point, Monique. You are 100% right about black women, black men, and other people of color getting paid top dollar. But how we treat others, like Nikki Pam said, impacts how we get paid. Now ask yourself, is it you or every other major black Hollywood player that's the problem? Is it you and your husband, or is it Lee Danielson, at Oprah, at Tyler Perry, at Will Power Packer, at David E. Talbot, and others that are the problem? Your talent is immense, but life ain't just about who has talent. It's also how we treat everyone else. That's also equality. Wait a minute. He had a lot to say. I sat with you on that TV One TV where I discussed the issue with you and at Lee Danielson and Precious. I listened and heard you out. So why all the drama with Almost Christmas, where you were brilliant? You should have gotten lots of roles after that. Ask yourself why you didn't. Was it because of what at Will Power Packer said in the email at John Murray read? Seriously, Mo, you got to ask yourself the tough questions too. Let's all get paid our worth, but let's also demand excellence in how we interact. I don't derive anything from a back and forth. You've said your piece, I've said mine. I'm going to continue to fight for economic equality for black men and women, and I wish you good luck in your pursuits. Holla. Y'all keep saying the call at Mo Worldwide. I don't have her number, never have. I don't have personal access to Grind. I'm not being rude or disrespectful, but I will be honest. I wish her all the best. Now I'm taking off from Denver for KC and this funeral. Y'all be blessed.
I love Roland Martin. I'm mad they took off his show on TV One.
I told y'all that.
Wow.
I told you. I knew firsthand that people, they were so happy to get rid of her talk show.
Wow.
Because they said she was just mean and she treated everybody fucked up on BET. And it was filmed in Atlanta.
Well, it's so funny. Remember I told you, I mentioned this that day. We talked about it the first time. I got an offer to go work on that talk show through BET. Now, granted, my people in BET were like, oh, I mean, you can do it if you want to. But my friend who works for the NAACP was like, don't you do it. I mean, it like the word is in the industry that do not fucking go where they said you can look at her the wrong way and you will be gone.
Wow.
Like, you know what I mean?
And again, you know, she got an Oscar, which was fantastic. I still haven't seen the movie, so it doesn't matter. My thing is,
wait a minute. Monique accuses Cheryl Underwood of throwing her under the bus?
She accused everybody.
I mean, she just got beef with it. Now, what happened with that?
Okay, so she's still continuing to speak out, blah, 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 blah. What did she say? She recently took to her podcast. Monique said that Underwood not only failed to come to her defense during the show, but encouraged her to settle for low offers. Let's go back. Let's see.
Yeah, what show?
Monique has continued to speak out on her now virally discussed Netflix snub. And this time she's dragging one more person into the fire. Okay, the Oscar-winning comedian recently took to her podcast where she shared some not-so-shiny comments about the talk show host Cheryl Underwood. Okay, so we'll find out. Monique said that Underwood not only failed to come to her defense during the show, but encouraged her to settle for low offers. However, Underwood defended herself during a recent episode, revealing that she spoke personally with Monique and advised her to make amends with Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels, whom she claimed blackballed her from Hollywood. This is Cheryl, I do not recollect ever asking her to take less money, especially if she felt she was violated. What I asked her to do and what I was hoping that she would do was talk to Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels. Now, she may not agree with me, but what I do commend her for now is having the discussion that will hopefully open the door to solving this racial gender inequality problem we see.
But here's the thing. Is she really, I mean...
Oh, wait a minute. I watched my sister Cheryl Underwood sit on that stage on the talk, and she said, let me be clear about something. We just read that, Monique. Cheryl Underwood is telling a lie. I can't call my sister a liar, but I will say she's lying. I have the proof of the conversation. When Cheryl Underwood called me, what she said was, I know you're not lying and I know you're right, and that's what I said, B, then why we here? That's when she got into a big hurry. She said, I got to go to the airport. I got to get on a plane, she claimed. oh, she just dealing with a lot of stuff. Oh, it's messy.
I mean, okay, I know Jada said that we have to look at the reason what she's saying behind.
Jada Pinkett said that?
Yeah, I mean, not that, I see what they're saying about the
Jada,
gender.
No.
It's
wrong.
just, you know how we always say tone and delivery here?
Yeah.
And I feel like if that's her point, I think she's making her point wrong by going after everybody and, just making everybody be on her side. Some people just may not agree.
Okay, this is what's good, though. This was good.
Don't
I'm
read all
sorry,
that.
Speedy.
Don't read all that.
I'm not going to read all that. Of course not. Ain't nobody got time for that. Psychic Wayne says she's going through her Saturn return. You remember he explained to us about Saturn return, and he said the good thing is, although these Saturn returns can be scary, it depends on where the moon and stuff is, stuff coming up, he said that if we learn the lesson, then it can be a big payoff. And so he feels like something good is going to happen.
But
for
I don't
her.
see,
don't
again,
know.
Psycho Wayne's one thing. Again, and we can move on after this.
Okay.
My whole thing is you can't at 1 minute go, hey, y'all, feel me, I got slighted. They only offered me $500,000. To the average working man, it's like, bitch, what the fuck? You can't do that to average. You could say, hey, they offered me a low number as opposed to what they offered this young lady here or this guy or people that's on my level, I think. But you can't give us no number and then want us to feel sympathy that you only got offered $500,000. The average person would have said, it's stand-up. It's a stand-up routine. And again, I said, get in there. Take the 500, take the 3 million. I know they didn't have to do no fucking audition, so stop that. If it was 3 million, you should have took that. And then you say, hey, if I get this many clicks, then I want this much more money.
But Speedy, when they offer me $500,000, I'm going to take it.
With no hesitation.
And when they offer me $3 million, I'm going to take it.
If they offer me $34,000, I'm going to take it.
You know what? This has been good for me, though, because the not talking about when my mother died, but the pilot that I booked before she died, they were offering, it was reality. And first they started at $4,000, which wasn't enough. We got them up to $10,000, and my agent talked me out of it. They said, don't take it. And I was like, $10,000 a week? Ain't nobody got time for $10,000 a week. And then I went on to book another one, and that was good. But now looking back, because I had so much fun, I think, I probably should have taken that. I'm glad I didn't, because as it was, I was able to take care of my mother. But I turned down that $10,000. And it's not my rate, but when I look at Monique, it makes me think, you would have loved it. Why didn't you take it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
it's a lesson
ego
for me.
outside of it all. You're saying
it was a smart thing to do.
If you love your art, should that even matter?
Right, but so often you have agents in your ear like mine, and they were right. I did go on to book something that was paying more money, but didn't get picked up. But they're in your ear saying, no, it's the season, and you can make this amount, you know?
But here's the thing. Again, I'm saying you came at everyone with, oh, my God, right? Help me, and y'all feel my pain. And the next day, you went at Oprah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the next, it wasn't even 24 hours. You went at Oprah.
You can't beg and fight at the same time.
Who just had a great, regardless of what you think she did for anybody else, you just asked us to ride with you. We riding with Oprah, and then you're going to say, we got to hate Oprah too?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No, bitch, we not going to hate
It's
Oprah.
not going to happen.
You're doing too much.
So y'all don't be coming over here protesting and trying to get on Speedy, because me and Nikki Pam down for Speedy.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
But you know what's good, though?
I just try to have her back.
Thank you. Let me tell you what, though. I haven't researched Monique ever this much.
This much.
So, some people say there's no bad publicity. So she got a lot of it.
I don't know, but she already been blackballed once. She kind of got in it with that Almost Christmas movie. She got back in a little bit. Now, I don't know. I'm like, are people
you saw that movie? Was it good?
Yeah.
Actually, I did see it. I thought she was good. Actually, she was the only good thing in the movie, honestly. But,
And I will take a rock and crack it open and find a gemstone.
Anyway, we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Glittery.
This is Vernon from Chicago.
Hey, Vernon from Chicago.
Nobody else call in, bro.
We got like
how can you sit up here and tell us to love each other, but yet you want us to hate each other at the same time?
That's true, Vernon.
But
And Monique does that. I'm like, why you make your point, let it simmer, shut up.
Shut up.
Right.
There you go.
Can
it
we
wasn't
all
even
just
24
get
hours.
along?
Ask to any and everybody that she feels that slighted her. People gonna slight you all over the world. Just shut up. What like y'all said the first time, she should have just took the money, told them, look, this is what my numbers can do.
Yeah, that's what I
next
think.
deal,
Right.
we gonna do this, and they couldn't have said nothing.
Yeah,
right.
that's what Tangi
That's
said
what I
initially.
think.
She did say that initially.
That's what I think.
And
Yeah.
but you know,
Take the
again,
money, pee all over the stage, and make them come back to pay for
Uh-huh,
it more
and
the
make
next
them-
time.
and when they come back, you're gonna give me what I asked for.
Right.
Exactly, or double what I asked for giving me this bullshit in the first place.
Yes.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
And
Right.
then you talk shit. Yeah, these motherfuckers originally offered me this. I did these numbers, and they
And
got
then
to
they
come
came
correct.
back
They
with
gotta
this.
come back.
That's
Man.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly,
right.
but why get on social media and all over the thing and say, well, they only offered me $500,000. So,
Right.
And Vernon.
do Oscar winners have a quote that they automatically get, or is it just
No,
what-
once
No.
now
That's
here's
how
the
that
thing.
goes.
Once you become an Oscar winner, there is a bar. It's right. I think it's 10 mil
But there's a bar.
for movies,
There's a
depending on. I mean, when you win, well, even to be nominated, your money go up.
there's a bar for everything. I can tell you, for me, one of the things, like when I was doing the co-star roles, there was a point where I couldn't accept anything lower than my quote.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the guest star roles, there was a point where I couldn't accept anything other than my quote. And you could be home starving, knowing that you can book that guest star role, but your agents want you to go to the next level. And
Yeah, because they want money too.
Yeah, because they
That's
got
right.
They got to get their
That's
cheddar.
true. They got to get their percentage.
right.
And they got to be able to tell their other clients that, see, I got this for this person. That's why you got to make sure you stay at this level.
Yeah,
Thank you for the phone call, Vernon.
And sometimes they'll say non-disclosure, where they won't say,
Yeah.
like you might be watching something and you won't see the names in the opening credits. That's because we said, no, don't put my names in the open, because you ain't paying that kind of money. And so if people call, when they call for a quote from Tangi, they'll give them the quote for the last show. Like if my last series was 10 years ago, if I got 30 whatever thousand, that's what they're gonna tell them. You know, and you got to have proof of that stuff. And so you don't want to say, I'll take 20, because then they'll be like, you can't be like, oh no, I took.
Which lets you really know, because she won the Oscar, she should be booking.
She got money.
With no
Yeah,
problem.
that's something
booking.
else. That has nothing to do with her.
no problem.
Right.
And the fact that she's not booking is it's her. Don't nobody gonna fuck with that.
But Big Mike says, Nikki Pam, she did audition. She said it on Swage's Universe. The execs asked her for 2 tickets to come see her stand up before they made the first
That's
offer.
different
not
from
an
audition. That's not an
not an
audition.
audition.
Coming
It's
to
not an
see
audition.
somebody perform is
Yeah.
a difference.
They want to see what
Yeah.
what the audience is doing.
If
Are
your
they
stand-up is
screaming,
still
yelling?
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
different.
not an audition.
And we not yelling, Big Mike. We did all jump on you.
Yeah, we
But
did.
That's
But-
that's
No, but
different.
that's 2 different
That's
things.
totally
That's di-
different.
That's them finding talent and watching.
Right.
Even if
Pretty
I
much.
called them and say, "Hey, man," or my people called and said, "Hey, this guy Speedy wants to get a special," they'll say, well, "Okay, when's the next time he's performing?"
Yeah,
so we can check him
anybody.
out.
Or any artist,
they don't, you know,
any
if they
recording
see-
artist.
yeah.
That's just what it is.
500, they're gonna give you some money. They need to see you put your thing on. To
That's
get your
right.
wang dang.
Get
Anything in entertainment, like you
get
have to
your
have your
wing
sizzle
dang.
together, or it's like
Yeah.
let me see what they're doing. Let
So
me see
she
their
didn't
sizzle.
give him tickets, or she.
I
said,
don't know what she did, but anyway, but that's not an
All right,
audition.
we'll
FYI.
take a quick break, come back, get into the Monday madness. A lot of other things going on Monday. We got the Grammys happened yesterday. A brother, or is he a brother?
Who?
He's Samoan.
Who?
Bruno.
I think he said he was Samoan. I think he said that on the. He said he was on some Samoan.
Samoan?
That's
He's
a
Samoan
brother.
nigga?
Probably
That's a
Samoan.
brother.
Fuck it, it's a
I don't
brother.
know
We
what it
taking him. We taking him. He's out.
When the revolution come, he gonna be running
he
with
got to
us.
ride with us.
Yeah, pretty much.
When Trump really started rounding up motherfuckers, he got to get in the boat too.
He's Puerto Rican / Filipino. He coming. That's
Oh
the
yeah, he
color.
getting in.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
he is.
No wonder he can dance. Look here.
Yeah. His real name was
Danced his
Peter
ass off,
Peter Gene Hernandez.
Really?
Peter
yeah.
Gene Hernandez.
Peter
Gene
Yeah,
Hernandez.
Peter Hernandez is not Bruno
But
Mars.
the gene though,
You know.
that really
Yeah.
fuck you up there.
Yeah.
Is Peter here? Hey Peter. Yeah, you could please put your hands together. Peter Hernandez.
Peter. Give it up for Peter Hernandez
He
or
could-
Peter Gene.
He wouldn't have got a Grammy.
Right.
Peter, nor James, nor
Yeah.
Jimmy, or none of them.
None of those.
Bruno gonna get a
Bruno gonna get one.
Bruno Mars, great name. to
Yeah.
go. All right, Domo,
him.
it's the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. In your mouth, I'm DJ. Could he be no, he just had one song. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Dog, your dog, the funniest motherfucker you're ever gonna meet. Why, ladies?
Because you're never going to meet Jamie Foxx.
But for 500,000 or 3 million.
You can get Donald Caldwell.
You can
Right.
audition for me.
Right.
Audition. You can't audition and stand up. Anyway, it's in the house. It's your voice, sweetie. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Tangela Warren Ambrose, a.k.a. Tangi.
Tangi.
Heaven high. Je m'appelle
Tangela.
Tangi.
What is it?
Tangela
No, what's the middle name again?
Warren.
Warren.
Who's Warren?
How you spell that?
Warrena. You remember that my birth father and my daddy, they're different?
Yeah.
Well, my mother was married to Warren.
Okay.
So where did Nay come in at?
She had to make it a girl's name.
Oh my God.
He was nice enough to stay and love me up, so she said, I'll give her your middle name, Warren.
Warren.
But when you meet my daddy, his name is Nikki. So
So
there you go.
God damn, it's so confusing right now. So your dad, your biological dad, the one that put the seed in,
Yes,
his name is
Nikki.
Nikki.
That's the one you'll meet.
He was the side piece.
Yep, she loved him, but because, and he loved her, but because we come from a Pentecostal family, it was a sin to
No, don't cover it up
leave your
now.
husband.
He was the side piece.
Yes, he was
Okay,
the
got it.
side piece.
And then she got pregnant by the side piece
Yes,
and still brought you home.
and before
your
I was
daddy
born,
accepted you.
before I was born, she called my daddy Ambrose. She called him up and she said, I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Can you love my baby?
Yep, and he,
That's been a hard sell with me.
my daddy, my birth father,
You
he always credits
Tansy?
my daddy Ambrose because you know what he said? He said if I could have gotten pregnant, I would have been pregnant 10 times over.
I'm just telling you, Tansy.
So he was doing his thing
This
too.
is you right here.
He
Your mama bring me to you. Say this. I went out and had this. Can you love her? No, ain't gonna work out. Ain't gonna work out. Y'all deuces. I'm out. Can't be daddy of the year on this one.
Let me
So
just
your
shout
dad a
out-
great dad.
Let me just shout out.
Yes.
His name is Jovan Steplight. He just in the chat room. He gave us $100 towards. I guess he did the super chat. I don't know how he did it, but FYI, we're never gonna really see it because the super chat they take like 50%. Just to
We
let you
see
guys
50.
know. You know,
Thank you,
he
brother.
gave them 50.
Let's give him 50 love.
Yeah,
But he-
thank you so much. That's
Thank you,
really
though,
sweet.
brother.
He says
We
he
really
never
appreciate
gets a
that,
chance to
man.
watch live, but when he does, he has a ball. Your personalities are well appreciated. Thank you, Rollout Crew. That is absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
He kind of looked like Jovan in his thing. I'm like, is that Jovan? But I guess it's another
How'd you
Jovan.
spell it? Same way?
Yeah, he's supposed to say. Oh, no, Jovan is J-O. Yeah, no, he's Javan.
Javan. Javan.
Well, thank you so much, sweetheart.
As opposed to Warrantine. What's your name on there again?
Warren.
Warrantine.
Warren. His name was Warren. Warren A.
Warren A. Okay.
So you don't have none of your side piece daddy name,
No, but I have him
and you guys look alike.
just alike.
So who's little? Because your mom was tall.
No, both of them are taller than I am.
I know. I said who was little.
Me.
You're the little runt.
I'm the little runt of the bunch.
Well, yeah, your daddy a good daddy. That's why I said my dad, great dad.
Yeah.
Because my mom was pregnant when he met me,
Wow.
and he gave me his last name. I was like, when I looked on the birth certificate, I was like, hey,
What's the original last name?
Smith.
Oh yeah,
wow,
you
that's
couldn't.
very
Yeah, that would not have been
Yeah,
sexy.
Donald
at all.
Smith.
Donald
mm-mm.
Smith.
Too many.
Yeah,
There's
it's
about
about
a billion Donald Smiths. in this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No.
And my dad was so worried that I was gonna when I found out who my real dad was. And again, he ain't never really had no conversation for me. He just go in there, clean up, nigga. That was pretty much all I knew.
Same with me with my daddy Ambrose. As I got older, I tried to talk to him about it.
No,
He wouldn't even,
So I come back home. He said, "What you gonna do, nigga? You gonna change the name?" I said, "No."
Was
you-
that what he
I said,
said?
"No, you my dad." He's like, "All right, then. Go in there and clean up, nigga."
Oh, that's so
I was like,
sweet.
"Okay, I guess."
Cause you know what you gonna do, nigga? Change your name. That was full of. So do you
Because he
still
thought I
love
was.
me now?
He thought I was gonna change my name.
Like
That's
your
so
son's gonna
dope.
change his name, and you've been in his life his whole life.
What's about Nick?
Honorable Nick
Shabazz.
Shabazz.
Nigga, I will,
Israel.
He not
Oh, no,
changing
what's it?
his
It's not
name. I will
Israel?
blow up his vehicle.
Who? Okay, you done changed. That was never in the mix. Y'all should not.
We not finna call you. I'm not calling you that, Nick. I'm sorry, Dominic. Yeah, I'm gonna call you by your real name. You can get mad all you want. Can't whoop my ass.
You
Eventually, you
said
gotta
you-
go to sleep. I get you right when you're sleeping, pound you in your face.
Speedy, you are really settling nicely into this old man thing.
I'm
I
not
like
an old
it.
man. I'm
You
me.
settling into your ways. Pretty soon, you're not gonna want to look up something on the internet. I ain't got that. I ain't need to be there.
I told you I went to the club. Niggas, damn, this music loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, I just wanted to sit down the whole time. Y'all ain't got no chairs in this club.
At our age,
I just sat at the bar.
You go to the club, you look where you go sit.
I was at the bar, bitch. Like she kept going, "You want some drink?" No, I'm cool. Yeah, I don't talk to women no more. So them days is over. So I'm just I'm this dude here.
Right. That's why I just stay home.
I look like the dude
I'm
that
the same
gave
way.
everybody the
First
ride.
thing I do is look for where I'm going to sit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not who I'm going to
Nigga,
dance
if I ain't
with.
in VIP,
Yes.
why am I here?
Exactly. Oh, I don't even go if it.
I don't hear you much.
I don't hear me either. I went down. I'm gone.
That's why I don't even go. I like to go places
Check.
like
There we go.
when we're doing something, like if we're gonna play games or
Yeah.
bowl or something. But if it's just a party, I'm like,
yeah.
really?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm right here going, "Oh, it's late. Get up, take kids. Go. Shit.
You think about what you got to do the next day.
It's
Yeah.
like, it'd be 8:30. Shit. Missing my show.
Yeah,
Kids
exactly.
keep
I'm missing my
texting
show.
me.
Right, kids.
They
keep-
texting me. That mean they up.
That's funny, Speedy. That's funny. That's
Real
funny.
shit.
That's a show.
And it's not getting. Oh, it's just, hey man.
No, it's getting older.
When I was younger, I was that dude at the
Oh,
club.
me too.
I didn't go.
G's.
I never went for a happy hour. I didn't do happy hour.
No, that
I
was
ain't
straight
drink.
up club.
I'm the dude that would show up at 9. Well, no, about 10.
No, I got that.
I show up at 10, but I don't leave when they start sweeping. I hate that.
No, I don't like to be
Okay.
that last.
I hate when they be
person.
like, "All right, brother, it's a little late now. Get your date. Let's
yeah,
roll."
that's kind of
Right.
sad. That's kind of sad.
No, I'm already in the parking lot. Got my pen out. So what's your name? I'm Speedy. Hey, bam. Hey, what's your name? Hey. All right, I got 6. What you got, homie?
Right.
We comparing notes.
Hilarious.
Now, shit, nigga, I'm trying to hurry up and get home.
I used to be out half naked, cold, but little see-through
Sneezing.
something. Yeah, freezing, cute. Now, ain't nobody got time for that.
And what was-
Even if I went, I'd be out with my hood on.
And what's the saying? Women can leave the house sober, come home drunk. Or leave the house broke and sober, come home drunk.
Drunk and
Oh, cause
Because guys,
We
buy
don't
drink.
need money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, buy
no, we
drink.
don't.
yeah, but I wouldn't drink at the club. I need to know what's going on.
Even in your day?
In my day, I would get like a Mai Tai or a Sex on the Beach, one little drink, and I would hold that all night. My mother said, never sit your drink down. If you sit your drink down, walk away. So if I sat it down, I was done, but I would hold it all night. But let me tell you, when we were at Tommy T's that last night, I'm sitting there with Nikki Pam. She ordered her little drink. I said, I'm grown. I'm going to order me a drink.
Right.
I looked on there. I saw, what was it, Sassy something? And I was like,
It was so
instantly,
nasty. Your
It was
drink was nasty as hell.
nasty. My head started throbbing. I was like, Nikki B. Like,
We did try to have a grown moment.
We
didn't
tried that.
But
I
no,
tried.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna bust you out. At one point, not that the comedy wasn't great, your ass fell asleep. I saw you leaning over the bed.
What day was that?
I think it was Saturday. I think
The
Tangy.
pack night? Oh, upstairs.
That
She was
yeah,
upstairs.
we were all upstairs.
Yeah.
And Tangy, I said, is her eyes closed? And
Tangy
you try to
old,
wake
man.
up and laugh. You know how you try to
Tangy,
wake
oh,
up in the
Tangy, and
conversation?
then she probably was right here. It's stupid.
That's exactly what she did. I said,
What
"You
comedian
like
they on now? The first one? Shit.
You really went to sleep.
Man,
But
something about
I think the third one I almost did too.
You
I was
did.
so
you did.
sleepy.
You did. That was when you were sitting up against the wall after me because that made me feel better.
I was
And
like-
Sky, that was the night Sky was tired because Sky fell asleep.
She
She
did.
needed to
Oh,
be
she
here.
did fall asleep.
She
Yeah,
was,
she did.
but
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was tired because they had done the radio and all that other kind of stuff. Oh, that was so funny. I was hoping you didn't see me.
No, I saw you.
We saw you too.
I saw you.
But it was still funny. But oh gosh.
You can turn it back up.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm used to taking naps.
No, I never took naps.
Oh, I
Not
take
even
naps.
as a kid.
I have to get a nap in.
My mother during the summer, you have to come in and take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, huh? So you have to come in out from playing and go in your room.
take
I said,
a-
"That's where my toys at." All right, you don't want me in here. I didn't build shit. I got a tent. But my
Right.
brother would go to sleep. My brother Daryl and Earl, they would actually go to sleep. I would stay up because I don't believe in naps. Now I'm that dude on the couch, nigga. That motherfucking commercial lasts too long. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Lay down, nigga. What is you
Yeah,
doing?
we all.
I can
straight up.
I can go to sleep for an hour and be set for
No,
the
no, a
next
little bit
8 hours.
Nah, my used to be to get down was I could do 24 hours. I could stay up like almost 24 hours.
Wow.
And the next day, don't need no sleep. Now, shit. Who? Donald? Yeah, Donald did the same thing. But now, shit, like, when we drove to Oakland, nigga, I need to rest 2 days.
I'm surprised you didn't really take a big nap. Like,
Because I had to drive.
well,
Because
Sean did too.
I knew somebody
take
else
it.
wasn't going to drive.
I did an hour.
You, see,
I
I
did the
didn't even
first
get an
hour.
hour. I didn't even get an
Our
hour.
first stop, I was like, "Hey, babe, can you drive?" And he took
Did
it
they
on
do
up.
songs again on the way back home? Nick?
But no, did we? I don't remember.
What
I
did they
was
do?
asleep.
Oh, we did Heads Up. No, we did Heads Up. Going.
No, that was going.
Nah, they play love songs there and back.
Did we?
She had his hand all on her shoulder, rubbing his neck, and she was like, "Nigga, are you serious?" Luther Vandross playing.
Oh yeah.
Sean is speeding over the speed bump,
And
and
look,
everyone's bouncing in the car. Nikki Pam don't say nothing. Everybody hitting the roof.
He could do no wrong.
but what was cute though was when Scott was driving, Nikki Pam was back here, Scott and Sean were in the front. So then once Sean started driving, Nikki Pam was seasick. She couldn't ride.
Oh, I
in the
couldn't
back.
do it.
Now her man is driving. I gotta ride in the front seat. We just gotta work this out. But when Scott
I'm
was
like, I
driving,
paid for the car shit.
right?
You guys sit in the back, Pam. Two dudes can.
No, I couldn't do it when he was driving. I was nervous when Scott was driving
Why?
because he drive really fast.
And it was raining.
And it was raining.
And
Yeah,
he was doing like 65, 70.
I
in the
told
road.
him
In
as
the rain.
long as I was in the car, we were all right because my angels were.
because she was burning sage in the car and shit.
Yeah. And I visualized all my angels around the truck, and so like
Until it hit that tree.
Speedy.
Who move?
Please,
Yeah.
please. The chat room has been bugging me about this, and Big Mike, I see it now. They want you to bring back Club Fluffies.
Well,
That is really funny.
We're moving the Freaky Friday
Okay,
to late
yeah.
night.
So we'll do it Friday nights.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
FYI, don't forget this
So,
Friday late
yeah,
night.
I'll have it. Club Fluffies
What's
will be
Club
back.
After Dark?
What's Club
Fluffies.
Club Fluffies.
It was really funny when RT would be the. Remember, he was
RT
working
was
the
the
code
bartender?
room.
Oh,
No, was it code room or the bartender?
Okay, he was the code room, and then TDP was the
Bartender.
bartender.
Yeah, it was funny as
And
fuck.
then you had to just come up. It was just funny. I don't know
It was
why
organic,
it worked, but it worked. Yeah.
And they would be
Okay.
like, welcome to Club Fluffies. Tonight's performance, I would do whoever the performance, and then we have the music playing.
And then he'll say, "What are we serving?" If somebody's saying like, "I'm
Oh,
having
yeah, Snicker
chitlins
Blizzards.
and chitlins and hog maws." You know, so
That was the drink.
yeah,
I love
It was
it.
fucking
Juice.
hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
absolutely funny. So we will bring back.
Yes, you have to
Club
remind
Fluffies.
us.
Club Fluff. I was actually pretty funny.
You still are.
I'm actually funny.
Mike said I can't get in.
No, you couldn't get in. No, the skinny girls could get in because somebody got to hold the coats.
Hilarious.
I'm not skinny.
Well, you
I'm a
compared to
little thick
them.
person.
Compared to them. So you've been to what's the big club in Orange County? Where the
Orange
big girls
County?
go.
Oh,
Well, it was by Manhattan
I
Beach
didn't
at one time.
go.
What was it called? Fuck, I forgot the name. My brother used to go all the time.
There was one in Culver City too. I forgot
Yeah.
what it's
Oh,
called.
so
And
wait a
so-
minute. It's a club where only
Curbs.
big girls go.
Yeah.
Curbs,
Was it called
Club
Curbs?
Curbs. So you would go and it'd be a whole bus. It was just a sea of these big girls. And then there'd be some skinny girls. They'd be holding jackets though. Dudes would come there to meet them. So you would be holding the
I
jacket.
can hold the jacket.
You can hold the jacket. All right, we were gonna get to this news, but we got to get to Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
I guess he
Jay-Z.
rebutted what Jay-Z. What did Jay-Z say first?
This is what Jay-Z said.
Turn your mic up. Turn your mic up.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
This is what Jay-Z, they asked him, he asked him whether it was okay for Trump to say terrible things but put money in our pockets. And Jay-Z said, no. He said, because it's not about money at the end of the day. Money doesn't equate to happiness. It doesn't. That's missing the whole point. You treat people like human beings. That's the main point. It goes back to the whole thing, treat me really bad and pay me well. It's not going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead to the same thing. Everyone's going to be sick. And Donald Trump wasn't too happy about that comment. And so Donald Trump tweeted,
Right? Rolling like instantly.
somebody please inform Jay-Z that because of my policies, black unemployment has just been reported to be at the lowest
He a
rate
lie.
And he's actually alive.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
and-
are still, they're still coming off of Barack being
Right.
in office.
Exactly.
Which
exactly.
he's taking credit for anything that Barack
Any
did.
good thing.
Yeah, he's taking credit for it.
Yeah.
Tom Cheesy said Jay-Z called him a superbug. I saw that
Yeah,
interview.
superbug.
He did.
He did.
It was an interview with
Van Jones.
Van
Your boy,
Jones.
yeah.
Yes, I love Van.
Yeah, Van Jones.
Because
Van
that's
Jones.
his own show. That's Van Jones' show on CNN.
Yeah, they gave him a show because they fired him at one point. He
That's
was
what I thought.
They fired him, and then Prince. That's when he became good friends with Prince because he was really into depression or whatever. And him and Prince started doing their philanthropy and all that other stuff. And then after Prince died, he kind of made the circuit and he kind of did a couple of specials, and now they got him back on. Just let
He's
you know.
the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I follow
I
him on
just don't
Instagram.
like CNN. I like the black
Oh, I love CNN.
people they have on there. I just don't like
They got a
CNN.
lot of black people on there too.
Because at first they were
I hate when
tilting.
they do that one black guy who is a Trump supporter. I forgot his name. He's the worst. Ugh.
Because at one time, CNN was tilting toward Trump, and then when he called them fake news, then they had to go, oh, shit, hold up. Because they were riding with him in the beginning. But then he called them fake news, and then he started calling everyone fake news. And he does that because he knows that eventually when the truth comes out, if you hear fake news supposedly so much, you go, well, maybe it ain't real.
Yeah.
But nah, motherfucker, you a fuck up. I just keep watching and waiting for him to go, well, he's been arrested, which hasn't happened.
The hard thing, though, is so much drama surrounding Trump that you think people can get kind of desensitized to it.
Well, that's what it is. They are being desensitized because he said so much. He's lied so many times. It's like, so what, he lied again. He's like, no,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that simple.
Yeah.
All right, it is now time for...
What's it time for, Speedy? What's it time for?
Oh, they
What's
turn
it
my shit
time
on.
for, Speedy? What's it time for?
Hey, what time for? Hold on, make sure I got the volume up because sometimes that doesn't matter. You ready, Pam?
Yes.
Okay. It's now time for...
Are we doing me? I thought we were doing Okay. All right. So who keeps telling me stuff?
Don't they know you working? At your fake job? Turn it up. Turn it up. Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Yeah, Nick, I think he's gonna make that. The crossfade is hilarious. Yes.
It's now time for scrambled eggs and Pam.
Yes. Excuse me, guys. I need some water. Okay. I was like, I think I got a chia seed caught in my throat. But anyway.
A chia seed?
Yeah, because I had thank you. It's like really caught in my
A chia seed, Speedy.
Yes. Anyway, so
Like
I
the
had
chia
I had,
pet.
no, it's a seed, but I put it in my smoothie. So I
Yeah.
had a smoothie this morning. I was like,
Not
Chia,
like-
oh,
not like-
chia seeds.
Yeah.
I think like chia pet seeds. Like she was going to grow a chia pet in her mouth.
You know, I used to eat watermelon seeds when I was a little girl and think a watermelon was
Gonna grow.
Well, my grandmother used to tell us all that.
Eat a watermelon seed and some dirt, and I'd be like, is it going to grow? Is my stomach going to
I
get
mean, you pregnant. Moving on.
So last night was the Grammys. Did you guys watch?
Yes, I normally don't watch.
Me
the
neither. I
game,
know because I
but
can't
did
get
this.
through the country section.
4 hours.
It was long.
Well, I
but it-
recorded it so we could zip past. the
Yeah, I
country
did.
section.
Yeah, when we left. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we all went to dinner last night. But what'd you think? Like I said, my favorite performance obviously was Kendrick. What did you guys think about DJ Khaled and Rihanna and
Rihanna looked big.
her hair
Yeah,
was like
big.
it was a bad wig. I didn't know. I didn't get it. I was like,
No
why
one
do
thing.
you
She
look
looked like she's
bad?
about
She looked
6'6",
normal. Really?
like a lineman. Especially when she stood.
How tall is Kendrick?
Oh, he's short. You
He's
can
short.
tell he's like Prince short.
Yeah,
Like,
he's short. But when she was standing there behind, I was like, oh my gosh, she tall.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've seen her before.
Yeah,
at
you
a
haven't
club.
seen her?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen
what's she
her
look
out and
like?
about.
Were you taller than he?
But I think
is?
she had on heels. But she looked, she looked like Jill Scott.
She
Oh,
did
but
not
she
look-
was
She
Yeah,
looked like Jill
silly.
Scott.
Oh, we gotta talk
She
about that.
looked like Jill Scott.
She's 5'8".
She looked like Jill Scott.
Well, anyway, so here's some of
Let
the
me look
winners.
again.
Album of the year was 24K Magic, Bruno Mars, and every time I hear that song, I think about Shazam because y'all played that.
Yeah,
every
that was Fox's
freaking
intro,
break.
or that is his intro.
Yes, album of the year, and then record of the year was 24K Magic again.
So
Bruno
what is the
Mars.
difference, Michelle? We were going through this thing last night. So what is the difference between record of the year and song of the year?
Okay.
Tangy, look
Yeah,
it up.
like
Because
Record
Bruno
of the
won for
year.
record of the year, but someone else won for song of
song
the
of
year.
the year was
One song. Record is 5 songs.
Yeah, but what then? Album of the year, isn't the album on the record?
Oh, that's what I like.
Stunt you.
One song of the year.
The
Come on, chat room, where you at?
album-
Somebody figure it out.
Well, it's
Okay,
basically
so-
Bruno Mars again. Well, he won actually all three. So he won album, record, and song. That's what I like.
Song. That's what
and
I like.
The best new artist was Alicia Cara.
Which I don't remember her. What's her
They
song?
said that she came through. Who was it? I want to say she's a YouTube thing, and then somebody saw her. I want to say, don't quote me, but and everybody was mad that.
And
SZA
who was
didn't
this
win.
girl?
Oh, that girl. Let me get down to her. That's the girl. That's the one that Jerry Seinfeld snuffed one time on the red carpet. God, I'm like, let me get through this, sweetie. I forgot her name. I'll get to it. But anyway, let's see. Let's get to.
Forgot
you guys care about the pop?
Multitask.
Shut up! You got your nerve. Let's get down to the.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the R&B.
Okay, while you're doing that,
Yeah.
Song of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
This award goes to the person who wrote the
Okay, got you.
song. So while Bruno Mars may have sung a song, he wouldn't win it. The person who wrote it would. Record of the
But
Year.
he came up though.
Yeah,
Along with
because
the
he's
writers,
on
too.
there as a writer though.
Because
Oh,
he's
he is?
on,
Okay.
So
All right.
Record of the Year goes to the person who performed the song and all those involved in the making of the song, like the producer, the engineer, and the mixer. And the Album of the Year, lots of people confuse this category with the record because we like to use the
Yeah.
word record and album interchangeably. Just think of Album of the Year as the Grammy's Best Picture Award, going
Okay.
to the year's absolute best musical work of art.
Got it. Okay.
So is that the top dog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I
okay.
went last.
All right. Anyway, so best R&B performance is That's What I Like, Bruno Mars again. Best traditional R&B performance was Redbone, Childish Gambino, which I saw Jamie took a picture of him.
Did they? I don't think they showed that, did they?
What? Did they show Childish? I don't think they did show him go up and win that.
No.
A lot of times they do a lot of these
Yeah,
categories
beforehand,
beforehand. Best R&B song
Which is actually
was That's What I
Donald-
Like.
Donald Glover.
And that goes back to what Tangi was saying. They have all these writers listed, but then Bruno Mars is, on there.
So this young lady did the. What's her name? She did the song, I guess, about when all the ladies were standing behind her.
Yeah, and everybody was saying that was a great moment. And
Did you cry?
No, I did not. Did you? Did you see it?
Y'all forgot to call me and tell me it was on. I'm 50. I didn't even know it was on.
She was asleep.
I didn't even know it was on.
Sleep
If I
with
had
the babies.
known it was coming on,
Even
I
Joe
would have
Von tweeted that
recorded
he
it.
was going.
I was probably watching the 4 Puffy.
That
No, that's
was
on
on
Sunday
Sundays?
nights.
Oh, it came on Sunday. I was probably watching a rerun of the 4 Puffy.
which is great.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's her name?
Oh shit, you gonna make me go out of here, Speedy.
Oh, sorry. Then never mind. Keep going.
Okay, let me keep going. Then I'll come back to it. Let's see, best urban contemporary album, Starboy, The Weeknd. Oh,
That song.
Kesha, that's it. Kesha is
Kesha.
the one who used to be signed to Jay-Z. Who I was laughing because I saw Jerry Seinfeld, who he was like, I remember he was on the red carpet, and Kesha was like, "Oh my God, can I get a picture?" He was like, "No, I don't know you now."
Oh.
And so they're both sitting in the audience, and then she had her thing with she used to be signed to Jay-Z, and they fell out over some shit. But anyway, best R&B album, again Bruno Mars. Rap Field, Humble, Kendrick Lamar, and he was up against Big Sean, Bounce Back, Bodak Yellow, Cardi B, 444, Jay-Z, and Bad Bougie.
Jay-Z was in
Migos.
every category, but I don't know one
He was up
song
for
on
8
that
and he didn't
album.
win. He didn't win none.
But I don't know one song on that album.
Hey man, and then Loyalty.
That's
won
why he
best
didn't
rap
win,
song.
Speedy.
Oh, because I didn't know a song.
If you had known the song,
I'd
you
known
would've
at least
that's-
one.
Yep.
It was called OJ something.
So
or
Jay Z,
something
the
OJ.
next time you send your stuff to Speedy at the
Yeah, let me
rollout
approve it
show,
first,
and
man.
then you'll win some stuff.
Get on our top
So
5.
I'm sorry, he won. Kendrick Lamar for Loyalty won best rap sung performance, and not SONG.
Him and
Rihanna.
now, how come she didn't get a Grammy? Because
She
I thought
went up- she might get one for Loyalty.
but when they handed him one.
Well, they
and
only
she was
brought-
standing right behind him.
Well, because she didn't even think she was going up on stage, and he was like, "Come on with me."
You talking about Kendrick?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
She
saw
didn't-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought
you did.
the people that sing like immediately sing on get the Grammy as well. Like Fox got a Grammy for singing on when Kanye on the Kanye.
Well, that's Kanye. He probably got
no,
some
he
kind of-
got when Kanye went up.
I mean,
Fox got one too.
Oh, you said they handed him his too?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he got it home.
Oh.
There we go.
But anyway, so best rap song was Humble again. Kendrick Lamar. Best rap album was Damn, Kendrick Lamar. So it's safe to say that Kendrick Lamar and
Bruno
cleaned up.
But I'll say this about SZA. I think she'll definitely get one next year. But she had 2 commercials playing at the same time. She's on the Target commercial.
I did see that.
And
so people were really upset that she didn't win anything.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know that she's.
No, she got to put the work in some more. She got to do some more.
And then
work.
too, it's voted. It's not voted on by the people. Grammys is voted
older.
on by a
The
committee.
musicians and
a committee of folks. So
people that's music people, not somebody just listen to music all the time. So you have to understand that. And they're usually older anyway. I think next year she'll probably get more. But I think she's very talented. I do believe that.
So back to your thing about Kesha.
Kesha.
So
she was
she
signed to
did
Jay-Z.
that. They said the U.S. singer ruled on stage with a rendition of her empowerment anthem "Praying," which gathered all-star cast of Cyndi Lauper, Camila Cabello, Audra Day, and Julia Michaels.
Now, one girl had a serious lisp. What was her name? I think that was Camilla Rebel.
Oh, really?
Because they talked to her individually after. I guess she had one of those little 2-minute segment things in between the show, and she had a hell like
hilarious.
So what did she do?
Thuckatash, like thucker and thuckatash. Her S is like that.
What did you guys think about Lady Gaga after? I felt like she shouldn't have came on after Kendrick because it was kind of like
that piano with the doves with the wings on it.
Yeah, but I thought she could sing. I mean,
thought she did
everybody.
well.
But
I
I
like
just
the
didn't
song.
like her after him. I feel like
Pink
later.
could sing. Her baby was funny looking, but Pink could sing.
Oh, Speedy, that's the second baby you talking
Yeah,
about
that baby.
today.
Because Pink is cute.
You can't
figure
talk
you had-
about
I
babies.
guess
She kind of
figured he had
thick
his
too.
age.
She kind of thick. She cute.
Let me look up.
But
baby.
her baby, the select that she picked the dude that had a baby with, hey man,
Oh, that's that. Wasn't it Corey or something?
yeah, whatever. That baby was funny looking.
And then
But she could sing that song because they made it look like she was gonna do something special. And all she did
then
was
she
have
just came out in a jeans t-shirt and barefoot.
and the lady
Yeah.
doing sign
Yeah.
language. I'm
Yeah.
like, fooled you, motherfuckers.
Right.
Because they showed her when she was swinging from above a couple years ago with the water and all that. She stood there and sang and then went sat with her little ugly baby.
She got a cute baby.
That baby is not cute.
Unless it's
Right,
an
I agree,
older
Tonti.
baby.
That baby's
She
not
said, "I agree with Pam. Gaga brought the show down. I did right then. She shouldn't
thought
have
who?
came after. She shouldn't have came after Kendrick. She just shouldn't have. I was like, put her later on the show. Put her after the country.
Yeah, the opening
because
was,
I always fast forward through that.
that opening was dope. I liked
That
it with
opening was ridiculously
with
dope.
with Dave Chappelle.
That was
that was
so
hilarious.
dope, right?
Yeah, that was
See, you and
hilarious.
Jamie could do something like that.
Yeah, I need to. Shit, I need to do that. Trust me, when All Star Weekend hit, an All Star Weekend, the weekend, not the movie
The
itself.
actual,
I will be on his shoulder wherever he is. You're gonna see me.
right, like a
Like
parakeet.
before, normally
Sit
I would
on
just,
his
I'd be in the vicinity. Not this time.
No.
This
Usually
my
it's
city.
Brains and Davo around him. It's Brains, Davo, and Speedy.
No, me, Speedy, and then the mother niggas.
Oh wow!
I'm
Okay,
not even giving them no name. I gotta get this.
hilarious.
Gotta get it.
But anyway, so okay, that's enough of the Grammys. So next up is I don't know how this happened. So they had an
Scrambled
announcement
eggs.
over the weekend that Celebrity Big Brother is going to be coming out. This is the U.S. version, and guess who's going to be on it?
Ooh.
Omarosa.
For what?
Really?
I don't understand.
Did she just kicked out the White House?
Just got kicked out. So they announced that the 3 black people that I knew they announced so far. They only did like 6 or 7 of them who's going to be in the house. But they said
I didn't understand Meta World.
Meta World Peace. They said Keisha Knight Pullingham and Omarosa.
Keisha and Omarosa.
I don't see it because I know
Oh,
Keisha.
I know
Sheila,
Keisha. She
They gonna be going heads up.
Yeah,
Now I've
buddy.
never ever watched this show. Please explain to our people who don't watch
What Big Brother
Brothers.
is?
What is it?
Basically, it's people, and now they have a celebrity version because every reality show, if they don't have celebrities, they end up doing a celebrity version. They just in the house. They do these little games, but they end up voting people out, and they just sit there. They basically just sit there
In
and
the
they
house.
monitor them. They don't have any TV. They don't have any phones or whatever.
Oh,
they
my
kind of
goodness.
all mentally manipulate each other, and then eventually they get voted out one by one.
you
and
vote-
the last man standing it wins.
When's what?
Wins. I don't know if they win money or whatever they win,
But
but
what-
it's Big Brother.
But
has
without
been around.
without the celebrities, they would win what? Like money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Musician Ricky Davila, y'all know who that is? He said Omarosa leaving the trashiest, most unprofessional, discriminatory, racist, disgusting, corrupt White House in history just to join that show makes perfect sense.
Well, I just thought it was shocking. It definitely was shocking.
One thing about it, whoever her publicist is and the people that
They keeping her working. She making
because
money, and she
they
probably getting paid
they
big
announced
money.
her at the end like and Omarosa as if
yeah.
though
Whoa.
I'm gonna watch it because of her.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You too old to be up in somebody's house.
I haven't
that
watched Big Brother since probably the beginning, but I might tune in just to see. Because
No.
I mean, I
she's
think it
too
might
old
be
to
a
be in
draw.
that house. You might as well have me in there.
But
She
you,
old. What
but if I imagine you and Keisha, I don't see y'all fighting. I see y'all getting along. But Keisha, I see her.
So she's a fighter.
Yeah, she'll
Little
check
Rudy.
you. Little Rudy will check you.
Little Rudy.
Yep. I like Lil Rudy. I could be in the house with Lil Rudy. We get along, but I just see her and Omarosa like.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
And Keisha will stand up for herself. She
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
gonna start nothing,
She ain't no little
but if
punk.
you started, she ain't gonna just like.
But the thing about Omarosa, I will say that she is
knowing
a
Omarosa-
professional reality star. There's a couple of people to me who know the game, know how to work the camera, and they're different when they're not on camera or whatever. But Omarosa is one. New York is another. Anything
Yep,
that she's
New
on,
York.
she is reality gold.
Yep, New
For
York.
real.
Because I watch her on a commercial. I'm sitting out, because she just
Yeah, because
You know,
she'll
just-
take a wax show and make it interesting.
and make it. Yeah,
And let me ask you this, Pam. So I would assume Omarosa's getting the most money.
You know that.
Wow.
You know they probably paid her a grip to come.
And if
she
Monique
needs
went
it.
on there for $500,000,
Hey, Monique, go on there.
Yeah,
yeah,
she didn't
go
be
on
on
there.
Fucking reality show and do all the little pissy shit you're doing. I'm never gonna watch that show. I'm really not gonna.
Really?
We had
Did
Omarosa
you
on the
watch
Fox.
Survivor and all that?
No,
You had her on.
Oh, did you
on
have
We had
her
on
on
the
the
Fox.
foxhole?
I
How
didn't
was
know
that?
Yeah, we had on Foxhole when we were in D.C. Her and her mom came and hung out with us. Now,
But that was
once
at the
we were off
beginning,
camera.
right? Okay.
No, this is when she was Omarosa.
Okay.
And then she came and did the Foxhole, and we went at her and she did her thing. But when the lights went off, she was actually a cool person
Yeah, she seemed like she got. I saw her on
because she went at Claudia.
I saw her on the show with the little young psychic guy. I love his show. The little
show?
young psychic celebrity to
on you talking about Tyler?
yeah.
Tyler,
I saw her on that show, and she was a woman
On E!
because Big Mike came through and the stuff that he was saying, and she seemed like she was cool. So I could see that, But
I think she's from D.C. or she has something to do, or she just happened to be in D.C. when
Right.
we went, and because we had Chuck who passed away, Chuck Brown, and he came and did the show.
Chuck Brown was on.
Yeah, and Johnny Mack almost tried to go in on Chuck because he looked like an old school pimp, and they
hilarious.
had to grab Johnny, and they said, "Don't do that
Yeah,
here."
don't do that,
'Cause
Chuck.
They love Chuck
Yeah.
Brown in D.C. And he came and got on the show, and he had this long ass trench coat, black trench. He looked like Blade.
What?
And Johnny Mack was gonna go in on him, and they had to literally pull Johnny to the side, like, "No,
Yeah.
don't do that here, because they'll set this up." Because it was all DC people that was like sitting in the audience
Don't mess with
when we were
Chuck.
doing the show. And Chuck came and did the show. One of the brothers that were on The Wire, one of the brothers who was on The Wire, did the show. And he was saying how they were using a lot of just regular people to be on The Wire. And he was and then they talked about Go-Go, but he was saying how, he was in and out of jail, and he got into the acting thing on
and the
accident.
girl,
Snoop.
Snoop,
Said
who's
Snoop,
on
she
Love
was
and
real.
Hip Hop New York, and she's I love her.
She
She
real.
don't really have much of a storyline this season, but last season she had a good one. But yeah, I love Snoop. Yeah.
Because again, that was her first acting gig, but she was so real.
Yeah,
Her character and everything about her was so
because
real.
it fit her
Yeah,
essence.
it was right there, and they was like, "That bitch a killer."
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
She truly was. And so shout out to Omarosa, whatever. Go back to reality. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're trying
She
to be in
went
the White
back
House.
quickly
Yeah.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
can you pause and
They
then go?
gathered her ass up though at the White House. They said, "No, you can't talk to the president." He said, and they gathered her on up.
Like, you got to go.
Maybe
Secret
she's
Service.
Yeah, maybe she's gonna make us like her again and then write a book. Get us to love her from the.
I don't
Big
think she
Brother
wrote the
show.
first book.
And then you don't.
Was it
think
a lot
so?
of pictures? What else you got there?
Sweetie.
My last thing is, so Jennifer Hudson's going to portray Aretha Franklin in the
Franklin.
next biopic.
So
What are you doing? I
she-
think that's perfect.
Well, Aretha, it took so long because
It's funny,
everybody
it
they
took so long.
pitched, she said, "Hell no."
So she
I guess
I
she had
think
final.
she could do it, and I think they don't
She
have
said
to
hell no
smudge
to
the
a gang of
vocals
people.
and all
Yeah.
this other
Because
stuff.
they thought your girl was going to do it. What's her name? Fantasia. And
Nah,
she said, nah.
she
No,
looked too
not
ratchet.
Fantasia.
Nah.
And they said, nah. Then they thought Beyonce, and nah.
No, not Beyonce. Not Beyonce.
But I think she could do Aretha. Aretha, I don't know her whole story, but I always loved Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, me too.
Gospel Aretha and
So what
soul
is it with
Aretha.
her and Patty? So I know they had beef for
Just
years.
divas. Just probably divas.
And then I saw something recently. I guess Aretha was performing or something, and Patty was like on the side, kind of clapping and walked by, and then she reached out to like either hug her or shake her hand, and she gave her the diva diss and just kind of walked by, and it was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, they're all real like Luther.
I don't know where they
I
came
know
from.
Luther and Anita Baker didn't get along when they were on tour.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Then
That's him.
we
Keep
trust
doing
me,
it.
we
We
didn't.
tried. I don't know what
won't.
it is.
So you're looking at me. It did.
Yeah.
We lowered it, cut it off. It's
We went inside the settings.
That's
and still
Speedy's
doing it.
phone,
Still
y'all. He
won't
needs
do
a
it.
new
Yeah.
phone. Didn't
Um,
Dionne Warwick went on something, didn't she, saying that that was it Dionne Warwick or Gladys Knight saying, that's how they do.
Those are just divas, but there's some that don't get along. They just don't because of that. Though, like when I would do Anita Baker tour, she was the only female, and they made sure of that because she's like, no other females could be on this tour. And then her and Frankie Beverly got into it because she
Anita and Frankie?
because
How you get into it? Frankie
because
Beverly?
Frankie's thing was I'm going on at this time and don't go over.
Oh.
And then the artist will hear that or get somebody to say, Frankie said, don't go over your time. Well, we're going over.
Speaking of going over time, I know that you performed up in what was it, Lancaster or Palmdale? Over the weekend?
Sunday.
How was that?
I thought it was
Speedy?
Friday.
Friday. How'd it go?
It was good. Good shows. Shout out to Lynette Baker,
Which is Game's mom.
Game's mom. Mad cool. Love working with her because you get your money in an envelope and somebody else brings it to you.
Oh, really?
She don't even bring it to you. It'd be somebody
really?
going, here you go.
Really?
As soon as you come on stage, here you go. I was like, oh, it's in the envelope. Why they lick it? Oh, $2. Cool. It was
Sound
great
like the
turnout. Shout
rollout
out
show.
to Lancaster.
So who was on the show besides you and
Ever like that. They gave a guest set to McGriff from St. Louis.
I know
Remember he came?
McGriff.
Yeah, they gave him a guest set. Also to who else went up?
Precious.
Precious went up. She was funny.
Precious.
She's funny. What that dick do?
I heard is she coming on the show Wednesday? We think allegedly she's supposed to be coming. I think you could
Allegedly.
the show booked her for Wednesday. Allegedly, we'll see if she shows up. But yeah, she's supposed to come on Wednesday.
That was dope. And then Screw.
How's Screw do?
Screw did.
He did.
How did Screw
You ain't
do?
gonna tell the real. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
trying
an
to pull it out
oxymoron.
and it's not happening.
That's an
But
oxymoron.
really-
Oh, now it got louder. This that bullshit. Because remember, it was just super low. Now I'm just throw this motherfucker in the trash.
I don't know. We did everything. You know me. I got an iPhone. It's all I've ever had.
What about the
It's-
side
We
thing?
did that.
We did all
all
It's still
the way down.
ringing?
We went into the settings.
Let me see.
and-
Oh,
No.
You went to
hilarious.
the
Yeah, we went to the setting.
Well, then how come sometimes it rings and it
And
no
sometimes-
noise can't
Now,
come?
if I leave it like this and get in the car, I'll get 9 calls and I won't hear a
And
damn
nothing,
thing.
yeah.
I'm in here, still get through.
Because
get
when I call
louder.
you, it never rings. Sorry, that was
no.
a bad joke.
Oh, that was the joke.
All right, let me turn my mic off.
So anybody got
Turn
an
this
X?
one up a
Turn
little
me
louder.
please?
Yeah.
Does anybody got an X? I mean, like, I want to know.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, so depending on certain artists, when you do these tours or I'm opening for them, you find out, you're like, why they don't get along? And I know Anita and Frankie did not get along. Who else? Wow. I know Anita used to travel with
Luther
a rug.
and In Vogue.
Yeah, did not work.
That was
Luther
a
and
terrible.
all
I saw
two
that.
of them?
What?
Oh, yes, that was
Really?
bad.
What?
It went real bad.
Why?
Like, it went so bad, they had that Luther said either me or them
Really?
during the tour. And this was at their peak. This is when they was the shit and Luther was the shit.
Right.
Which seemed like a great tour. Like, I'm going to that tour.
Right.
Shit, man. They said one of these motherfuckers gotta go home. And Luther was like, you pick one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just certain artists. And then Luther, a diva. He's really, like, when I met
Or
Luther.
was. I mean, what? I didn't kill him? What's wrong? Oh, I mean, okay.
You trying to say his cold killed him? Look here.
His scratch and heel.
Damn.
Why is it when I do it, it's too far?
This is too much. So, oh my God. this is fucking hilarious. So Fox was hosting the BET, something with BET. And Luther is there, and he's behind the curtain, and he's cussing everyone out.
Really?
Because his earpiece, he couldn't hear the music. He said, "This is why I don't do this nigga shit. That's why I don't do nigga shit, because y'all niggas don't have shit right." And literally, he was talking that shit in the curtain open, and him motherfucker started singing. I was like, "Oh my God, he's the shit."
He was able to shake it off.
Oh my, he was serving him, "You motherfuckers, and they can't hear shit." And look, and he started singing.
Wow.
But he was giving it to everybody backstage because he couldn't hear in his earpiece. And then Mariah Carey was standing to the side, and then Mariah, who was mad at Jamie about a joke he did. So her brother, who was a black belt, he about 6'4", big, tall, light-skinned brother. So he's 6'4" over there chilling, and so he's Evil Live and Fox. Because I guess he's standing up for Mariah, like, yeah, she didn't appreciate, like, remember on Purple Rain, she didn't appreciate your joke.
Right.
And he didn't, and neither did I. And so Fox was like, "Hey man, it's just a joke." And we all know that he's a black belt. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just saying, she didn't appreciate the joke. It's a joke, man. Damn, can we move on?" And so Mariah was standing off to the side, and she wasn't saying shit. She was like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, she
Like
acted
she doesn't
that
look
at
real.
Shazam too.
This was a while ago, though, right?
Oh well, she came to be Shazam. You
She was
couldn't
thick as hell.
You couldn't get nowhere near her. Like they cleared out the back. Like y'all got to move.
Really?
Like I'm stationed in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the side.
Shit, man. They said Mariah's coming. Everybody got to go out. Really? I said I can't even. No, move.
Did she have them paint the walls and put in new couches and stuff?
But my thing, she didn't sing. She didn't do nothing.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, the Fox just wanted her to come. He didn't want it because remember now.
Well, did she talk to Fox?
So wait a minute, she just came and they made everybody
She
clear.
came,
Just because, like,
sat
I can't
down.
read y'all
She
air.
didn't sing nothing.
I don't think it was that. They just said everybody got clear out. They moved us. It wasn't like she said and stood there and said everybody moved.
No, she said it before she came.
Maybe she did,
and
but
somebody
they
said
came and did their job. Hey, my man, speed. Yeah, you gotta move on.
See, you know what though? That's what make you crazy when you start cutting off people and only have certain people around you. Then you choose people that are like yes people, and then you get
And that's
crazy.
all you know is yes people.
Yeah, so you don't even.
If you do this and they bring you water, like nigga, oh thank you.
Yes.
You don't want that dude. Anyway, so yeah, Divas are divas, and if Patti LaBelle and I believe that, but I do believe there's still women they y'all get along to an extent. Yeah. Again, I said women hate women, right?
No,
Women,
that's not true.
What?
I feel like I've always
That's
been.
why I said nobody vote. That's why y'all didn't vote for Hillary.
It's well, I'm meeting a lot of women that are telling me. This white lady yesterday stopped me and said, "I voted for Hillary." Now I
Don't believe it.
She said, "I must admit, I did not vote for Hillary because I wanted Hillary to win. I voted for Hillary because I did not want him to win." And she said, "Tangi, I have to tell you, I've been a Republican for years.
Oh, really?
Me and Sarah, we're both Republicans." But she
Was that the
said-
kids' school?
Yeah.
I
She
knew it.
said, "We went and declared ourselves as independents. We're not Republicans anymore. This is deep."
Now, did this conversation come out of nowhere?
Yes. Yes.
Like, hey, how you doing? And
I voted for Hillary. You're like,
Yes.
all right.
I'm with you people. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It's either that or they don't want you to tease them or come at them because they did vote for him.
Yep.
Because the ones who have voted for him and feel bad that they put him into office are like, okay, I don't even want to talk about it. It's like
Yep.
sticking your head in the sand. So that's what
Yep.
they're doing.
And it's deep because another mom was like, I really like for my daughter to play with Jackie, but her parents voted for Trump. I just can't let my daughter go with her
Are you
anymore.
serious? That's the kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
conversation you guys
They're
have at
big,
school?
and I'm thinking, I like them, though. They came to my show. And I'm like,
They voted for Trump, though.
They voted for Trump. But they don't talk to me about who they voted for, but they... So now...
But look at this president. He can't go nowhere. Like Barack could go to baseball games, basketball games,
Without
football
getting
games.
booed.
He could have went.
Concerts.
He could have went to the Grammys last night. People would have loved it.
Yep.
This dude better not go outside of Mar-a-Lago and the White House.
Yep.
He go anywhere else, they're gonna boo him and be like, why you here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I mean, it's like except for his rallies, he can go do his rallies. But anyway, that's just that.
So that's it.
That's all you got?
Okay.
That's it.
Scrambled eggs?
That's it.
Done?
They all scrambled.
Well, I have something.
Oh my God.
Did you know that when sea otters go to sleep, they hold hands so they won't drift apart?
Oh, that's cute.
We don't really have hands.
They have what are those fins? Yeah.
Well, they hold fins.
Well, they ain't really holding because you have to be able to hold with a hand. So it's kind of like
They kind of
they must embrace each other.
How do you
so-
hold it?
Yeah,
Like,
you better pull it up because
Yeah, I gotta pull up a
Yeah, if you said
picture.
they hold hands, they ain't got hands.
hilarious.
So- but they do that so they don't what?
Drift apart.
Yeah, because there's a whale out there waiting. Who's a sea otter?
It's a whale out there.
Or
Oh,
manatee.
look at there. This is so
That's cute.
sweet.
You know,
So what
but
do they
San
do?
Francisco at the what do you call it? At Fisherman's Wharf,
Mm-hmm.
they have a whole bunch of them there. They're so cute. They're just like they just
Oh,
play.
I want one.
A sea
You want
otter?
a sea otter?
Yeah.
I heard they were mean though. I heard that you can't like walk up on one.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I might be wrong.
I guess he can't walk up on you either. Well, in Pam's, in Tangy's world, I guess again.
Yeah, I guess
They hold hands.
Right, they hold hands.
And it really said hold hands.
They hold hands and they use the kelp to stay in place too. Yeah, so that they won't drift apart.
It said the word hands.
It
when you
said
read
the
it.
word hand. Look.
It said
sweetie.
hands or it said whole fins.
They hold hands. It
They
said
don't have hands.
sea otters hold hands when they sleep so they don't drift apart. Period.
Well, that's what Google says, so we have to go with that, sweetie.
Okay.
Things we almost learned on this fucking show. It is the Rollout Show right here. Number to call into is 747-888-3082. Everybody but Vernon can call it. Vernon call in. Oh, thank you, Vernon. We have to come to Chicago just to kick it with
What's the
Vernon.
difference? I mean, somebody said, no, Pam, those are sea lions, not sea otters. I don't care.
What are sea lions?
And I guess when I said at
Let me look
Fisherman's
that up.
Wharf, I don't care. Really. I mean, you know.
They
it's
are
a
holding
fucking-
hands. In the picture, they're holding hands.
That's so they are holding
But
hands.
they don't have hands.
They're paws. They look like
Thank
little
you.
paws.
They should have said holding paws.
They look like paws. They're too cute, though.
No, you're not.
Michelle be on that shit.
Go
though.
ahead,
Like
Michelle.
little fat bears.
Okay, seals and sea lions are marine mammals. And sea lions are brown, bark loudly, walk on land using their large flippers and what and have visible ear flaps. Seals have small flippers. They wriggle on their bellies on land, and they lack visible ear flaps.
They look alike to me still.
Don't you feel good now that you know that?
Oh, shit, that's the wrong one.
What?
Oh, we did.
I step on stage. I just wanted to hear that.
Oh, you want to hear?
Just wanted to hear. I had to
Actually,
make sure it's
you
working.
pressed the wrong button, but this
Well, I had
is
to make
all
sure it was
good.
working. Sometimes this shit don't work. It'd be fucking up. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we got sneakerheads, we got guests in the house, and we got jokes. Bitch. Let me play this one.
Nigga, don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for bitch. Just be mine.
With the quickness, skip the bullshit. Better than another get my heart. It's on the high, baby. No, baby, no, baby, no.
Hilarious.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a big fan, so I can't hear myself, but it's all right. Let's see, let me do this first. Yeah, I don't hear anything. There's nothing. There it is.
Ooh, Speedy, you came in deep too.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. Your boy Speed Doggy Dog. Keep it back up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't turn it down. It is the Rollout Studio right here. Your boy Speedy. Funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never
Go
go
meet Jamie Foxx.
Which is true. So you might as well, when you come here for All-Star Weekend, look for me.
Right.
Don't look for Jamie. He'll be close by, but you can't get to him. Cost you $500,000.
$500,000 to see Speedy.
Right.
For sure to see Monique.
No, more than $3 million to see Monique.
See Monique. I wonder if she's gonna perform. All right, and else we got.
In the building. We
No, nigga.
Oh, Nikki Pam. Sorry.
And else we got.
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven Heart.
That's not the name you went by a minute ago.
Tangela Warne Ambrose, a.k.a. Tangi. Oh la la.
Tangi.
Tangi. Je m'appelle Tangi.
Tangela.
Yes. Well, close enough. Angela with a T. Tangela.
Oh, so your mama made the name up.
Yep. And didn't ask anybody how to spell it, so she spelled
Barely
it
know.
wrong. She did. She spells it Tanggular. And she said I changed it to Tangy because people kept saying Tangular or Tangula.
Yeah, because the U throws you off.
Yeah, you don't put a G-U and think it's going to make a J. It makes a G.
You didn't say that to
But
your
French
mama,
people say Tangular. And I say, yes.
Tangular.
Tangular.
And you're just Nikki Pam, right?
That's right, Nikki. Tangela Warren.
But you're Nicole.
No, I'm Pamela in this show with an N.
First of all, don't ever correct me.
You should know this.
So where does Nikki Pam come in at?
Nikki is my nickname.
Speedy.
Pam is my real
No,
name.
because
She talks about it on the rollout show.
no, she does not.
She
I
does.
thought her
You're
name
not
was
listening.
Nikki.
That means you're not listening.
Let me write that down.
But how do you get Nikki out of Pam?
Speedy is not listening.
Because TT Elat called me.
Turned up a little more.
I had two. Oh, no, I can speak up. Well, we had two first names. So she said, I'm just going to call you Nikki Pam. And it stuck.
So Nikki just came out of nowhere.
No, my mom always called me. I was supposed to be named Nikki, but my Aunt Pam my mom was asleep, and they asked her, what's the baby's name? He said, Pamela. And so my mother was pissed, and so she ended up having to name my aunt's baby.
Oh, because they already put the name on.
They had already put my name on the birth certificate. She wanted it to be Nikki, but
You know your
my
mama could have went and changed that. She ain't-
well, So they made up, and so basically,
I don't understand the story. Where your mama go? Well, I guess that's her name. You gonna name somebody else's baby?
Right. Yeah, that's what happens between sisters, I suppose.
And my Tangela came because when my mother was in the hospital having me, she heard somebody say, Tangela! And she said, if I have a baby girl, that's what I'm going to name my baby.
All right, thank you for the information.
I know. I was kind of like,
Fuck that come from?
womp womp.
Yeah, I need a button that says.
Womp womp.
In the house right now, we got Pam.
In the building, we have Donnie Anderson. He is the president
Donnie.
of the California Minority Alliance, and he's here to talk about Prop M and Prop 64.
California Minority Alliance. Remember that. That's very important.
Makes us
Go ahead.
way more important than us. But we go back because
Yes, we do.
wow. I always forget about my street racing days.
Yeah.
And those when you mention the car place, which there's certain achievements that you try to aim for.
Right.
And going to get my music worked on at that place. What's the name of it again?
Howard Becker.
Howard Becker. But you had to have money.
You had to have
You can't have no 9 to 5.
Yeah.
If you wasn't a dope dealer or a doctor
Or athlete.
you wasn't gonna get it. Wasn't gonna happen for you.
Not at all.
And all the people I knew that got their cars worked on at Howard Becker off of La Cienega. As a matter of fact, it's the place on the corner with Ships.
Yes.
Where they filmed.
Right.
What's the movie?
Your story.
What you call
Yeah.
it? With,
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
That's
Absolutely.
where they filmed. But they tore that down. They built something else since then.
Poor Speedy.
Yeah, I know. Howard Becker it was just like you knew you had money. My boy had some money. He got the first cell phone I ever saw put in the visor.
Mm-hmm.
And you would flip.
What?
Yeah, it was put in. It would cost him $1,500. And this is
Like, what kind
but
of
this
cell
is
phone is
this before I started doing comedy.
Right.
So it's like
Oh, yeah.
88.
You're talking about 88.
Can you turn it
87.
red up?
Yeah.
There you go. 88, 87. So it was $1,500, and they would put it in your visor. Now BMW had a phone in the car, but it was
Right.
the one.
Can you turn
No.
that on? I can fix it.
It was the one. It was the one that was in the center console.
Absolutely.
So Howard Becker said, "No, we're gonna put one in the sun visor so that you can flip it down."
And just push the buttons. Right.
My boy came. I said, "You paid $1,500,"
Yep.
and that was just for that. That wasn't even for the sound system.
Right.
It was like another $2,000, I think he spent on the sound system.
Yeah, because I seen Snoop's Hummer. He did his Hummer up there, the blue one, at Howard Becker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was cold.
Man, you had to have money back then.
Absolutely.
And then the other spot that dope dealers would go to was the one.
Venice in Los Angeles.
Was it
La Brea, wasn't
What's
it?
the name of it though? I forgot the name of it. But you would go there and you would see all these dudes' cars getting done.
It was La Brea and
Venice.
Venice.
Right on the
Right.
corner.
Because Ice-T used to get his
Yeah,
Porsches
yeah,
done there.
Yeah.
Ice
Yeah, yeah.
One Man.
And they would deliberately take your car if it was dope,
Right.
set it out front, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's so and so car."
And the sheepskins was
Yeah.
across the street.
That's so true. I think they
Right.
still there,
So
aren't
they
they?
still
On the
there.
corner,
I had
yeah.
I had a
Right.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
So I had a 67 Volkswagen. I lowered the front, one-piece windows, low back seats. I had a 2180 in motor.
You had a nice motor
with the dual Webers, and I finally got a little money.
Right.
I went over to the lady that do the little Japanese lady, put the skins in your car.
Absolutely.
And they fitted the skins on my front. Nigga, I rolled down
couldn't
Crenshaw
tell you
Boulevard.
nothing.
Hilarious.
That bitch was like, "Ooh, you got sheepskins?"
Right.
I don't know about you and the other nigga. And you had to roll. Yes, we had to roll down.
That's right. Yeah, I had an El Camino and I had sheepskins on mine. So
I was gonna get El Camino, but they was jacking the dudes for
Yeah,
El Camino.
yeah.
Oh man,
I was a different dude.
with the Dana Danes on it.
right.
The killer
I had them
D's.
with the D's on. I had Zeniths on.
Put some
mine, too.
D's on them.
That's right.
Anyway, in the building. So you here to talk about. So again, I was hearing like how Trump is trying to roll back all the states that are getting this money from.
Well, actually, it's not Trump. It's Sessions.
Oh, Jeff
same thing.
Sessions, yes. Yeah.
But no, it's really not, because you got to understand this. Trump is a businessman, regardless of what. There's too much money to roll back anything.
Yeah.
Because you got people like the Koch brothers. You have people like Bayer, Aspirin. They're all in the cannabis industry.
Oh, really?
Now you have Marlboro talking about selling a cigarette company to get in this industry. This is too large to fail, and it's not going to fail. You know, we just lost a pioneer the other day, Dennis Perrone, who founded Prop 215. So I want to send a shout out to all of Dennis and his family, all of the people who, like my partner Virgil Grant.
Yeah, Virgil.
And they got me as a guru. I'm not a guru. I'm an advocate and an activist for this industry to make sure that people that look like us don't get left out of this industry.
Because Virgil was saying how the other side of the money is into developing package.
Yes,
and somebody coming up with something creative that doesn't look like it's for kids.
That's right.
And not candy.
Yep.
But something that
creative packaging.
Creative packaging. If you can come up with that, you can money all day.
Absolutely. As well as the distribution side of it, the testing. It's a lot of areas that you can make money from. But my thing was when me and Virgil got together after he got out of federal prison was to make sure that this industry didn't pass our people by. And that's what meant the most to us, because I'm also the chair of the NAACP Cannabis Task Force.
Oh, you ain't messing
I didn't even know they
around.
had a chair.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been there for the last 3.5 years.
You got to sit down, man.
Yeah.
You stupid.
I can never say the word NAACP. I always want to fuck it up. I'll be like, the black people come.
Right.
The thing that look out for black folks.
That's been around since 1909.
Yeah, it's
You
been
know
around
what I'm
forever.
saying? Yes.
So, just for clarification, so you have, could you like tell me one more time what
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so when Alice asked me to come on, she said that Prop 64 was just starting to be talked about. Prop 64 is to make it adult use, not recreational. Recreation is Colorado. For children, we have adult use, so 21, you have to be 21 and over to buy with your license, with your driver's license.
Okay.
So we wrote in all
So you don't need the medical thing no more.
You don't, but the taxes are different.
Yeah, they do
Medical
tax you on
taxes
it.
are cheaper. Adult use taxes is higher.
Yeah, it's like 15% now on their taxes.
Yeah,
I
but
just
when
was
you
at the-
finish, it's like 30-something%.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
We went.
So,
me and my
so if it
boyfriend went the
costs
other day.
25, it actually costs
36%. So here's the thing: when you finish so you check out and you're adult use. When you get in line and you pay for an eighth that'll usually cost you $40 is going to cost you about 60-something.
That's
bucks.
true.
Oh.
We just bought two. We bought. What did we buy? It ended up being.
Everybody
It was
getting
40
paid.
something. By the time it was all said and done, it was 60, 70 bucks.
Absolutely.
And me and Sean were like, "Oh my god!"
Right.
That's
Yeah.
like
So
when
that's
you
why
go
you're
to court.
supposed to keep your patient card. You keep your
Oh, okay.
recommendation. You get medical, and you're not paying those taxes like that. So we for the patients. We have cancer patients. My aunt is a cancer patient, has breast cancer. We have about 4 cancer patients. 2 of them are cancer free. Our board member Darren Parker, who's the chair of the Democratic National Caucus, he has cancer, and we'll send a shout out to Darren Parker. And he's getting through it, but we keep him with medicine and keep him getting stronger. So when you see that this plant is healing people, that's why we do this, because it's nothing like it. You got an ailment, you use this cannabis plant, and it gets straight to your body where it needs to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's why I'm an advocate and an activist for this industry.
Now, you have your own stores? Or?
We do. We
Okay.
have MedX, we have Western Caregiver, and we have the holistic caregiver on Crenshaw.
Holistic.
Yeah,
Am I saying right?
holistic, yes, the holistic caregiver on Crenshaw. Then we have MedX on Century, and then we have Western Caregivers on Manhattan Place in
That's Torrance.
No,
No?
Manhattan Place in
Manhattan.
up Melrose.
Yes.
Melrose and Manhattan
Oh, okay.
Place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
so
that
we
now.
have 3 shops over there, and then I'm doing another shop in Toluca Lake.
okay, over
yeah,
by
on
me.
Riverside Drive.
Now, is it hard to
Oh,
get
we're
to...
in Toluca Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
right
ain't
there
got
on
drive.
Foreman. It don't open yet. It opens when the license for the new, because I already applying for another license.
Okay.
So when that comes up, it'll be on. I already had the lease signed last week, but it's on Foreman in Riverside Drive.
Foreman and Riverside.
Yes. So you can come and get your meds from us over there. I'll take good care of you. You feel me?
Got to get over it. Mention the rollout show. It really gets up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mention the show.
Yeah.
Get you to come up. Now, what state is cleaning up right now? Is it still Colorado? They still...
Colorado won't exist after California. Let me explain
Really?
something. This is the
But
Mecca.
they kicking though.
No, they doing anything.
Okay.
I'm giving theirs. But so is Nevada. Nevada is kicking everybody.
Oh,
too.
really?
Oh, absolutely. You're
So,
talking
'cause-
about a straight adult use recreation. Well, adult use in out there, 21 and over. So all the tourists can come out there and get their meds. Now, the problem is in Nevada is that they don't have lounges for you to smoke because you can't smoke in your hotels.
Oh.
Right. So that's what we're doing in
And
LA
you can't
as
carry
well.
them either, right?
Right, you can't bring it across state line, then it's federal.
Oh, so they have
So
to buy
they
it
have
and
to use
find a place
their-
to smoke it.
Right. And so that now they're getting ready to allow lounges like cigar lounge and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Kind of like hookah.
Right,
bars and
exactly.
whatever.
So you can, when you get it, you have somewhere...
You'll have somewhere to go
take
and,
your
and
medicine.
do your medicine.
We're going to do it like take your
Or
medicine.
you can go in your car in the parking lot and do your meds as long as you're not behind the driver's wheel.
Yeah, because I saw the sign says,
that confused
drive high.
Yeah, it's the same. It said if you high, it's a DUI.
Yeah, drive high is a DUI.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you're in the parking lot in your car
On the
Long as
passenger
it's
side.
par-
on the passenger
You
side,
can leave it running though.
so then after the after,
don't listen to
but you
Steve.
got to wait until you finish, then sit
Yeah,
down,
and
let the car
Air
clear
out,
out.
and then go up in your room.
Oh,
I know, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that make you feel like you're doing
And if you
something wrong.
go there to get it, then you can't come across state line
Right, because that's a federal offense.
if you get caught.
If you get caught, you know.
That's a hell of a L
But
to
why
take,
would you
though.
take that chance when you got LA right here?
right.
This is the Mecca. We've been here 22 years with cannabis, legal.
Wow.
Now, it's been longer up in Humboldt
Right,
and all of these
right.
areas, but legally 22
But
years.
you're saying Marlboro is going to give
All
up
of 'em.
cigarettes
Listen,
to get in this?
don't you see less people smoking cigarettes?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody
so,
doing
but
those
do-
pins.
doing vape.
Yeah,
They're
vape.
doing
They're
this right
vaping.
here.
Good
This-
for you, Marlboro. Marlboro,
This
that's
right
good.
here. This right here.
That's vapor.
That's a vape.
Oh, wait, stop the madness and smoke came out.
yeah.
You never seen that,
Well,
Tangy?
now
Where
you
you
think
been?
I'm old. You see this
Tangy,
motherfucker
really?
going, oh, Lord, is that a stick?
but
Is that a stick?
This ain't cigarettes. This
So,
is cannabis.
I have seen people do
But
that.
most of the time, it's not cannabis.
But
Right.
most of the time, they're sitting there holding it. Like he just pulled it out his pocket and then made smoke come out his mouth.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
that's
no,
it.
Tangy, he had to smoke it to make the smoke.
Yes.
It didn't just come out.
But how you
You
gonna
have to hit
smoke
it.
it when it ain't lit?
You don't have
Tangy,
to
it's
let it
lit.
have
It's
a
lit.
battery.
Oh my God, bless
It's
her
oil.
heart.
Stop.
Let me-
Tangy,
let
you
me
really
tell you,
embarrassed
it's
yourself.
oil. And
Yeah.
it's oil. That's cannabis oil.
Oil, yeah.
Okay. So there's oil in there.
Yes.
I
I just want to
It's
understand.
connected to a battery,
Okay.
and when you pull on it, it gives you your dose.
Stop the
The
madness.
oils give me extra high though.
Yeah.
They really-
Now
watch,
let
watch
me-
this pain. Hold on, Tangy. You know when you're in the car and you hit the gas, the car goes? I don't know if you knew it or not.
But if you're in an electric car, it really goes. That's how this is.
You know when you turn your
Oh.
TV on, there's a signal in the air, they pick it up, and it come on.
No combustion.
So let me ask you this. So if they made that into, if they used whatever they put in nicotine, could they have a cigarette like that?
Yeah, but
they
you
do.
don't. Yeah, they do have them. They do.
Yeah, a lot of people
But-
that
but-
can't smoke in places get those so they can smoke the vapors.
So does the secondhand
God.
smoke
Not
from
this.
So no secondhand smoke.
It ain't going to
bomb?
affect you. It's not going to affect you.
Jen, do you know when you turn this on,
The microphone and you
our
talking
voice
to
goes through this?
it
and
goes
people
out
hear
to
it?
the world, Tangy.
But I think
By
all
osmosis.
the cigarette. So that's better on
Yeah, well,
the
cigarette
lungs
has
and everything.
nicotine.
Yeah,
This
it
don't
don't have
have
no
nicotine.
nicotine.
This is, you put
It's
a
nice and
seed
clean
in the
high.
ground, you water it, and you watch it grow.
And is that hemp
Squeeze
or
it and get the
marijuana?
oil
This
out.
is right here is marijuana.
Marijuana.
Hemp,
Tangy.
CBD.
Look at the chat room. What they
derived
saying
from
about you?
hemp is good for you.
I want to see what
CBD
CBD derived from hemp.
and from the whole plant is good for you.
Okay.
Yes.
It's good.
it says.
Absolutely.
Tangy is missing. Tangy is silly. Silly Tangy. Tangy silly 2 times. Sally. No,
But they're, they
No.
might have questions
No.
too.
No,
Well,
they
you
don't.
want to have a question. That's why we have an educational platform.
Thank you.
Right now.
On Wednesday, we'll be at the Regency West from 6 to 8
Oh, the
p.m.
Regency
The old
West.
comedy
Yeah,
act
my,
theater.
my
Comedy
people's
act
on that.
theater.
Yeah, exactly.
The old
So if
comedy
y'all
act theater.
free, won't y'all come on by and learn something about this industry?
Now, is it?
Wait a minute. So is it better for like a person that has cancer to do it like that or to eat it?
It's both. Edibles get directly to you, but they have so many medicines that work for what? Like for cancer, we have a suppository that goes straight into your bloodstream to where the problem is. If you have colon or prostate cancer.
Stop the madness.
Yes, this is real medicine.
A marijuana suppository, Speedy.
Watch this, Speedy. Speedy, watch this. The U.S. government has a patent on cannabis, and they've been had it for a long time. You don't put a ban on something that you got a patent for.
Amen.
You understand?
Act like you are.
Well, you gotta
And
understand.
create
They
the hype.
They create the hype
Yeah.
to stop black and brown from
Yeah.
being in this industry. Understand that.
There's
What
so
you
much
think
money.
Reefer Madness was?
Mm-hmm.
Because all the jazz musicians and athletes smoked cannabis. Do you know that you can get cut and you can roll a bud on you and it'll stop the bleed?
Wait a minute. You can get cut and roll
bud?
it
I've
up?
If
never
you
heard
get
that
cut,
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
What's in there is medicine. In Genesis 1:29, God say,
Get my
I
Bible.
give you, open it up.
Genesis
You
1:29.
speaking Bible language now. My mama call you.
You got to understand, when the Lord say, I give you everything that bears seed, that is good for you, that's his
They
word.
said they brought it. That was one of the gifts they brought the
Yes.
baby Jesus in
But
the
you
Bible.
got to understand this.
They bought the baby a vapor.
So I need some marijuana in the house in case my babies fall
Right.
down. Come here, baby.
Well, you
Let me-
need to keep it in a lockbox, though. You got to keep it in
Yeah,
a
it gotta
lockbox.
looks like that gun.
We don't want nothing. That's right. We want to.
You know when you put a bullet in the gun, it comes through. You know.
Right. You keep
He
it
said, boom.
right.
And-
Boom.
Right.
So is part of the business getting like somebody like I'm gonna win the lottery or to get a lot of money and they say I'm gonna go buy a cannabis shop
Well,
or
it's
is
not that
it
easy
If you,
not
it's
easy?
not right, like not so easy anymore because it's so difficult because you have a lot of out of town money coming into LA. You got to understand this. This is the mecca of cannabis. Everyone in the country knows that California.
Got the
Everyone
best.
wants California cannabis. Everybody come from everywhere.
That's true. They do
We
want
just
that
left
Cali
New
weed.
Jersey. Me and Virgil and Tyrone, our executive director, we worked with the legislation on their cannabis laws out there. And
Virgil, who was on our show, right? The
yeah,
same Virgil?
yeah, that's
Like
my
him,
brother.
uh-huh.
Yeah, Virgil Grant.
Remember
And
he was in jail? He's like,
yeah,
got out of
he's
jail.
the first one who served 6 years in federal prison
Yeah, he told us
for
that.
owning and operating a legitimate shop.
Yeah.
That's why we fought to make sure that someone else that done been in prison can own and operate and not locked out of this industry. That's what we fought for.
That's dope.
We did it in the state with Governor Brown, and we did it in L.A. with Council President Herb Wesson. So I want to give a shout out to Herb Wesson and all the city council.
Now, who's
members.
all getting the money from this? Because I know
Everybody.
they'll start off going, "Well, the schools are going to get
Well,
money."
no. Here's the thing: a lot of money is going to go to a lot of programs.
Okay.
Under Prop 64, we put the largest amount of money that goes back into the communities that's been hurt by the failed war on drugs.
Okay.
So the NAACP, Alice Huffman, we wrote that with Governor Brown and with Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom, that $10 million the first 3 years comes back to the communities that was affected. So it goes to Alice, and Alice can dictate
Where the money goes. Gotcha.
with GoBiz. And then after 3 years, it goes up 50 million. As it go up in billions, it goes up to 50, 100 million. So
So they'll pick, like, let's say there's a building that's been vacant. They'll
Right.
say, well, we'll find something to do with this building.
No,
Or-
what it is a nonprofit. Just say if you're working in the community, you have to be community oriented to give back in the community.
Gotcha.
You can apply for funds from
So
us.
Speedy,
Because
the
we in the
rollout
community.
show can do something.
We in the community,
Of
right?
course.
Even though
you are. Yeah, you're in the wrong community, but you're in the
Yeah,
community.
but we're in the community.
Yeah, you're in the hood.
We believe it's the hood of this hood.
Right, right.
So we could apply for
Yeah,
or whoever.
If you're giving back to your community and you're feeding people and doing wonderful things, yes.
Okay,
Because with that, California Minority Alliance is going to get a chunk of the money, and we're going to start a program called the STEM program, Science, Technology, and Math.
Engineering,
Engineering, and Math. And in my community where I come from, I went
But
to
you knew
Crenshaw.
that, but you didn't know what the fucking stick do.
But she know about that.
Shit, I'm talking about.
So
stick.
I went to all the. I'm from the Crenshaw district. I went to all the schools in the Crenshaw district.
What school? What high school?
74. Crenshaw, baby.
Crenshaw.
Shout out.
He's
You
a-
know what's
Crenshaw,
up.
baby.
You know,
Crenshaw.
you know what that
Wait a
is.
minute. I'm saying, so were you there when
Me and John Williams graduated
Okay,
together.
you was there with
84.
Crenshaw,
TDP.
baby.
Yeah.
TDP was
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tita was there. Okay.
He was a freshman.
I'm a shout out.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Crenshaw.
Proud of what I do.
Yeah.
Fought for
Crenshaw
our
wasn't no
school.
joke.
Make sure that because they was trying to change us into a charter school.
Ain't nobody
And
got time
fought.
for that.
We fought. All the alumni came forth, and we was like, not on our watch. We had 5,000 alumni. Not on our watch.
Not on our watch.
Absolutely.
Crenshaw.
Well, let me ask you this:
Sure.
Does that marijuana help your memory? Because you
It do.
remember
Absolutely.
everything.
You got to
help me.
understand. What strain you
out loud.
smoke, though? What you smoking?
A
Your
lot of
mic is on,
sativa.
motherfucker.
You like now sativa should help you because that's what keeps you alert and focused.
No, it may.
Yeah, you got.
Well, actually, I've been doing a blend lately, though.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
a
blend.
hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah.
But
But
yeah, I have
anyway.
a great memory because I've been smoking since
think
I
I'm
was
just old.
13.
Okay.
I'm not advocating for 13, but
Please
I've been,
don't.
Me too.
been smoking
Since you were
for-
13.
since I was 13.
Do
I'm
you-
51, so
Okay. Okay. So which one do you smoke to help your memory?
me, I smoke it all, but I'm an indica guy. But I smoke a sativa like if I'm working in the daytime and I just want to. I smoke a sativa, a good sativa.
Sativa's the one that gets in your head.
Sativa is the one that lets you focus,
Yeah, my boy.
zero in while you still active. Indica makes you relax and go. I'm going to sleep. when
Okay,
I'm at
that's what
home.
I like to eat
Yeah,
at night. Take a little bit
yeah,
of
a
bite
little
and fall
edibles.
asleep and sleep all
Right,
night.
right.
Okay.
So and then a hybrid is the best of both worlds.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is going on, man?
No, that's why I just tense a little bit.
Right.
Pass on.
Just a little bit.
Goddamn well, you ain't had
And
no.
then I'm gonna get you guys some. I'm gonna get you some more stuff. We have wonderful
please do.
edibles.
I'll take it.
I
They,
got you.
no,
Oh,
I
edibles?
take edibles
She likes
go to
edibles.
I
me.
got you. And we make
I
a
like
mean
extra
tea,
weed.
a hash tea.
Stop
as
it. That's
well.
what I need. I had a
Yes.
cough.
Yes.
That
We make a.
Oh, now you gonna just
All
bring
you
them.
have to do
You didn't
is
have.
add lemon. Add lemon to it. If you warm
Become
it
a
up
dope
at
fiend.
night, it becomes an indica. In the daytime, you drink it. It's a sativa. But it's
Wow, that's
great.
crazy.
hold up.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Add lemon.
Yes, add lemon. And
Heat
it's
it
like
up.
a hot toddy.
Wait a minute. Heat it
Yeah,
up.
heat
And
it
then
up.
I had a
warm it
bad
up,
joke.
but warm
She
it
said
up in the
add
pot.
lemon. I know lemon you can
Because
add
the
to it.
microwave kill the cells of the plant. So
Not
do
the
not use
microwave.
Throw the microwave away and get a conventional.
sound like Dr.
conventional.
Sabi.
Yes,
okay,
that's
wait a
my
minute.
boy.
No,
wait a
no.
minute.
I've been
and
going
then-
to Dr. Sabi since I was 17. Rest in peace, Dr. Sabi.
Rest in peace. I
That's my
love him. That was
dude.
my
I
baby
know his
daddy,
wife,
but I
his
got him
daughter,
too
all
late.
of
He already had a young girl.
Hold on.
So wait a minute. You said at night it's at night
Yes,
it's a
at
what?
night it becomes, if you warm it up, it's an indica.
So
Warmed up is an indica,
And
and then
drinking
in
it
the
cold is a
daytime,
sativa.
stop the
Can't
madness.
drink the whole bottle because it's gonna get you there.
you right, and I'm gonna talk.
It's gonna get you there.
So you were saying
Yes.
stop using the microwave.
Yes, the microwave
But you
is
know
not
that,
good.
Speedy.
No, because I have the air.
You have
Oh, he
the air.
just
that's
wants
We have an
So,
air.
uh,
We have air fryers.
Yeah, air fryer.
I have a
E40
huge 16 ounce
turned me
quart.
on to that.
The air fryer's off the chain.
Yeah, we
My
love our
boy
air fryer.
E40 turned me
Off
on to
the
that.
E40
chain.
is the air fryer.
Yeah,
I love it.
Chef Earl.
We're slowly getting away from the microwave.
That's right. Get away.
Yeah, that
get a
air fryer is
conventional-
everything.
A conventional oven is just like an
have
oven,
one.
but it warms up faster. That's
Yeah, I have
good.
one. Mm-hmm.
Don't have the mic that cancer causing stuff.
You have a
I got everything. In
She
my house.
up on the game.
Yeah.
how you got all that shit in your house?
Speedy, I'm woke.
Ooh.
Oh,
See? Hey, mess with CMA and get some money.
That was the best part of that song.
Yeah.
Fuck with me and
Get
get
some
some
money.
money.
That's the best shit on the planet.
Fuck with me and get some money.
So that's what we do.
Okay, so you gonna cut out the microwave, start smoking?
Yep.
All right.
Smoke. you know, smoke. And then the wonderful part about it is all of the creams and the salves and all that for the pains and stuff. This plant literally is a miracle plant. Our ancestors been using this plant for thousands of years. Only in America is when they want to ban it and make restrictions. You know why they banned it, right? They banned this in industrial hemp because of DuPont, because of polyester. It would have put polyester out of business.
I ain't know
that. Anslinger.
Polyester?
Yeah, polyester. So you got Anslinger and you had Hearst. Is the one who banned it. Hearst owned all of the media, so he put it in the press. You know, one thing they do to us, anything they want to make negative, they got the press on their side.
Yeah.
But now you guys have the real press, because when you get to the people, you're getting the word out, and I want to thank y'all for
We
that.
getting the word. That's what we do here. Getting the word out.
That's why I made sure I got here to make sure we get this done. Because
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it,
Can you help
too.
Speedy out a little bit? Because
Me? I thought it was her.
No, you. Only because you think weed is like a bad thing. Like,
I
when
don't
I'll
think
be
it's a bad thing.
somewhere
I just don't.
and he like, oh my God, Pam, why are you smoking?
Because it get in my clothes. I don't want to smell like
it's not like a cigar. I'm a cigar smoker.
See?
Yeah, it's
not
the
like a
same.
cigar.
He just told you it's not the
A
same.
cigar, you gotta dry clean your clothes.
Yeah,
but cannabis, you just hang it up for a second and it's out your clothes.
Yeah, but as soon as I leave y'all and I go somewhere real, I go pick up the kids. Now the police are there.
Only with blunts. Only with blunts.
Yeah.
And see, the police can't do nothing to you if you're not high right then. No, that's not true.
I'm black.
I know.
They'll find something.
So what should we get Nikki Pam? We should get, if we got her a vapor, then
got all
Speedy.
that.
She got all that.
I got that.
So
She
then
true
why are
to
you
it.
smoking anything that bothers?
Pam's a
that makes
crackhead.
Speedy smell?
Pam's a crackhead.
I am not.
If you take the vapor,
Pam's a crackhead.
Pam's a crackhead.
No.
She got a
Pam
pipe.
is an ex-one.
She got 2 pipes. She got.
No, Pam
You
is
saw your
true to
antennas
it.
missing.
Pam is true to it.
Thank you.
When you're a true advocate in smoke, you
Right.
have every utensil.
See all
in
these-
it.
Indeed. I don't need
Pam
shit.
got all these bottles at home. They all got a hole
Don't be
in
mad
it.
because I can make this a pipe. Don't be mad.
I know you can,
I
Pam.
can make this a pipe. Don't be mad.
And not burn it.
Right.
Now, I got a question. What specifically is a blunt? Is that what?
A blunt is
and
a-
what
I
happened?
quit.
And then
I
I
quit.
remember back in the old days
fucking
kill
myself.
when the people used to smoke. I was
Nigga,
the
did you
one
say
that
the
they
old
would
days?
pass it over, where I would pick all the sticks out.
Stems out.
I
No
like
more
that.
stems.
There's no more
They
stems.
had
So
stems
is a blunt
forever.
the what? Because
No,
I like the
blunt
rolling
is
for
the
people.
paper.
Yeah.
Blunt is the paper, and that's
That
from
brown,
a cigar,
like
the
she's
brown
like-
blunt.
She's frowning.
And I
You
never
don't want a
smoked
paper?
none of
I'm
that.
processing, so only with the blunt does it make only if she puts it in the brown paper will it make Speedy's clothes
Yes.
smell. But now if she puts it in
And
the
a
white paper,
If you put it in a white paper and it's a hemp paper,
It tastes
it's-
better.
It tastes real good. You
white
taste the
is
flavor.
right. White
am I
is
getting
right.
beat up?
No,
right
it's
here.
not all white.
No, not all white. I
Because
was trying to
white
tell
rice
Speedy.
is not good
I
for
know,
you.
that's why I always talk about
you
white
can't
rice
have
and
all
white-
that. You
yeah.
got
White bread.
white bread.
But white hemp is okay.
White hemp?
You
What
said
you
the
about?
white
Hemp
paper.
They
That's
said
hemp.
paper.
But they brown. They come in brown natural colors.
Coming
So I can't
flavors.
use brown
grape.
hemp
You can
paper.
use brown hemp paper. Is
Yeah.
good. Anything hemp products is good for you. They shouldn't make plastic anymore because you can create plastic through, but
Hemp.
it won't be plastic because
But something that the universe can
Yes.
take back.
Listen, do you know in Chernobyl, where they had the nuclear weapon, it's cleaning the soil. This plant is a miracle plant. Hemp is the cousin of cannabis, the first cousin, maybe the brother.
Yeah.
Yes,
They told us marijuana was the girl and the hemp was the guy.
yeah, but they brother and sisters.
They not dating.
Right? No, they brothers and sisters.
Incest.
They working
No
together.
incest. Keep them apart. It's better for you. It's better when you keep it apart.
Anything
Okay.
else you need to know?
Well,
you want to know
yeah,
how to roll it?
so-
Then why do you
so-
lick it? Why I
so-
gotta lick it?
So what we need to make sure Nikki Pam does for her paper, she needs to buy hemp paper
She should,
and
I'm
not
sure
the
she
cheap
should be up
paper.
on the right hemp paper.
Because if she
straight.
bought that, then it wouldn't
I'll
make
have-
it
I know
stink
you
for
straight.
Speedy, right?
You know what's that.
Don't look
And
out
then
for
you
me.
wouldn't be
Okay.
really
Pam's a
big.
crackhead.
Hemp paper.
Why you keep throwing that out there? These people gonna believe that shit. Fam is an ex-crackhead. So
Right.
Get it right.
Yeah, no such
So-
thing as ex-crackhead.
So when you
that's
have
like that's like almost being pregnant.
Well, I've been that too.
oh.
That's the ghost babies. Go ahead.
So Donnie, when you have somebody
soon.
come
I
in
know.
for a specific purpose, when would you recommend marijuana and when would you recommend hemp? What's the difference?
It's a counterbalance. It depends on the illness that they have. So if you like with one of our cancer patients, we gave him both. We gave him CBD that's derived from hemp,
Okay.
and we gave him cannabis from a friend of mine's, Master Growers, have the it's called the Black Diamond, and this is straight. It's 99.9% pure THC, and that what kills cancer cells. And hemp is the other part of that from CBD that helps kill the cancer cells.
And alkaline water helps as well.
It does. My mom right now is going through early stages of dementia, and she's young, like at 68 years old, and my grandmother passed from it. So what I did was we went and got her CAT scan, and then I started her on CBD. Well, it's been almost 3 months, and it's no progression with her dementia. Right, but this is that. Listen,
So
Israel,
is she smoking? Or?
No, she used to smoke. I wish she would start back.
Okay.
But she stopped smoking probably now about 20 years. But that's where I used to get out of her box back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
My box a little light now.
yeah, she's like, stay the hell out of my
Me
box,
too. I
boy.
used to get in my father's
And then
drawer.
I start putting her some bomb in her box. See, it's the difference.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Your daddy smoke?
Yeah, he does.
Your daddy? I met your daddy.
Yeah, he does. When he said 13, I would go in his drawer and me and my friend would pinch it. That's when it had seeds and stems
Right.
or whatever. And yeah, we used to smoke
And then my
when we
uncle
was
used to
13.
grow it, and we used to pinch from him. He would come home, I'm going to kick y'all ass. Y'all better stay the fuck out my plant. I'd be like, we just took enough to roll up.
Right.
You know?
Okay, I got one more question because
Yes.
I asked you when would you offer them hemp and when
never one
marijuana.
more question.
So
I don't
the
know why she said that.
CBD comes from hemp.
Yes, it's derived from hemp.
The cannabis, which gives you the THC, does that come from marijuana?
That comes from marijuana. It's cannabis.
You
plant.
got it, Tangi?
There you go.
She can solve
got
it.
the plug.
Now you just learn
Now
how
y'all can
Uber and
move
Lyft
on.
work. You thinking Uber and Lyft the same mother?
No, they're different because lifts your spirit.
Right.
Uber just gets you one spot.
Right. And we're glad that they separate because I'm sure Uber should be thinking about buying Lyft. See, that's the
how-
kind of
You know that's
business
gonna
I'm
happen.
in. Me and Virgil, we think about
That's
the
how this
next.
world is. That
Right.
Yeah,
that
consume.
when you had Best Buy,
Yep.
and then you had Circuit City. It was beautiful because they had to go against each
Right.
other.
Yeah, they did. You had
And
Well,
then
let's
competing
go
when-
prices.
back. Let's
That-
take it back further than that. We
Go.
had
Jim Co-
Zodi's.
I was it Jim Co
We
and
had
Zodi's?
Jim Co and Zodi's.
You just showed your age on that one.
Hey, and we had
He
Jim
said he
Co
said
and
he was.
Zodi's.
I tell you where it was. It was on Manchester. Was that
I had one.
Imperial?
Yep. And then on Slauson.
Yes.
Slauson.
Well, mine was on
Yours.
Sepulveda and
How long
Vermont
were you?
in Harbor City.
Yes.
Like
You
across
Pam
the
Zodi?
I used to want to
Right.
work there when I was little. I
Right.
want to work
Because they
work
had
at Zodi.
everything in there. The
Yeah,
jewelry
yeah,
department. It was
yeah.
like, we're going
Like
to
a
the
Target.
mall.
Yeah.
But it was like
That's
we
all
going
you
to
had was
You had
Zodi's.
everything.
Yeah.
in there.
White front.
Right.
You
Right
don't know-
front.
you don't know about
Come on,
that.
man.
Too young.
Come on,
JJ
white front.
Newberry's.
Yes.
Let's go there.
Okay,
You
or
know
box.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Where? Sears.
Yeah, Sears.
Yeah,
Robots.
it's still around.
Well, you had to first get remember they would send you the big ass
Sears
catalog.
catalog.
The catalog.
And my
Yeah,
mother would
and
get the
JC had
catalog.
one
Man,
too.
please.
She'd say, find something you want to wear in here. We think
Name
we,
a black
your school
house.
clothes.
Name a black house that didn't have Sears or J.C. Penney's
You
catalog.
can't. You
Yeah,
can't.
Let's
that
go there.
refrigerator, wash
Right.
and dry.
Everything came.
You had a
from
washer
Sears.
and
Sears
dryer?
robot.
Everything. Sears and robot.
Yeah.
You ain't had no
Right.
washer and dryer.
Yeah, we did
Nigga,
too.
I washed, my sister dried.
What you mean? Yeah, the floor model TV with your music
That's
on the
right.
top. Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
My
Let's go there.
bedroom set, my stereo,
Montgomery
my
Ward's?
TV, all
Yeah.
came from Sears
Yeah, but you know,
back in the day.
Well, you're the only child. So it was
Right.
7 of us. Nigga. I ain't had no. We had one TV for everybody. Which really was my daddy TV. It wasn't our TV because you couldn't watch shit you wanted to watch.
So the reason what's important though is to make sure that we educate our people because the number one misconception is cannabis is bad for black folk. It's bad for Latinos, right? Because here's the thing. Why it's bad, they say it's bad, but then you got one part getting rich off of it.
Right.
So then our people start looking at it as negative. So we had to go educate a lot of church folk.
Yeah, because then the
sure.
money start going.
Listen, you got to
yeah.
understand this. My grandfather would be 90 in June. My grandfather never touched cannabis until he started having knee and hip problems. And my grandfather voted yes for Prop 64 and yes
right.
on M
Wow.
because I educated him. And he's a church-going Christian man and read his Bible faithful, sing in the choir. And my grandfather told me, he said, I'm proud of what you're doing with this because you're educating
Give
our
me some,
people.
boy.
Oh, yeah, but he don't smoke it. He use it. But when he get low, grandson, I'm getting low on my cream.
Yeah.
Can you give me some more? Gramps, look in the refrigerator. It's already there. You know what I'm saying? So
I would have to bring you home to my people.
Right.
Pentecostal. When my mother got sick, when she found out she had cancer, they gave her medicine to take, and she didn't want to take any medicine. She didn't like it, and
she didn't like how it made her feel.
Yeah, she didn't like it, and so I talked her into trying I did all research and shared it. And when I could talk her into eating something, but it was hard because her mind had to go through all that. She would, because she had no appetite.
Right.
But she would eat it, and then she would have an appetite,
Absolutely.
and she would relax.
Right. It'll relax her.
But I couldn't get her, and I started out her really slow, just with the body, so she could,
Right. Absolutely.
But
Well, my grandmother passed away 11 years ago from dementia. And my grandfather at the time wouldn't let me give her. She wouldn't eat. So she just dwindled away, and my grandfather wouldn't let me give her edibles.
Yeah.
And if you look on my phone and it come on, like, let's see, did it come on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's grandma.
Okay.
Wait a minute, that's a lot of text.
That's my heart. Oh.
She ain't texting you.
Yeah.
Granny got a text up there.
That's
let's
grandma.
see grandma. Let's see grandma.
Look.
Wait a minute, that's dark.
It's dark.
One more time.
Well, because I have a privacy screen on it.
Oh, you don't want us to see grandma.
I don't want nobody to see that. Look.
Yes.
So you see who I look like, right?
Just like grandma.
Right.
Who the little kid she hugging on?
That was about 35 years ago. But that was my heart who raised all of my brothers, my cousins, and all of us. And when I see my grandmother dwindling away and my grandfather wouldn't let her, and now he say, I wish I would have listened to you to be able to give that to your grandmother. It meant a lot to me because now his mindset has changed.
Got it.
So when I started working with the NAACP, I had to educate a whole lot of seniors.
And that's wonderful that you're working with the NAACP, because to come in and just say, I want to educate you on cannabis, then it's kind of like, oh.
Right.
But if you say, I'm with the NAACP, it's like, oh, little Donnie was
official.
doing something.
So
Yeah.
Donnie, let me just ask you this real quick. All right, so let me just break it down simply. Okay, so I was in Vegas a couple months ago. So basically, we needed some weed, obviously.
Right.
And so we just basically we can go to any
She
place
whispered that
and just
too.
show
Your
ID and get weed.
Correct.
Not every spot in Cali can do that.
Until everyone is licensed. So right now we're going through the license process.
You talking about the store itself?
All of the dispensaries. Now you got a lot of rogue dispensaries that they're gonna close down real soon.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
okay.
but then they're gonna license about 390 to 500 shops.
Do their thing.
Yeah, through the city. They're gonna license
so they
them.
can regulate.
So they can regulate it in the state. And then the fines and the penalties is harsh because of all of the shops that popped up near schools and disrespected communities. See, we're community based. I've been active in my community all my life. And when you active in your community, you care about your communities and those that's around you. See, you remember back in the day when Miss Jones can call your mama, but Miss Jones already whooped your ass.
Yeah.
And sent you home. And
Sent
then
you
you got
home.
another
Another
ass
one, 'cause
whooping.
Miss Jones
Because
had-
Miss Jones and Miss Bessie and them loved you.
You
Because
didn't say
remember,
them, that's right.
it took a village to raise us.
Yeah.
And when they put police in our communities that didn't look like us, then you had high crime rate. You had all of these beatings and killings, what we're having now around the country. That was done by a divine plan.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But now you got communities of color that's taking over the universe and then connecting and coming together. The most important thing that we've done is to fight for those who are less fortunate, which is black and brown. We go to prison 4 times more than whites. We go to prisons 4 times more than 4 to 2 for Latinos with the data that's shown. See, you got to understand when they arrest Latinos, they don't know because they getting them either for being illegal immigrant or for something else. But how you change the dialogue with that is when you unite and you come together and have one voice.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to unite. And who will do a little bit? No, I'm playing. Donnie, can you hang out for a minute?
I can.
Cool.
Absolutely.
They don't want some niggas in this chat room want a little bit of everything. Hey, nigga, tell Donnie to send me the vape.
Send me
Nigga.
an eighth.
Send me the eighth.
Speaking of, did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, I got some.
Oh, okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
All right.
You are a crackhead for real.
It's not crack.
Every motherfucker that come here from the dispensary, you do that shit every.
Put a little package together.
Hey,
for
man.
You do it the exact same way. As soon as they come in, send a little something. And I don't even know how they hear you. They go,
Because that's weed talk, sweetie.
hey,
We know exactly. All I gotta do is really look at him, actually. Hey,
no, it's black folks go.
that's basically what I did.
Yeah,
Go to,
he did.
do the same thing, McDonald's. You see somebody you know, Charles, slide him $1. Let me get the left side with cheese, 6 pickles on everything,
Hey,
and
you wrong,
in
'cause-
front you.
right.
Hey, look.
And the manager be standing right there, and 6 cheeseburgers, and there you go.
I worked at Puff and Taco on West
Nigga,
Boulevard.
did you say Puff and
Slauson
Taco?
and-
in West Boulevard.
Yes.
Right there.
My
So
that was my
mama
get
friends
down.
owned that, right?
Oh, they
So
did?
let me tell you.
And the motherfucker wait on you. It's down here.
Look,
I'll wait.
Look. And
He
that's
went to
what-
lunch. I'll wait.
My homies would come up to the window. They'd be like, "D, here $4."
Yeah.
It's 6 of them. I was like, okay. Boop. Hey, they coming out with 2 trays. I like, y'all owe me.
Man.
Yeah, man.
And these niggas, I used to work at the one on Hawthorne and El Segundo.
Absolutely.
So McDonald's been there for years.
okay.
No, I ain't
It's
do
still
public
there.
talk. It's still
It's
there.
still there.
That was one of my first jobs. Them niggas showed up at the football practice. Yeah, Speed, let me get I said, nigga, you call me Speed? This is Donald. Say Donald. And then the manager was standing right there and he's going, okay, Don, these are your friend? I really don't know this.
No.
And the motherfuckers ordered everything, and I said $22.50. And the motherfucker standing right here. This nigga said, "Here you go, Speed." Nigga, I said $22.50 for real. Like,
No, for real.
I'm gonna give it back.
The manager right
but
here.
You gotta give me
Yeah.
$22.50 right
Right,
now.
Right now,
Right.
give me $22.50.
Right.
They
What we be
ordered
saying?
everything.
13 cheeseburgers. 12
Every time we
Big
had
Macs.
somebody here, because Virgil was here, Pam was like,
Yeah, see, Virgil don't consume.
Why you hate?
yeah.
I'm his partner that consumes.
Well, I'm gonna be Virgil.
Yeah, it's really like a weed blocker and shit.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is this?
Well, I'm excited because I've
Yes.
I've learned a lot of stuff that I didn't fully understand.
Yeah, you didn't know that a TV worked when you turn it on.
So and I had really wondered about the vapors. I wondered, how that was affecting the people's body.
Yeah, it's
you
not.
know.
No, it's
So
It's
yeah,
good. It's
yeah.
good. From the earth.
It is
No,
now.
I agree. I
It is
knew
now.
that the cannabis and
It
the
is now.
marijuana was good, but
Right.
I didn't
It's
know
not
that
on them.
vapor stick thing was
What
good.
all it is a battery, and you hit is warming up the cannabis.
Hit it again.
So it's
That's
all
it.
right. I got
Yes.
you.
It is
Yeah.
now time for.
Thank you.
Turn it up, Michelle.
Hey.
It's still too low. There we go. Hey.
I step on stage,
At my age.
all the people pay, and the pole
Got
got.
paid.
I wear my sneakers,
glad
but
you
I'm
went back
not
to
a
the song.
sneak.
It keeps me hyped.
My Adidas. It's now time for Sneaker Here with your boy Speed Doggy Dog, king of the sneakers. That's what I do. I have a plethora.
Me too.
Oh, your sneaker game tight?
Come on, man. You know, I got on some.
What you got
decent
today?
ones. I got on some decent.
All right, we gonna see.
Damn,
I got some decent.
Oh shoot!
Oh, them was
now.
yeah. You
Oh,
can,
they decent.
you can walk through every neighborhood with them. on.
Right.
Hey, cuz. Hey, blood. Hey, cuz. Hey, blood.
Hey, you know.
You
Oh, that's
stupid.
Donnie, dog. You working Puff and Taco.
Not Puff and
That's the
Taco.
homie. Let me get
When
a
you
gram.
said that,
Puff
that's a
and
Let me
gram.
get a gram, homie. Now they be like, D, let me get a gram.
Wow.
Nigga, Puff and Taco.
You feel
When
me?
he said
Which
that
is,
shit,
you know what a puff is? It's a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
Taco.
pup. It was pup.
It was
P-U-P.
Well, pup.
P-U-P.
Yeah, pup and taco.
Yeah.
That was my
Nigga.
get down.
Hey.
though. That was before Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's pronounced
hell yeah.
Der Wiener Central.
Right.
They took the
right.
D out.
Yeah, I was mad
D
they took the dur off.
took
What
the
kind of
dur
shit
out.
is that?
But you're
Sure
right
They gotta
about that.
change
It
shit
was
for-
before then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, Puff and Taco.
But y'all remember at Taco
dope.
Bell what you get the Bell Beefer? The burger?
Nigga,
See?
why-
Why they ain't brought that shit back?
Thank you.
What's wrong with
I
him?
actually
Did
tried
you
to
just
write
lose
Taco
your mind?
because the Bell
did.
Beefer was my
Was
get
this-
down.
Right?
Like
right.
for real,
That-
because
mine too.
I wrote
Thought she was finna
Taco
order
Bell.
one.
Right.
I was like, "What's up with the Bell
What's
Beefer?"
up with the Bell Beefer?
Because they brought back they took my what was it enchilito away for a
Oh,
while.
they did?
But they brought my enchilito back.
Okay.
So I'm thinking the Bell Beefer's on his way.
Right.
It never came.
Ma'am, you ready to place your order? Take 2 Bell Beefers.
Nigga,
Yeah.
what?
That's how it was in a bean and cheese.
And let me get some of that cannabis. All right, the first shoe up
Like it.
is the you like that? Oh, this definitely staged. The Nike is for women, believe it or not. It's for y'all. Foam Posit 1 with the chrome. They call it chrome. 230.
230.
You gotta have
Okay, I
gotta have a
liked it up
cannabis
until
shop.
then.
Yeah,
Gotta
230.
your
Gotta have a
shop,
cannabis
right.
shop. Even when it go on sale, it's gonna be 190.
Right.
Right.
So pretty much
Won't get past
you have to
180.
have some exposable cash. And with tax, that's like 250.
Right.
Yeah,
On
I
your
don't
feet.
know about that.
For
I mean,
somebody
that's
to step on.
if you stealing for me and then
No,
you slide me
you
some.
can't. I can't see no girl with those on. That's
I
not-
like those though.
All right, well. All right, next shoe up is a Converse. I like this one. I
Interesting.
thought this was a pretty
I'm into
cool
Converse
look.
this
Oh, I
month.
would wear
Being
that.
that Nike owns Converse anyway, so they bought out the competition. This Chuck Taylor All-Star. I think it's nice. It's a nice shoe to wear. Great color because you can wear it with whatever and let the shoe just show.
Yeah,
Right.
if they're comfortable, some of them you put your feet in, it's just like flat.
Flat.
But if they're comfortable, I will buy it.
My
I
daughter
will.
loved those.
Then you got to know about Chucks. They're always a half size bigger.
Yep.
So if you wear a 11, buy a 10 and a half.
Right.
Just a
'Cause
little.
They
They run big. They definitely run big. And you're going to look goofy as hell with a 12.
But that Converse was tight.
You got the
These
flight-
is tight as
Yeah.
hell.
Them
Oh,
is
Now,
yeah,
these
3 for
come in
3.
every color for the ladies.
tight.
There, yeah, those are
Yeah,
dope.
them
They
tight.
have these in every color. Like any color you want, they have this color, which is an Air Jordan 1 Retro High for ladies.
Love that.
I would wear
Seasons
that.
of colors. There's a lot. They have multicolors, and they're but 160. You do 160, Pam?
It's a hard sell.
asthma-
Like you said, yeah, I think I might have to get asthma on that, but
got
I
a
do
few
like
things
it.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna wait
do.
for it to go on sale next year.
If we had something fun to go to,
Yeah, I would support that.
I would do 160. If we had a cute
We would
little
look cute. Me and
something where I
Tangy
could
would
wear
look
the
cute when we go to Vegas.
Hey.
Yeah.
In those,
Yeah.
you could get that.
That's
color
what I
in
see
those.
when I see these shoes. Hey,
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
a whole bunch of dudes
yeah.
wearing these at the
Right.
car. Hey.
Then
Now,
that's an issue.
this retro Jordan, gray. I never did like that Jordan,
Right.
but they doing gray and
Yeah, I'm
everything.
all right with that. I'm cool.
I'll wait till
Pass.
it go on sale and give it. Brooke can get that.
Pass.
190, 190,
Nah,
Not feeling
that
that
ain't worth
look?
that.
No.
190.
190.
Hell no.
Go
I
to the
got
next one, babe.
So much stuff I can spend
There it is.
on.
But it has the colors in the
Look at
bottom.
all those shoe colors at the bottom. That look like
You
little
know.
teeth. Little crooked, broken
This is
teeth.
the shit I'm talking about.
You know, like little rock.
Could've
No,
said
it looked
piano
like a lab
keys.
test. You know how you get the test results with
Donnie,
the
you're
little-
not helping. You do know that. You feeding into this bullshit. Over here. All right, next one up. I love this shoe
like
here.
that
This is a Nike Air Force
That look like
One,
me.
silver with the pattern on there. I think it's dope as
That
hell.
look like
New
me.
Year's. That's a New Year's shoe.
A New Year.
Yeah, you
I
wear
like
that
that
for
one.
New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's.
But
Eve.
I definitely would rock
Nikki
that.
Pam could do those. You got to
Yeah,
be
that look like me.
fancy up at the top. I'm not
Now,
fancy enough.
210 is a little expensive
Why is
for Air
everything
Force
over
One.
200 though? What the
Little
Yeah,
hell?
Nike
expensive.
losing their motherfucking mind.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Because they
I
know
can't-
niggas is fiending for that.
Shit, but
I can't
that shit
spend
ain't
that.
that to me either. Not for that.
All right, next one up.
There you go.
Now, this shoe.
Yeah, you on my shit right now, Air Max.
So
Air
I'm gonna
Max.
wait till I get to the second one. Go to the second one,
They
babe.
put the bubble in him, huh?
Go to the next one after that. It's yeah. Use your finger.
Is it up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get back to
well, while we're waiting,
No.
did y'all know George Washington grew pot?
I believe that.
Everybody did.
I believe that.
Yeah,
That's not
he
so
wrote.
bad.
Yeah, no
He
black
wrote
folks
in
on there.
letters.
Slaves too. But
He wrote in letters on more than one occasion. He wrote, "Began to separate the male from the female plants rather too late. Pulling up the male helps. Was too late for the blossom hemp by 3 weeks or a month." And they think that he smoked it to alleviate the pain. You know,
Right.
he had a lot of pain back then. Okay, go Speedy. Now it's up.
Okay, cool. The shoe's up. Now, for comfortability, this is one of the dopest shoes you ever want to get. Just to, if you going, you got to walk long places.
That's what I like. Comfort.
Yeah, this one here, this Nike Air Max. Mostly all the Air Max are mad comfortable, but this is a dope ass shoe to wear, and it's only $130.
Will it make me want to blow dry my hair so it'll bounce when I walk? Because I'll be feeling like I'm walking on a pillow.
This shoe is $130. It's a very nice shoe. I don't know what the hell going on. I actually love this shoe. It's out now, so you can
Is
get
that
this
for a
now.
girl or a guy? I
Either
like
one.
them.
Either
No,
one.
that's a guy shoe.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
want to rock it, it'll look dope on your
Yeah, I
little
like
small
that.
foot.
I like that.
All right, definitely go get this. This one here, definitely mad comfortable. They just put this out. I know the bubble
minute,
in the
wait a
back
minute, wait a
looks
minute.
huge.
Wait a minute.
Did it pop up yet? It's black.
I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, put that down.
No.
There.
I'm looking.
So this one's $150, but it's super
I'm not.
comfortable.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a sneaky way for a man to be able to wear a heel. Because it was like a high heel sneaker.
You just fucked it off for Speedy for real. You really did.
They did that in a sneaky way.
That is funny.
It's the Air Max 270 Hot Punch. I don't know why they call it Hot Punch. I guess because of the color in the back.
The
But
man who designed
it's really, really comfortable. It's Pam, it's one of those shoes, if you're going to do some walking
I can
with
see
you,
you
don't
wearing
do.
them.
I'm going to wear them. I'm going to get them. Trust and
Speedy
believe.
gonna have on some
you
heels.
walk to-
Look like Prince.
McDonald's.
Are we laughing?
Hey, she over there cracking up. I don't know, sweetie.
You kick in.
I can see you in them though.
I
All
can
right, let's
see
go to
him
the next
bouncing
one.
across the stage too.
Pharrell
I
is
gotta be
really
bouncing though.
Pharrell's really, really kicking it up with his Adidas over at Adidas. He has his own line over there, and his shoes are really, you don't really find them in Foot Locker. They're very hard to find. You got to get them
but
online.
they do that bullshit for a reason, though.
to keep the price up high.
Right. Yeah.
And they're averaging for
I don't
some.
know about these, sweetie.
No, you don't
That's
like the
you?
Pharrell.
Would you rock those?
pass.
If
I
I
would.
can find
see
them, I
it.
can't find them anyway.
You'd rock that when they say Earth and
No.
what? What's the other one? Earth Boo?
Earth.
Body Earth or something.
Yeah, body and
Oh,
Earth.
Body Earth.
I'm good. I
You
pass.
good?
Yeah.
What would you wear with those?
Nothing.
Black. You wear black,
You wear it on a yacht or something.
and we don't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
This is just a nice
They
shoe.
look like Kobe's a little bit.
Yeah, little Kobe, but
Yeah,
it's
they
probably
look like
it's a
they
very
should be on
comfortable
Kobe's
shoe.
Yeah, I
feet,
rock
too.
it.
I put these on here just for you, Tangi. If you walk
They
in,
put the reverse
Oh,
knife.
those
Like
good?
black
like for the
nursing
canyon,
shoes.
Look like carbon
Oh, okay.
You like those?
for the
I
walk
can
on the
like that.
canyon.
I'll rock
going
them,
up to-
but
yeah.
I want a different color on the.
Yeah, I
what's
don't.
it
I
called?
think those look a little.
Look at your
Right.
wife. Look
And
at
they
your
only
Pull 'em up a little
110.
bit.
They 110.
Or zoom back in the other way. Yeah,
They
there we go.
110.
If somebody gave me those, I would sport them.
But
I
this
wouldn't
like
buy, but I just wouldn't
That's a
buy
hiking
black
shoe or
shoes.
something.
But
yeah,
I like them.
it's a hiking
Yeah,
shoe.
hiking shoe.
Definitely
And I
hiking
need
shoe.
some hiking shoes.
See,
too.
then you need that. Get out your boots.
Yeah.
Next one up. I love this shoe. The Vapor
Oh yeah,
Max.
them mines
Those
right
are nice.
there. I love
Those
them.
With net.
I got about 5 pair.
Oh, you got 5?
Yeah, I'm 5.
Well, you going to Cannabis shop.
Yeah.
Now, do you go hiking?
No, I go walking. But,
Okay.
But I love them right there. You got up there right there.
These is dope. $190 though.
Yeah.
It's a buck
Yeah,
90.
They're $1.90.
Could I hike in those, Speedy?
No.
Would they?
You could, but
You could, but you don't want to
you
mess
don't
up
want to
your
do.
shoe
You don't
like
want to fuck
that.
them up.
Now, if
Get
you're going
dust
to
all over.
run your canyon, you want the black ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because those are the ones you set by the door when you go to run. Then you wear
Now,
those
if you're
every
walking
time.
around a track, you want those.
I do like those.
Okay.
You like
okay.
those?
And
I
they
do
slip
like
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Really,
with those.
really nice.
Those are cute.
Now you
They're
like the shoe.
comfortable. You like
Now I
them.
just threw this one in. Another hiking shoe. It's Reebok, the
No.
JJ Trainer.
No, they look
2
like-
point. What? No.
No, I'm cool. No.
Pass.
Tangy.
They look like, you remember back in the day when the TV screen used to mess up?
You just coming up with
Snow,
shit
the
now.
snow from
Snow.
the TV.
All the
It does
snow.
look like the snow. It
Yeah.
does.
Just coming up with shit
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm good.
I ain't feeling you no more now, Pam.
Yeah.
I threw this one in for Pam.
Okay, Puma.
Puma, nice purple.
Yeah.
That's
I'm cool on the
for
color.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the shoe was, I got about 6 pair of those, but
A
different
Puma?
colors.
I can't do Pumas.
You can't?
Nah.
Wow.
Not even back in the day
You
when
know what?
everybody
I
wore
used to
them.
love
I wore
them.
them back in the day.
Back in
my
the day.
cousin with the fat laces.
What's that material?
Yeah, that material looks a little bit
Cloth,
cottony.
like a cloth.
Yeah.
But that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
That seemed like it would get dirty quick. How you supposed to?
No, you
Wash
spray
it.
it with the.
You put up the,
what's
what
the
you call
stuff?
them say?
How do I clean the top of my Converse? That
Wash them.
no, the top part, the white part. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Because
is it-
it's got like
material.
no, it's the white part. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, just-
The hem on
yeah.
there?
The rubber.
Use
Oh, my God.
toothpaste.
Yeah, toothpaste.
Oh, toothpaste.
Oh, that
Pencil.
sounds like a
rubber
like
ball.
like
Pencil.
Siri. It came
Use
out of
the
nowhere.
liquid-
Use toothpaste.
Use the liquid Tide.
Oh, okay.
Liquid Tide, really good.
Okay, because I
in
was
warm
wondering that because I
water.
love my new Nike.
I use
my new
409.
Me
nigga. I
too. Me
Bleach?
too.
Oh, not really?
No, you're right.
I don't think I would use
409
bleach because it
was
might
it.
get on the gray
Just
part.
don't wash your shoes because they start to separate.
Okay.
Mine's so old.
Gravy?
And I need some new ones.
I don't know why you keep looking this way.
Because this is
Donnie right
Speedy
there.
and friends.
Donnie right over there. He got a dispensary.
Where you go?
Donnie, where you get? Do they?
He
give,
worked at Pup
do
and
you,
Taco.
Do you buy all these shoes?
I get a lot of stuff free, but I purchased a lot of stuff too.
See now how Donnie
You know, when
gets
you
stuff
get free, because
he done.
first of all, I was in the music industry, so I always got a lot of
What
stuff
did you
free.
do?
I used to manage Snoop back in the day.
Snoop, okay.
Battle Cat, Michelangelo.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of producers, Dub C.
You the
J.O.
bomb.
Yeah, I come from the music industry.
So let me ask you this: your top 5 rappers, who would
No,
they?
no, but
I'm
don't-
sorry.
don't-
Hold up.
Okay.
Let's
sorry.
finish the
That's-
segment
I got that
first,
for you,
I got
though.
Tangy.
excited.
I
You
got
got
that
time to
for
think
you.
about it. Go
I
ahead,
got that for
Speedy.
you.
ADD.
All right, so the next shoe up
Shout
is a
out to
Jimmy
AD.
Choo. I saw this and I
Oh.
actually like this shoe.
I like that one.
$350.
Like
but they
Well,
normally
they
retail
don't
for
like
500.
shoes, but-
But you don't like that, Pam?
I do like it. I'd rock it.
But not that color. What color you got on
That's
your
like a
screen?
burgundy.
This is a burgundy color.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like a
that
burgundy.
looks different up
I'll
there.
rock it in
But
a
I'll rock that.
in another color.
But they got to know it's Jimmy.
Right.
I can't just assume you know, because then I took the fuck out the whole thing. Now, these shoes I actually liked.
Yeah.
Love those.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, those is tight.
And they 500 retail at 970.
What are
Woo,
those?
woo, woo,
Giuseppe's? What are
Yeah,
those?
they got to be Giuseppe.
DUSCEMI. Come on.
You didn't
See
get
me?
it up.
The see me.
Decimi.
The
Y'all
see
didn't
me.
get it up?
Yeah, Decimi.
I heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, these is dope. And
Those are so tight.
Yeah.
They
That's
hot.
me all day
Yeah,
long.
them dope. I rock
Yeah,
them.
Yes.
yeah,
And
you
it's
can
in my
sport
color.
those.
And I went
Yeah.
on sport those, yeah.
They're in my
Yeah.
color, navy blue.
All right, last one up. I had to put these in the
You know.
Gucci. I had to put the Gucci's in there.
Oh, those
Oh,
look like
okay.
you, Speedy.
I'd rock those.
Those are so
Now
dope.
these Gucci's,
How much?
500.
500. All Gucci tennis shoes is five something.
Nope.
I'll do those when the check comes,
Nope.
Right.
and they'll be in the closet.
But
for
see,
a
one
special
thing
day.
about it, when you get a good pair of shoes, they last forever.
Yeah, well, them
'Cause I
gonna
got-
last.
But see, I got too many pair of shoes,
Look,
so they gonna
13 years from now, they still got them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I
got
got
the
a-
box.
Right.
I got,
Yeah,
a
you
lot
ain't-
of, I got a lot of good shoes, like dress shoes, like my Gucci's and Pradas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had them for 15, 20 something years, and they still last.
Wow.
All you do is put the rubber bottom at the bottom, and it protects them much longer.
Wait a minute. When you get them, you put a
You
rubber
know, because
bottom?
your shoes will be a little slippery at
Oh,
the bottom.
yeah, yeah.
So you scuff and wear, but when you put the rubber bottom on there,
Do you
What
do
rubber
that?
bottom?
Oh no, I
On
know
your
you
dress?
don't.
You talking about the
Speedy
little-
doesn't put
the
the rubber
rubbers.
bottom.
to keep
Or
you from
tape.
On the
sliding.
corners. On the corners.
To keep you from sliding. The whole sole at the bottom of your shoe.
Oh, okay.
Well, Speedy, you put tape on Tangi's, remember?
Right, because mine needed the rubber bottom on the
Tape.
bottom.
She had them
'Cause I
heels
had some
on and
heels
all
on,
that.
that's
Bust
right.
her
It was-
ass.
Oh, yeah, so
They
you
were
did
sliding,
right.
and so I kept looking for the
Yes.
rubber thing.
Yes.
And Speedy said, "I got
Just
tape."
come on down
You
to
put
Chambers
tape.
on Slauson. They'll
Chambers
put all
on
that- Chambers on
Slauson.
Slauson. They've been there.
Chambers on
Right next to Puff and Taco.
And the one on Central, the one on Central right off of Manchester. My grandfather used to be there with them with the original Chambers back in the day.
Wow.
They used to
Really?
run
When you
numbers.
say them streets,
Really?
Wait,
I used to go get my hair cut off a fig.
I'm born and raised in L.A.
Yeah,
See, a
you
lot
like
of,
you
a lot
like
of people
soaked
was
in there
implants.
real good.
I'm
yes.
born and raised in this mother.
So how did you start I'm sorry, Speedy wanted to say something.
I
How'd
start-
you start managing Snoop?
Look, I started
You want
in
me
the
to end the
music
segment?
industry. One of my best, closest friends, my best friend is DJ Pooh,
Yeah.
who wrote Fridays with Cube, who
Yeah.
did all
Okay.
the Cube music. So when I was managing Battle Cat and stuff, he put me with Snoop after Snoop left Death Row, and we started managing him and doing all of the MCA record deals and a bunch of.
Because you was with him when he went over to
MCA
Limited Records.
when we did, and then I was with him when he went to Priority when he was at Priority.
Okay.
With No Limit,
Yeah.
and then when he left and we did the MCA Records deal, the Dog House.
I think some of his best work was with Dre and then with Pharrell.
Absolutely. Oh, no doubt,
Yeah,
no doubt.
Pharrell,
But
at the end of the day, can go.
but he got work that you haven't heard that he has. That what Cat did, that's phenomenal. I'm
Okay.
talking about some other level stuff.
Have you seen his studio?
Have I seen it?
That
My
motherfucker-
office was in there for 2.5
That
years.
motherfucker off the chain.
The one in
Yeah,
Culver
the
City?
one that DJ Pooh designed.
That motherfucker off
Yeah.
the
The one in Culver City?
No, it's in Inglewood.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Inglewood.
That motherfucker off
Yeah,
the
Ray was
chain.
just
Well,
there
Inglewood,
yesterday.
Culver City is right.
Ray
It's
was
right.
just there for
Well,
brunch or
no.
something yesterday.
No, Culver
Uh-oh,
City
no, you
is
can't
way across there.
Oh, there you guys go.
Is
that Tiger Woods? Tiger Woods?
That's Tiger
And the
Woods.
guy on the other side.
Who's the dude from Puff and Taco?
Look at that sweet baby. How old were you there? Looking like a little bitty
Yeah, you
boy.
look like you're
in my 30s.
You look like
Really,
you
you
know,
look like
like you
16.
Shit, in
15,
my
like
30s.
you
Shit.
Snoop's
I
son
wish.
or something.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, please back it up and let me get that age again. I
Right.
run the world.
No, you celebrate those
And that's-
50s.
Oh, I do.
And that's the end of
Absolutely.
Sneakerhead.
Right.
So we were having pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna say which we were gonna say for another day, but I'll do this. We're doing top 5.
Yeah.
Your top 5 rappers.
My top
Oh, yeah, we
5.
definitely want to hear yours.
So
Let me
I'm gonna
give you
go.
this.
I did.
go ahead.
I did Biggie,
Okay.
Pac,
Okay.
Oh, he threw LL in there. I don't get that.
Ice Cube,
Okay.
LL,
Yeah.
and then Rakim.
Okay. My top 5 is Biggie.
Yeah, always Biggie.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic for me. Yeah, come
is
on,
Biggie.
Uh-huh.
I want to say Jay-Z.
Yeah, I threw it.
I
there.
want to say Pac.
That's what we said.
I want to
said-
say Nas, and I want to say Ice Cube. Okay,
now,
then if I had
I'm
one more to
swapping
give,
Kendrick.
it'll be. If I had one more, I want to say Scarface.
Somebody's
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
that
So,
came out. And
Face
if I had
Forward.
to add one more, it would have been Jay-Z.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Kendrick.
Right.
But someone was like, my son thought that Kendrick was one of the top.
He is, but he's a different era for me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he ain't
for me,
old.
for me, I pick who I feel is the best for me. In
Who
my
you gonna
era,
listen to?
Who
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
listen
Your
to?
era, okay.
And you know, because if you're really talking about Big did stuff, the way he put things together, and he was a Gemini, so I really like him like that. Woo, woo!
Fuck
You
that
a
come
Gemini
on.
too?
May 23rd. I'm 2 days after Biggie, and right before Pac and Ice Cube and Prince.
And niggas May
And
28th.
Tangy, June the 4th.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
June the 2nd.
Okay, yo, you were my uncle. I love my uncle. Rest in peace.
You know when y'all do.
All right.
Don't be jealous, Virgo.
Right.
So okay. So where would you drop in? Because I said L could be in that too.
L could, but
You
for
think
me,
so?
he'd be in my top 10.
Top
There
10.
it is.
I see him in my top 10.
Now, my top 10 is dope.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right.
Because then I can add in.
Right.
You could drop Karis 1.
Definitely number
said you
7.
didn't even
Number
listen.
6. He might be number.
I don't get him.
You
I
don't?
love
you
Karis
Oh
One.
my
Tripping.
God! I still listen
Tripping.
to Chris right now to this day. He
don't
was a
get Karis
teacher.
One.
Yeah, he was a
Yep.
teacher. Exactly.
Many have claimed
Hey,
to
to
attain
protect-
levels of rhyming,
Ooh.
but when I listen to them, I see they're only lying. They're
Right.
trying, but after some years, if you ain't got it, lay it down, put it down, find a way and try to stop it, but change it, rearrange it, be a producer. Don't touch that microphone or else you'll always be the loser. And laughed at, smirked on. You don't belong with those that perform their songs on and on and on and on. Okay, go ahead,
Hilarious,
Speedy.
Candy.
Hey,
I love
give you
Karis One.
applause for that. Oh, drop some
That
Surprised
highly
you.
surprises me.
Yeah.
Drop some
How you know
science.
that shit, but you don't know what a vapor is?
Exactly.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
Well, she know that.
She
I
knows
heard
marijuana
that.
from
I give
It
you
make
credit
no
for
fucking
that.
sense.
I
But
love
Chris
Karis
was
One.
Chris is the truth.
Just didn't get, and then he slapped PM Don.
Yeah.
Speedy,
Oh,
you
you was
slapped that
mad.
girl on your birthday.
Yeah,
Stop
you did
talking
slap
about Karis
Vanessa.
One
I ain't
hitting
slapping
somebody.
Yeah, you did.
No,
her
on
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 the
your
ass.
birthday, on your birthday.
on the ass.
Right.
He slapped
PM Don.
PM Don. Come on, man.
Right.
And he not even with us.
But
no
I
more.
still like.
That's
Chris.
easy. What's
Chris
like
was
kicking
dope.
a puppy?
Chris is dope though.
So he's in your top 10, not in your top 5.
He's number 6. The only reason why I say that, because if you put and listen to what Jay say, how Jay spit, like 444 is my life's album.
Great album.
That is like my lifestyle album.
40, was it 40/40 or
444.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you listen to Nas, I can listen to I Rule the World. I can listen to shit that Ether. That just
Greatest
that was
album
just
ever.
right.
Greatest
Absolutely. And it's like
One
that.
mic.
And
So
one
just had
mic.
one mic.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I was
that
at the
shit was
video with him. I used to manage George Gore from Wife and Kids. That
Wow.
was yeah. So when I was at the set and we at the video set, he wanted George to be in there with him. And I told him, I said, Nas, you're one of the greatest to ever do it. I said, I watched him when hip hop started. I'm from the West, so we had a different mentality with music. And see, my group that I loved was Houdini,
Houdini.
was Run
Me too.
DMC.
Me too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
come
love
in
Houdini.
KRS. I love what hip hop meant, and I love where hip hop is going. It's just some tweaks that need to be done in it.
Yeah.
But I love what it did, and Kendrick Lamar summed it up best
Isn't that
last
the
night. Uh-oh.
What's that?
One, come on.
What happened? What happened?
One time.
Oh, nah.
Track is crazy, everything. Right on cue.
So when he went at
All I need
Jay-Z,
is one
he
mic,
went at
one
him.
beat, one stage, one nigga front, my face on the front page. Only if I had one gun.
I bought-
one girl,
I actually
one
went and bought
crib,
that
one
out.
Oh, me
God to
too.
show me
I
how to
think
do
I got
things.
that.
Sun did pure, like a cup of virgin blood, mixed with 151, one sip of
I know
liquor,
Pam, you
liquor
don't know nothing
flip.
about that. It's all
Right.
good.
But I'm going to tell you the most meaningful group in hip hop,
Who?
straight out of Compton, NWA.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That defined it for me because everything we wanted to say, they
But is
said
that because
for
it's,
it.
we're West Coast, or because a lot of East
no.
Coasters would say Public Enemy?
No, it was Public Enemy, but it was. But see, you got to understand this: wasn't nobody in rap cussing ever before NWA.
Yeah, they did.
We gave the where we are in the revolution right now. NWA sparked that.
Right,
And,
right,
we
right.
was the Malcolm X's and Public Enemy and them was the Martin Luther Kings. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not a knock. We needed both of them to know our identity.
Yeah.
But when you talk about what they meant, I related because I come from L.A. I knew what it was the police to oppress us. I knew what it was with the drug scenes, how it affected us. I knew what it was when the liquor store on the corner to see your father. If he didn't do drugs,
best trained, best educated, best equipped, best
I remember being at the movie theater and they did this, and these dudes stood up
right
at the beginning of Do the Right Thing.
Right.
And so this is as the credits are showing at the beginning of the movie, and these dudes stood up and they start
doing it. Yeah.
And nobody told them to sit down. They was killing it. Another summer. Sound of the funky drum.
I can play it. That's on my shit.
This like your day going bad. You put this on like this, it's gonna be all right.
See, this when it came out, but 1988, before this came out, was NWA, baby.
1989, another summer. Sound of the funky drummer. Because you know it got soul.
Brothers and sisters! This all you want to do. Look, all you wanted to do is throw that fist up.
Know what I'm knowing while a black man sweat. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need.
Hey.
When he said,
Fight the powers that be.
he said none of my heroes appeared on the stamp.
Hey, none of them.
Hold on, Bill.
Elvis never meant shit to me.
He was straight out racist.
Motherfucker was simple and plain.
Motherfuck him and John Wayne, because I'm black and I'm proud.
Right.
Most of my heroes don't appear on the
I
stamp.
always was like, hey, what happened? What's wrong with John Wayne? Why we gotta fuck him?
Give me some of that NWA.
And they had us believing, and then when you look back on it, and you went, he didn't have nobody black in this movie. Never,
then
ever.
If that's the case, what about Lucy? And you
Same
know,
thing.
Can't
Lucy
nobody
never
talk
had
about
it.
Lucy. Can't
Same
nobody.
thing.
Hey, I'm
Same
what-
thing.
right.
We
She
got phone
will.
call. We got
Let's
phone
take
call.
this call.
Same thing.
Right.
Yeah. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Kim from LA.
Hello, Kim.
Kim from LA. Sound like
I
you
like
have
her
time.
voice.
guys.
I love your
What
voice,
do you guys
Kim.
consider your top 5 female rappers, and what do you guys think about Jay-Z not winning? I'll take my answer off the air. Thank you.
Thank you for the phone call.
Well, here's the
Right,
thing.
Kim.
With
I like her
Jay-Z not
voice.
winning, I felt he should have won something.
Something.
But album, all of that, I think Kendrick had the better year. I
Yeah,
think Kendrick
yeah.
had the better year.
And Bruno had
And Bruno,
dope out- that was a
and let
dope
me
album.
give a shout out to my brothers, 1500 or nothing. Those brothers that was on stage with Bruno,
Yeah, he did.
they
say-
from LA and Inglewood.
Oh,
And
really?
they wrote and produced the whole album.
Wow.
All of his last albums too.
Wow.
So that's what LA do.
What's
What
their name?
was-
What's their names?
James Fauntleroy and
Yeah.
Brody.
He said
and,
it.
Lawrence. He did say them
he
is
said
my
it.
brothers, man. I love them.
So
my little bros.
we'll do it like this. So
And
I'm gonna
Kendrick
play this.
Lamar. Wait, one thing.
Go ahead.
Kendrick Lamar, my little brother Terrence, produced Kendrick's album and overseen the whole putting it together
Really?
from LA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Terrence
We gotta
Martin.
hang out.
We gotta hang
Shout
out
out.
with Donnie.
I want to meet
Yeah,
him.
Donnie, you
We're gonna go to
doing
Puff. We're gonna go to Puff and
everything.
Taco.
You
man.
know.
Yeah, we're gonna go hang out with Papa Taco and
So
have
I'm
him
gonna
take
play
over.
this because in the movie, when they
thought it was
dropped
no
this shit in the movie, I lost my fucking mind.
No, we dropped some mine on No Vaseline.
That too, because I ain't think they was gonna play it. I didn't think they was gonna play it.
No, I just
They
think
had to.
Yeah, you had to play it. But
We
when,
gotta answer the woman's
but when this,
question.
we will. But when this dropped, and the motherfucker said, "Play it, nigga," and they played it at the concert.
Right.
You know this one, Terry?
I'm from North Carolina.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Yep.
Black cause I'm brown.
Hey, hey.
Hey, the killer minority.
I remember when this came out, and I was like, "There's no fucking way this is on." And I
Right.
remember playing it all up and down Crenshaw
Greg
Boulevard.
Mack.
Greg Mack.
Greg
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Greg
from
Mack.
K-Day.
Yeah.
When
You
I
gotta
saw
call.
the movie, that's when I fell
You gotta
in
call.
love.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling
We're
from?
gonna answer her
Try
question
it again.
about the
Caller,
top
what's
five.
your...
Peace to the rollout experience.
Thank you, brother.
Hey.
Go
Can
right
you
in.
hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I got to call him. I heard the brother make the comment that he called Public Enemy Martin Luther King. Look, what we have to do and understand, there was room for both. There's room for NWA. There's room for
Absolutely.
Public
Say
Enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Public Enemy was the most significant rap group in rap history.
Wow. I like
And the
that.
reason why is because of the info that they was kicking. And I'm going to tell you this. The government understand this. We got hip-hop police here in New York. And one of the things that members of the ADL and others made take place is they made Chuck D get Griff out the group because of information that Griff was dropping from Steve Coakley and Khaled and the minister.
True.
And they did not want that.
True.
And anytime the government goes as far as to break up your group. Now I know the government was involved with NWA also, but this is some next level stuff over here. Because Public Enemy they had a movement. When I tell you a movement, look at that video. I forget the name of the video.
We
when
know
you
they
see
had
them,
a movement. No doubt.
Oh yeah,
the
when they was
whole
marching, yeah.
Brooklyn came out
Absolutely.
almost half of Bed-Stuy came out
But
when they did that video.
when you
That's
change
real
the country,
deal. That's not
for sure.
actors. That's not fake people. That's them putting out the call. Yo, we doing this video.
I just
this
said you
PE,
have to have
and
both.
They couldn't even hold it back. And I can't even look.
Yeah.
We know the historical relevance of NWA.
Absolutely.
Nothing's taken away from them. Public Enemy.
Yep.
Unless you was here and saw this and understood this to the level that it was on, ain't no Dr. And that's not taking anything away from Dr. King. But they were not Dr. King. There was something else happening here. And at the time, there was a consciousness that was moving in hip-hop. They did not want that. And Public Enemy was at the forefront of that.
Right.
And even when they dropped, let me tell you something, the coldest song they dropped on that album, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. Look at that video, the relevance with regards to talking about breaking somebody out of jail. Look, man, look. Oh, Speedy. Hello?
Like I said, fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
We hear you.
I
Thank you for the phone call,
I
bro.
think what it is I think
I ain't finished, Speedy.
You done.
You done on
Because
this
we got to get to the young
But
lady
look,
before you go that far.
right, but-
we got to get, because she did call.
I just wanted to
You can
say
hang it
my
up.
piece because, yeah,
No,
straight up.
Public
But
Enemy. If we do
listen,
top
that's one
rap
of my
groups.
favorite, and I take that back. There
Yeah.
was, but you got to understand what I'm talking about when I say my favorite groups.
You can hang it up.
You talking about 1986, 85 with Run DMC and Public Enemy didn't come to 89, 88. But when NWA changed the whole country.
Yeah.
See, Public Enemy had their presence. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a PE till I DIE, but when I tell you NWA, they changed because when you start seeing kids in middle America and everywhere else dressed like Public Enemy, man, listen, man.
All right, so we do
Let's
top
do this.
five.
Top 5 female rappers.
female
Go ahead, you
rappers.
go first.
Top 5
Ronnie.
female rappers, I gotta say, ooh, that's a tight one.
It is her.
What she
But I
said.
think I got mine.
But I gotta say my girl Yo-Yo. Don't play with my Yo-Yo.
I love Yo-Yo.
And then I gotta say,
so
shit, Eve. Yeah.
She was very significant.
I'll go.
Wait, he didn't finish his 5.
Lil'
He
Kim.
jumping all in.
And Lil Kim.
Let the nigga finish.
I feel like I need to grab the
Yeah,
baton.
you
I got it.
You need to. Thank you.
I know,
Finish
like,
the race for me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We going to Papa Taco after this.
Yeah. We're going to reopen it.
All right, are you okay? You done?
So
You only
so
gave 3, but I'm gonna let that go.
Queen, Lil' Kim, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren number 1. Let's get that correct. Then Queen.
Nah, Queen first.
No,
Queen,
Lauren.
because
killed
Lauren
it.
kind of sang and rap, but
Yeah,
she
but her
sang.
rap was so.
Yeah, but Queen rap.
I'm a fan.
Queen rap.
Queen sings too.
And Lil Kim, Beast Mode.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo from here, and Queen Pen.
What about
Okay, I got some.
What
Let
about
me do mine.
Missy?
Okay, I was gonna throw her in there. Okay, let me do mine. So I got Lil Kim.
You got notes? This is the bullshit.
I had to write it down because you know me, I'm old. I got Lil Kim. I got the Brat.
Ooh.
I
Okay, I like
love
that.
Brat.
I like
got
that.
MC Light because when she was
Light.
hot, she was
Light.
hot
Yeah,
as fuck.
Light was the shit.
Roughneck.
I'm
Gotta
going.
have a roughneck.
I'm going
Favorite girl
Queen
group.
Latifah,
Right?
and I think I'm going between Yo-Yo and
Gotta have Yo.
Rage. I actually even threw Rage in
Ooh,
there.
Rage was dope. But my
But I'ma
favorite
go
girl
Yo-Yo.
group, Salt and Pepper.
Really?
Salt and
I think
Pepper's
this is a little
here.
too popular.
Remember, because we were also
But
going
they
to do the
went-
top 5
they had
hitting
hits,
songs,
I know.
and if you, like hit in the like
Right.
hit hard on it, and I think the Salt and Pepper song that got them out, Push It.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was our
Somebody
shit in LA.
playing that motherfucker.
In LA,
When I said hit,
in 86, 87.
and we used to say pussy real
right.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Uncle Jam's Army.
Come on, you don't know that
Uncle
stuff.
Jams.
that-
Come on, you know about Uncle Jams. Come on now.
Hey, all my peoples was the DJs. DJ Pooh, Battle Cat.
You don't know
I'm
nothing
talking about
about-
the real
Yeah.
Bobcat.
Wow.
You don't know nothing about no Uncle.
Come on,
and
now.
and then LL came
You gotta
here.
remember, we was the ones with all the fighting up in there.
LL
Come
came
out the
here,
60s, so you know.
Roller 60s too, me
that's
too.
and he
right.
was at Uncle Jam's, and he saw Battle Cap get out, and he took him on the road when he was with him ever since.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Exactly.
You got to know LA to be LA.
that's right.
That's right.
Pam.
Hey, man.
Talk
You don't know
that
shit.
talk.
Roller 60s, I'm with him.
Talk that talk.
See, it's flossing.
That's right.
What?
Talk that talk.
Where'd you grow?
That's where I started before I went to Harbor City. 60 and so I was right on Harcourt in Rim Park.
Oh, talk that talk.
Thinking Ladera.
Yeah, that's
No.
all.
Kept thinking
That's all
Ladera.
60s.
No, I
that's
thought
all
she was in Ladera.
That's all 60s.
I was
I was
88th
60
in
in
Norman.
Rim
So
Park.
Yeah.
I'm on.
Yeah.
I mean, over there by Hoover.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was
So
over
my
there
my
with-
mom's church was over there by the
mama
Hoover
didn't allow
Crips.
me.
Yeah.
And we used to have to go to my grandma, and my grandma lived around the corner. Man, them niggas, hey, cuz. I was like, fuck. Hey, man, I don't gang. Remember, we don't gang bang. Really, nigga?
Right.
I mean, if you want us to, we'll gang bang. But right now, I mean, I'm on my grandma's house.
We got a call? Oh, my bad. I wasn't ready.
We got to answer
We have a
that
call.
question for her, too, Speedy.
Caller,
For
what's
the
your
first
name and where you calling from? Hey, caller. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
DJ out there, Vegas.
What's up?
DJ out that back.
Heaven high.
I can't call it, man. Hey, Speed, you know All Stars in like 2 weeks, man. What a movie at?
See what had happened. No, they haven't
nigga
finished
got
editing.
asthma.
No, they haven't finished editing yet.
The check ain't clear.
That too. And the check didn't clear.
Hey man, I got the sequel to that, man. Once that come out and hit, man, I got the sequel to that for you. So you could really get rich.
What is it?
It's just like you said with Monique, how you give them that first one for the low, right? Second one, boom.
Hey,
We're
hit 'em
gonna
upside
come
the
right
head.
back, and you're gonna have to pay that real price.
Now, who are your top 5 rap artists?
Female.
Mine is kind of biased, you know what I mean? Because I'm West Coast, I'm LA, you know what I mean? So that's mostly who it is. It's local because that's what I grew up on, you know, my people's playing. So I got Pac, I got Q.
You said female.
That's okay.
I'm going to throw Jay in there just so I have an East Coast. I'm going to throw Jay over Biggie, you feel me?
What?
Just because I'm riding with Pac. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? So I can't, you know. But 4, I got 40 Water.
Oh, he followed it.
And number 5 is I don't know a lot of people who got this in their list. And what I need y'all to do, y'all got to get this dude on the show because he got his album coming out this year. Your local neighborhood player partner, Sugar Freak.
No, I like
Sugar.
We haven't had it here.
We've had him on the show before, though.
Yeah, we exactly.
Yeah, I know, but on this one, y'all got to get him in on
yeah,
this
we do
one.
that. Yeah.
we
It's
got
a whole different vibe over here, but people don't see. Sugar Free got them lines that you'd be like, whew, rewind that? Like, what did that boy just say?
Yeah,
like,
he was the one that coined the phrase that I stole from
You know what I
him.
mean? And he's funny, man.
Did you pray to me today? All right, thank you for the phone call, Baby Pimpin'.
Thank you. Dope call.
I got to do this.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody knew.
He would have been in my top 5.
Sissy, step the fuck off.
Here's what they think about you.
And I remember my boy said, you got to hear this song that Q dissed Dre and everybody. I was like, nigga, please. Because remember, they had already did the diss on him.
Yeah, they dissed him
Yeah.
first on
And that's what, yeah.
MTV.
Yeah.
Poured out the Ice Cube.
Here's what they think about you.
You know who produced this? DJ Pooh.
Here's
Oh, he's-
what they think about
Yeah, he produced the
Here's what
track.
they think about you.
Who you fooling?
And again, if you haven't seen the movie, when they played that, I don't know what it's gonna do in your house. It probably
Right.
ain't gonna feel the same.
Yes.
But we was in the theater and they dropped that shit
Man, look
because
at him.
Q was like,
We were all together.
they was like, Q was like,
me,
they
you,
did what?
Kente,
I said, yeah, they
and I
dropped,
think
they
Forrest.
hit you,
Yeah.
dog. Oh, that motherfucker was in that studio. I said, I'll be right back.
Hell yeah. He said, Pooh, I need a track. He said in the
God
Pooh-
damn, I'm
Pooh-
glad y'all said it all.
Used
Used to be hard, but now heard you was down with the AK. But now I see you on a video with Miss LA looking like straight bozo. So if you go top 5 diss, I think you go
Oh,
that
man,
and then
it's number
Nas.
one.
You
Then
gotta go
Nas.
Nas is second.
Yeah, Nas
and
second.
then Jay-Z when he
Oh,
came
yeah,
back.
when he came back,
When he
it's
came
third.
back. And then L. And then
Yes.
Kumo
Oh,
D.
L, absolutely.
Oh, the one.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Now I know there was Lil Kim and all them were.
Yeah,
just,
but
yeah, can't beat that. Did we lose you, Tangie? We lost
You-
you.
you out.
Good. I love when
You
we lose
tapped
Tangie.
out.
I love when she tapped the fuck out. Get out of here.
Are we doing sports today?
Oh, you doing that?
Lakers or nothing.
I have everything.
Okay.
You know
Well,
what we
let's do it.
forgot to talk about too when we talked about Monique was her husband breaking down crying.
Who broke down the crowd?
Yeah,
Her
he was
husband
crying
broke down
next to her.
crying.
Why?
Because of the way people, somebody's phone is, I heard Michelle's voice again, it's not mine. Because of the way,
cried?
yeah, he was crying. And Monique explained that she calls him daddy because he raised her to be the woman that she is.
Go back to this nigga
But he
crying.
was crying because the way people treated his wife.
Well, here's the thing. Monique shouldn't have never said that she was better than so-and-so. She should have said, I deserve to be paid, period.
Yeah.
Well, the stories are going back and forth,
Right.
and then we had somebody try to tell us that she auditioned. And it wasn't that she auditioned. I guess they said, well, hey, we want to come down and see your show before we give you this kind of money.
Which happens.
And
That's
then,
normal.
you know, that normally happens. They want to come see what, you know, how to audience, and if you got new material.
Right.
Because, you know, she hasn't been on the scene
But
for a
what's
minute.
interesting, I don't know, but I believe that happens when they want to pay you $500,000. If they want to pay you $5 million, then they don't come down to see
When
you
they
because
when
they
they
already
pay you
know,
$5
right?
million, they know that who you are
They
and who
ain't
they
coming
get.
down. But if they want to come
Right.
down, then take the money and say,
Okay.
We
you know,
figured this out.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
And
Wanna do
again,
sports?
we went into that, but, you know, hey. You know,
Okay, go
She
ahead.
going to be who she going to be.
Right.
Okay, I'm over Monique now.
Who is El Boogie?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Lauren
a-
Hill. El
Oh, I thought
Boogie.
you
I
had it in the
knew
chat
I
room.
knew that. Okay,
Lauryn
they were talking
Hill.
about El Boogie. I
Shit,
know
El
that. I
Boogie.
love Lauryn Hill.
Now,
I knew that.
I'll say this
Thank you.
about Lauryn Hill. If you ever do top five greatest album ever made,
Oh, Misunderstood.
Lauryn Hill's album,
Yes.
front to back,
Absolutely. Top every song.
every song, front to
Hands
back,
down.
Yep.
and I think X Factor is the greatest song on it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, if you really trying to tell somebody something,
Absolutely.
you play X Factor.
Yeah.
Greatest song
I agree.
fucking
Yeah.
ever. All right, got my shit.
Ready for sports?
That's what that means.
That wasn't what you used before. I don't like this.
Hold up. What the fuck you gonna tell me some fuck
I
you
was
don't like?
Can we go back to the other song?
I don't know what I had for that.
I remember it was
I don't
like-
know what it was.
Was it done? Did I just have a
Well, I don't
sample?
have DJ Ron would have to send me.
Oh, that's right. That's
All right, in sports, and sports was, you know, really what we doing, we counting down to Super Bowl Sunday. And so we'll just do some facts, and you should look some up.
Right.
No, they said that Super Bowl Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday is the day that more pizza are bought. 60% of the country.
Did you
He
just say
said
more
Buffalo-
pizza are
Pizzas.
bought? Did you just say that?
Yeah, it
the
is.
people buy pizzas more
But yeah,
Okay.
and Buffalo wings, I'm sure.
in Buffalo Wings, but the number one food on Super Bowl weekend is pizza. So that
Are
means
you having a Super Bowl party at y'all?
I thought we were gonna have a job.
Yeah.
So it's the countdown to Super Bowl, and I want to believe in Philly because they demolished Minnesota 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, whatever it was. But if that boy get the ball with any time left, it's a wrap. They gonna win.
So basically, in the Super Bowl, it's going to be the Patriots and the Eagles.
But I like the Eagles. I want the Eagles to win. I don't want the Patriots to get another ring because they're already comparing him to Michael Jordan, and you can't compare a
Can't
quarterback
do that.
to
Can't
Michael
do that.
Jordan.
Right.
You can't do it. So, so Super Bowl weekend is coming up. It's 5 days from now, and so
Did you know that 8 million pounds of guacamole is consumed on Super Bowl
believe that.
Sunday?
I believe
I don't
that.
fuck with it.
You don't?
You don't like guacamole? Stop the madness.
So,
How do you
so
like?
I'll
Who
give you the
doesn't
story.
like guacamole?
Right.
Speedy.
I want them chips.
I'm
I love
going through. El Pollo Loco. So they got the.
I don't even know.
They got the.
guess the chip.
They got.
Y'all want my weed though.
I like that, D. I like that.
You know I gotta take
Look,
a shot.
now you gotta do like
I gotta
that.
take a shot.
Here then, damn.
I know, like, get a man some chips.
No,
Get a
go
man some chips.
So I'm hungry. I'm down to my last $4.
Okay.
Last
okay.
$4.
Okay.
I said, well, I'll just go and get me one of them a burrito from El Pollo Loco, and the burritos is dope.
Okay.
Let me get the chicken burrito, Supreme, and I forgot it had guacamole on it because I always tell them to take it off or don't put it on. So I get it, go through the drive-thru, I'm driving, I went, God damn, this motherfucker. I said, well, hey, everybody likes guacamole. It can't be that bad.
Right.
That shit tastes like cardboard.
No, you didn't
I
have
thought
good
I was
guacamole.
You didn't have good guac.
Yeah, you gotta have it
It's
right
El
with
Pollo
the
Loco.
cilantro and.
Yeah, right.
No,
shit
that's
was
not like
nasty.
real.
Gotta
So
guacamole.
anyway, I ain't like
onions,
it.
You gotta
So-
have it all.
So pizza, guacamole is top thing
Yep.
that people gonna get. Are you doing a Super Bowl party?
I am.
You
I'm
are?
doing it at my brother's. It's my brother's 50th birthday.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
that's
So
cool.
we doing it over there. So-
Oh,
See, I
happy
can't. If I go to
birthday.
somebody's house, they like to me. Like I can't leave. I got a dope ass fucking TV.
Right.
I got
my brother got
I got a
dope-
70.
My brother do too.
I
He
got a
70.
70-inch thin.
Yeah.
Color gonna look good. I got a great seat. My seat.
Yeah.
So for me to leave my house, I told you the last time I left my house for a Super Bowl party, and the
you
girl
took- yeah.
said, "Ooh,
He cute.
they got a big old ass," and I was ready to leave.
Right.
And then she got mad because all the dudes like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Well, I can't say he got nice ass." No, bitch, you can't say that shit.
Oh, it
Now
messed
all
it
the
up
dudes
for
can't
you.
watch the game. We like,
Right.
this nigga.
Yeah.
One dude, and he do got ass though. He just-
Hey, the good question. Does Jamie still have those avocados on his property? I know
does.
he had some kumquats and I
They got
grabbed
avocado.
some.
He gets paid. He gets like 100,000 from the state. They come.
Fuck, they get those. They pick those.
Uh-huh.
I
They
want to
come
come
pick
Oh,
get
they
some.
pick them
I would
from him?
love
I'm
to
putting
have
next time I'm
some.
going up there. I'm going.
He's
I'm
not
getting
in the
some.
same house. He in,
Not in Encino.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
go
big
with you,
house.
Nikki
in
Payne.
Cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, past that.
I'm gonna go with you, Speedy. Do you
getting
know
some
how many
avocados.
footballs they
Damn,
use
how
for the
many
Super
avocados
Bowl?
He get?
He got a whole.
My
Oh, it's a
brother got
lot.
an avocado tree too.
Yeah,
No,
but he got
he got
acres.
No, he got
acres,
acres.
He got
yeah.
40 acres. Yeah.
Oh, you like, damn, he got that much up there?
40
You like Will Smith, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. Will, I know.
got
I've been to
that.
Will House.
Yeah, Will got that.
We played basketball at the
Will
little
got
court
a
he got.
compound.
What were
Speedy,
you asking
do
me?
you know
I've been
how
up
many
there too,
footballs are
Speedy.
used for the Super Bowl?
No, but I know every time the referee goes to get it, so he uses a brand new one. But how many do you use?
Mm-hmm.
Tell
There's
my boy-
700,000 produced for official NFL use, but 72 are used for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
72, wow.
every
Oh,
play.
football.
Yeah.
And then they make 100 each team
Yep.
for the playoffs.
Oh, do they?
For
For the playoffs.
They do because each team may want a football, so they have enough for each team. They do 100.
How now? How did what was it? Was it the Patriots or what it was? How did they end up deflating the ball? If they have
Well, a lot of
how
people
many
didn't
balls?
think that oh, it didn't mean anything. You still got
Shit.
no, it did.
It means
because
a lot.
when the
'Cause
the
it
ball
takes
is
the
deflated,
when it's cold,
you can grab
you
it.
can grab it.
Right.
Because
When
when
that
it's
motherfucker
slick,
hard.
that motherfucker like a rock.
Right.
Boom, you like
Right. You like you gotta tape your hands. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
do some things, or you gonna have some broken fingers.
Wow.
And it's easier to hold on to when it's deflated, when it has
Hey,
less air.
tell your boy he got a great looking girl too.
Who?
Fox.
Oh, look at you.
What girl with that?
Look at him looking ready for it, too. He like he ready to get her.
I was like, shit.
The girl in the red dress?
Their pictures were beautiful, though. I saw their pictures.
They did look happy.
They look very happy.
But I ain't saying shit else.
They look very happy.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. They look very happy.
Let me know when y'all done.
Speedy, which team won the first Super Bowl?
I want
Good
to
question.
say Green Bay, but
Yeah,
I think
it's
Say
Green
it,
Bay.
say it, say it. Be
It's
brave.
Green Bay.
well, it was Green Bay against the Colts, I think.
Yes, and who won?
Green Bay.
Go on, Speedy. Go on, Johnny.
Yeah, Green Bay.
I wasn't around when it happened.
Right.
But you knew.
Yeah, they had the
Well,
leather
allegedly.
helmets. They had leather
go
helmets
ahead.
back then.
I love it.
So I just recently, because I watch ESPN, but I haven't been watching it, and I guess Michigan State.
Yeah.
So they were talking to the coach, Coach Izzo, and it's not good. It's not sexy right now.
Right.
Because one of the assistant coaches who was coaching with the Lakers B team, the G team, in the G
In the D
League.
League?
No, it's called the G League because
Yeah,
Gatorade bought it.
Gatorade ball.
Oh,
yeah.
they changed it?
Yeah.
To the
Oh,
G
wow.
League. They
Wow,
should.
that's deep.
Well, they didn't buy it. They the main sponsor.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
gave
Yeah.
me the G League. So
Interesting.
there was assistant coach, and so he punched his girlfriend or punched a girl.
Yeah.
And then he got a rape
then he got
charge.
a rape charge.
And they're asking the head coach, like, "Hey, man, you still had this dude on
living
your team."
with you.
And
Yeah, I seen it today
and he
outside.
was
Like he
getting-
was over there getting.
he was
drilled.
getting upset,
He,
and
he
he
was
ke-
getting. Yeah,
and
I
it was
think
a white lady
gonna
was
be
asking.
It's gonna be a few days before.
really?
And she was tall as fuck.
But you didn't see what Magic said.
Yeah, Magic said, which is really weird for Magic to say it.
But he said, "I support Izzo, but it's only so much we can take from that."
Okay, well they didn't do that part. When
No,
they
they
showed his
showed all
tweet,
of his stuff.
when they showed on ESPN this morning,
Right.
they showed where he says, "If anybody did any of these things, no
It was
matter who
it
you
was
are,
3 more pages.
you
of
got to
it.
bounce."
It was 3 more pages of it. I seen.
But
the
how
whole
can
thing.
Magic know he was fucking bitches?
Yeah, but he wasn't taking it and beating up
There you go.
nobody.
Yeah.
See, it's a different when
Yeah.
you know, when it's consensual.
And so, so right now the coach is really under fire. I don't
He
think
is.
he's going to go anywhere because he is coach. He's been
Yeah,
around
but
for a
it's-
minute, and he got rings.
Hey, Me Too is a movement.
He got
Me
yeah,
Too
me,
is a movement.
yeah, me too. Ain't no.
But see, listen, I'm for. I have sisters and a daughter.
Yes.
And
How old's your daughter?
16.
Oh,
And I'm a kill too.
Yeah.
I'm a
so
kill
sweet.
too. Because if you do something to my daughter,
Yeah.
you might as well
And
send
I
me where
think-
I'm going because I'm a kill too.
That's why it's so weird. Like when the Republicans were voting for equal pay, and they said no.
Right.
And I'm like, but you have a wife at home. How did
Right.
you explain that
Well,
to her
because they
that she
didn't.
shouldn't get
They
equal
didn't.
play?
They felt that she should be at home.
Yeah, and then you got daughters who are in school, and I'm like, I got
Right.
sisters and daughters, and it's like, why would you not want equal pay? Why would you not want your daughter to make the same amount as another dude?
Right.
Is it just because you need to have that stance because somebody's back giving you this money to say vote against this?
But the most important part of it is we need to register people to vote.
Yeah.
See, everybody listening to your show everywhere. Are you registered to vote?
did
Are
y'all
you
hear that?
voting?
Are you
Did
registered to vote?
Did
Go
you
ahead,
see
Don.
what happened in Alabama?
Yeah.
Them
Shouldn't have
women,
never
them
happened.
black women came and voted,
You just gonna eat that cake?
and they changed everything.
Yes.
And we have to use our voice.
Yes.
We have to. See, don't complain if you're not making change.
Yeah, and on
That
top
rhyme.
of that, and
Don't complain if
If you ain't
not
making change.
if you ain't making change.
That's right.
Go ahead, Speedy. Don't complain if you ain't making change.
thank you, Tangy.
You're welcome.
Also, too, over the weekend, the Warriors keep winning. God damn, they beat
We're
Boston.
gonna be all right next year, though.
Lakers? No, it's over, y'all.
No, shit, okay.
It's over.
You from here? Where
The
you, who your team?
born and raised.
The Clippers.
No.
No, he ain't even got that. Bullshit
LeBron.
ass LeBron. Where he
LeBron
following wherever
coming
he
to
go.
LA.
No, he not.
Shit.
Don't believe that.
Okay.
No, you ain't,
If he does, you gonna like the Lakers?
Yeah, shit, he gonna be at the Lakers.
You ask me again. Ask me again.
So if LeBron comes to LA, you gonna like the Lakers?
For a minute. You niggas fuck around. Again, my whole thing, I hate the Lakers till they start when they won. I'm downtown with my little number one. We number one. Hey, Kobe. I was, hey, Kobe.
Hey, boo.
So you mean to tell me you wasn't at the Forum back in the day?
Yeah, I used to live down the street from the Forum. I
All
lived in
right.
England. Well, Lennox.
Champions Drive. We're right down the street.
Right.
But again, I'm a Magic fan.
Right.
I worked on Magic Show. Me and Magic Cool. I bounced.
My dude.
You
we
play
pop-
Magic games.
I
did
go
up
down the
that
court.
Magic. We did.
I dribble the ball. Whoop de whoop. Greatest shit ever said on camera.
Oh, it was on
Whoop de whoop.
But see, my
I literally
That's
went.
funny.
We had
You did.
season seats.
You
My
did.
grandfather had
At the
season
Forum?
seats at the Forum. And since I can remember, we've been going to Laker and Dodgers game. And that's
Yeah, I'm a
what's in
Dodger
my
fan, too.
blood.
Yeah,
You
Dodger.
know what I'm
True.
saying? That's been in my blood.
I was so upset this year because I said, "You motherfuckers!" Because before we would get close to going to the World Series, we finally go and they dropped the fuck.
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to the championship and they struck out.
Yeah, but I don't think LeBron's gonna come. I think because it's gonna be too
Because
much.
it's legacy.
Well, it's
You
not
thinking-
that. It's gonna be too hard to beat Golden State because you got to beat them.
No, it's not.
And I think the team that the Lakers
How many
have-
times the Lakers beat Golden State this year?
Tell him, Donnie. Tell
I'm
him.
just saying. We just beat Houston. I'm just saying. So you got to understand this.
But y'all ain't going
we
to
have a
playoffs.
nucleus. No,
And-
No, we're
listen.
not.
No,
Not going to
we
playoffs.
Wait a
not.
minute, wait a minute, Speedy.
We,
listen.
we're, we're a couple of pieces away. Let
No.
me explain something to you.
Couple of
Shit.
pieces away, Speedy.
Listen, man.
Man.
We got 3 players on that team right now. You will watch and see they're gonna grow together and be just
What
like
you wanna
Shaq
put
and
on?
Kobe.
Watch
Whatever.
this
Want to put Puff and
Make
Taco
it light
on?
on yourself.
We
Listen,
put
man.
Puff and Taco on. it.
Look,
Listen, man.
make it light on yourself.
Make it light on yourself, man. Listen, man.
I love when you talk like that. So this is what we do. So you saying y'all will get a ring what in the next 2 years?
No, I didn't say that.
Come on, let's go with it.
I
Make
say-
this is
I
go
can't
make
give you
the
no 10
playoffs.
years
No, I'm not
because
going
my son might be on the team by that time.
Next 3 years, the Lakers will be in the championship.
You hear
game.
that? You hear that?
We'll be in the championship.
In
game
the championship.
in 3 years.
Next 3
Write
years.
it down, record it, and
Next
save
3
it.
Oh, it's recorded.
Okay.
I'm
It's
finna write it down. I'm
recorded.
finna write
Next
Tangy
3
write it
years.
down.
Live.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Tangy. Tangy writes it down. It's done.
Because I'm gonna
Lakers
tell
will
you
I'm
be-
gonna
this:
say it's not gonna happen.
Klay Thompson is gonna be a free agent. He'll be a Laker.
No.
His dad is born a Laker. He grew up all his life as a
Daddy
Laker.
from Minnesota.
You didn't hear what I said. His
Daddy
dad
from Minnesota.
His dad was born and raised in L.A.
No, he from Minnesota.
Okay, well, where they moved to his old life when they came?
Because then nobody else wanted him.
Ask
He went
Clay.
to Portland. Remember, he was
No,
at
no,
Portland.
no. Ask Clay.
Then the Lakers
Ask
traded
Clay.
for him from
Ask
Portland.
Clay where he grew up in the Lakers organization.
It ain't gonna happen.
Okay. You didn't think they was going to get KD, did you?
Nope, he didn't.
Ah,
He
exactly.
didn't.
I know he
He
didn't.
I hated
I know
that.
he didn't.
I hated
He
that.
did.
I thought that was a bitch move.
Yeah.
How is that a bitch move? This
Because
is business.
you
Is it
should
personal?
you should have beat them. You was up 3-1.
He should have beat
You
them.
lost to them, and
He
then you
should
said,
have
"I'm
beat
gonna go ride with them niggas."
Hey, he should have beaten them.
That's just like you got beat up by the bully. Then tomorrow you hanging with the bully.
But see, I'm gonna tell you this though.
Pam.
Listen,
Nah.
Russell Westbrook is a great player,
Right, right.
but Russell Westbrook is not the player until he decides to start focus on passing first.
Well, I think he has to
See,
play his game and then let
but
everything
he
come to
but
him.
Yeah, but we need him
When
to
you
be a
shoot
team
too
player. He
much-
needs to pass.
Right,
You can't just be
right.
shooting. Kobe learned that.
See?
See, Russell.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
That's why you fucked up.
Kobe
He used to
learned
shoot,
it in
shoot,
the
shoot,
end.
shoot. He learned it in
learned
the
it at
end.
the end.
It took him
when
a
we
while.
got them last 2
See,
championships,
that's when
understand
it
that.
happened. And so 3
Hey,
years,
Donnie,
Speedy, 3 years.
What you not gonna do, you ain't gonna allow to talk me.
Do it,
Let's
Donnie.
move on.
Do it, Donnie. Do it, Donnie.
Top movies this weekend,
Okay.
which
Oh, I
I
forgot to
said
send you.
that.
I'm
I
sorry.
said, oh no, go ahead.
No, I said I forgot to send it to you, but you figured
No,
it
I
out.
figured. I do have a computer. Maze Runner, which I thought would do well, was the #1 movie in the country. Made $23 million. It cost $62 to make, so they got a little ways to go
Right.
for that. Jumanji was
Me
#2.
and my daughter went and seen Jumanji.
You like it?
You like it?
We did. It was
Yes.
funny.
Okay.
Yes.
So it made $16 million, but it's at $340 million.
Right. Go ahead, Dwayne, The Rock, and go ahead,
he's box
little
office.
mini
Kevin
me,
Hart.
little Kevin Hart, little minion,
Why gotta be little Kevin
little
Hart?
minion,
He's always gonna be
Right.
little.
little minion.
Hostile made $10 million. It was the third movie, top movie. I was really surprised that this movie, Hostile.
Oh, okay.
The greatest showman, which kind of flying under the
Is
radar.
that the one
My
with
daughter told me she
Hugh,
wants to see that.
Hackman.
Who? He, who?
Gene,
Ooh, bless his heart.
Wolverine, nigga. Wolverine's in this shit. Shut up.
What he said? Hugh Hackman.
I'm waiting on Black Panther.
Yeah, that's gonna come.
Yes.
So
Wait, that's soon. That's like
That's on the
All-Star
13th.
Weekend.
17th of
You know,
February.
Speedy, you should buy tickets for all the friends
Hold on.
to see Black Panther.
Yeah.
No, I
we should all
shouldn't.
go as a crew.
It made $9 million, but it's already at $126 million.
Damn.
And it's kind of flying under the radar. And the movie
Den of
that dropped that I said I was going to go watch was Den of Thieves. That has Ice Cube's son.
I
in
heard
it.
that was good.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Really?
made $8
I
million.
heard in the hood, good.
Okay, well then
In
that's
the
worth it.
hood, good.
It's at $29 million. They got a little more to go to make their money back on that one.
But they only been out 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Definitely go check. But I wanted to say about Black
Support who
Panther
support you.
Right.
that right now it's smashing box office records.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the
Pre-orders.
Pre-orders the #1 movie ever
Ever.
with the numbers it got right now.
See,
Well, I'm
listen,
about to see
let
that.
me say this. When rap came into the fold, you remember when they said it would never sell overseas?
Yep, I do.
It's the #1 business overseas in music is hip hop.
Yep.
They think that black films won't do good, but you don't market us like you
Like you do
market
the
white.
white ones, yeah.
Right.
But you'll spend $120 million to make $60 million on a white movie, but you'll spend $12 to $15 million on a black movie, and then it'll make you $100 million.
Yeah.
But see, you got to understand, we got to get focused and take control of our destiny like we used to.
Yep.
Independent is the way to go because you have too many outlets. You got Netflix, Hulu, you got Amazon Prime. You have all these outlets that we can get our material on. And right now, black is in when it comes to money making.
And
Yes,
definitely
that's
The common
it's always been like
denominator,
that
I
in
think,
sports,
from everything
music,
that you
everything.
said today, taking control of
yes,
our
our
stuff.
stuff.
With the cannabis, you said it,
Everything.
with
Everything.
the everything, because you talked about how with the kids, how,
Right.
you know, we used to be a village, and now,
Right.
you want me to be quiet?
Let me tell you this.
Okay, go ahead.
Just like this
Now I know
radio
what to
show.
do.
If we start advertising,
Who is that?
if we start advertising this radio show, the numbers are quadruple.
that's what we
Right.
are gonna do.
Yeah,
Dog.
that's
we,
right.
we, you here for a
Right.
reason now. We got a phone call.
Ready? Caller, what's your name and what? You scared? Okay, go ahead. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? We don't hear it. We don't hear it.
Hey, Anthony.
I figure y'all let me call
There we
again
go.
since I let my man from Chicago call. The Eagles will win this game
Hope so.
I hope so.
because
Me too.
Schwartz is the type of defensive coordinator that he understands that if the game is kind of in the balance, the refs are going to allow the New England Patriots offensive line to hold. So just like Baltimore Ravens, they knew, look, we can't worry about that. We got to get somebody to them, but you have to have the personnel to cover one-on-one. Because if you can't cover one-on-one, when you send somebody, you leaving yourself open. Whereas you got to be able to cover one-on-one. If you can't cover one-on-one, Brady going to eat them up. But he has the mindset. Even though Minnesota Vikings were considered the number one defensive team, they're not a good matchup to beat New England. So the two teams that we want to see play, if you want to see New England get beat, it would have to be the Eagles. And I got one more football comment. It's a football comment. I want to get it in only because football season is about to end. It's not about the Super Bowl, but let me ask you this, because you watched football for many years. We were dealing with rundowns, some of the greatest rundowns in NFL history. And everybody know of the one that Monday night when Darryl Green ran down
absolutely
Tony Dorsett.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl with Dallas and Buffalo, you have Don Beebe running down Leon Lett.
And knock the ball out of his arm.
I want to get your opinion on the greatest rundown you've seen, and I'm going to give you this one. One of the greatest rundowns that ever happened in football, period, is never even shown. It's hard to find. Every now and then it pops up on YouTube, but it was in Deion Sanders' rookie year. Deion Sanders ran down Don Beebe, and what made it significant is they both were 4-2 men. So when you get a 4-2 man running down another 4-2 man, when Beebe had about 6 yards on Deion, you got to see it look like something supernatural, but they won't even show it.
I thought Deion did.
Highlights, they don't even show it.
I thought Deion was 4-1, maybe 4. Because remember he ran it and then he went on home right after he ran the 4.
They said it was a 4-2. They said
okay.
It was a 4-2.
I thought it was 4-1.
The running back for I think he ran the fastest, and his was like a 4-1.
The
Chris
kid
Johnson
for
for the Titans, I think he had the fastest ever. But
thank you for the phone call.
His was the fastest at that time.
I
think it was a 4-2.
I would have to say thank you for.
BB was a 4-2 because BB was considered the fastest white boy out there.
All right.
He had him racing different people, and BB had speed.
Thank you, Anthony. You know that.
Thank you. So I'm going to answer this for you. You can hang it up. It would be when the white boy ran down
Leon Lett?
Yeah, you can hang it up. And here's the reason why I think that was the greatest one. Because ever since then, because he punched the ball out of his hand right before he got to the end zone. And ever since then, when somebody would chase someone down or they're right behind them, the thing they would do is knock the ball. Not saying they didn't do it before that, but it was like, okay, we need to do that even more now. Even if you're behind the dude, go for the ball, knock it out the hand. And had Leon Lett just held the motherfucking ball tight, it wouldn't have happened. But that was a great chase down. I don't know about all the because you can't remember every single one of them. But
that was a really good one.
Oh my God! You see what I'm working with here. If I could just work Puff and Taco, I would never.
Would have these problems?
Well, I've never even heard of Puff and Taco. So.
It's Puff. First of all, because he been he been saying Puff.
So
the whole 3 hours.
Pup like a dog. Pup and Taco.
Pup and like taco. Puppy.
And because they sell hot dogs and tacos.
And tacos.
Dr. Sebi would not be happy.
No, absolutely not.
But so would the taco have hot dogs on it?
No, it'd be
but you can't. They had them like that too now.
So what I would order, I would say.
Yeah, they had all.
But I get
give
a
me
hot
2
dog
pups
and
with cheese and 2 tacos.
Get 2 tacos.
Yep.
It's like one of Jack in the Box ordering,
Look at her face. You just gotta look at her face. You ain't looking
a
at
taco.
her
Them old tacos. We don't know what the hell is in that meat.
So you don't want nothing from.
Now on that, I went to Taco Bell yesterday, and I ordered the chili fry or the.
You went to where?
The nacho fries.
I only get bean and cheese.
Oh my God.
From where?
Taco Bell.
They have a new thing called nacho fries. No, I wasn't supposed to eat it.
Shouldn't have even tried it.
It was $1. I said,
that's killing you.
You know, you get back in line.
When it's $1, it's killing you.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Get that $1 out of my pocket.
And that's when they make it real inexpensive too.
Happy birthday to Oprah Winfrey.
Happy birthday, Oprah.
That's what I call her.
Oprah. All right.
Shout out to Oprah. She's 64. Wow, she looks
good.
good.
She looks good.
And I did see on one of the tabloid
black don't crack.
One of the tabloid magazines, it did say she's running. She said, I'm running. I don't know if she actually said
No, she
that was
she
tabloid
magazine. She did her whole thing, I'm not running.
Yeah, she said she ain't even think
She
about
said,
it.
I got too much money to run. She said that fool that ran and get in there, Now he done opened up his whole life for everybody to see.
Yeah.
Right.
We got a phone call.
Robert Mueller.
Doing my birthday shit, but go ahead.
All right. Let's make this the last call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name's Quinn. I'm calling from Maryland.
What's up?
Hi.
What's up, dog?
Hey, Maryland.
My question is, Steve, have you seen that new Geico commercial with the manatees?
The what? The new what?
The new Geico commercial with the manatees.
Oh, yeah, I saw those. Yeah, I saw that. That's not funny.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, you thought about Speedy too. I feel you.
Yeah, it's not funny.
That's all I wanted to say, and I love the rollout show. This is my first time calling.
Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate
thanks
that.
for
man.
calling.
Thank you, brother. All right, happy
Early
birthday
in the
to
house.
Harriet Tubman. It's her birthday
All
today.
right, happy birthday.
My
Rest
son
in
told
peace.
me
Rest
that.
well.
Did I know why she carried a gun? Did you guys know why she carried a gun?
Yeah,
I
'cause
could
she didn't
find
want to
out
be
real quick.
lynched.
Nope. And well, that too, but also she would shoot the slaves that wanted to go back,
Yes.
which made sense
Tell them where the location was.
because it makes sense that
I'm a field nigga.
You scared?
I'm a house nigga.
Yeah. I'm a field nigga.
I'm
be
able to
shot.
say that.
Yeah.
Donnie would have shot you, Speedy.
Yeah, I had to shoot.
Yeah.
you.
So,
Yeah.
but I understood when my son said that. I was like, that makes sense
Who
because
said that, Nick?
because if I'm gonna spend all my life trying to get you out and then you
And
go
then you wanna
back,
go back.
bam,
I
take
miss
that with
Massa.
you. Take that with you.
Take that with you.
I'm scared.
Tom Selleck's birthday. He's 73.
Okay.
Adam Lambert. Remember that?
Oh,
When,
yeah.
American Idol.
American Idol, 36 years old.
Wow.
Charlie
Uncle
Wilson.
Charlie.
Uncle Charlie.
65.
Happy birthday, Uncle Charlie. Gap Band in the house.
Gap Band.
love him.
Mark Gasol,
Burn rubber on me.
33.
Charlie. Oh, no.
John Forsythe.
Happy
Who
birthday.
would have been
Birthday,
his birthday
John.
Oh, he
too.
rest in
And
peace.
let me see if I can remember. I think it's Victor was okay. No, okay. Victor Mature. You know who that is? Everybody know
No.
Victor?
No.
Don't do it. He was Samson in Samson and Delilah. Remember
Oh, really?
the
Yeah,
TV version?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Shit,
Which
you
which
nigga.
you would watch the 10 Commandments as a kid,
Right,
and you
right,
watch Samson
right.
and Delilah.
Right.
And you saw, and my mother was saying, "See how these women take you down." I was like, "Well, he got long hair." But that's I
And
don't
they
think
were
he
all
ever.
white,
I know he
too.
did other stuff, but that's what he's
He was
known,
known for.
He was Samson.
Okay.
And
Great
which
story.
I think, yeah. Oh man, I wonder if they ever do that, like remake.
No, they
that.
did. They did it. It was in
did?
the they had this miniseries. I want to say it was
No, I meant for the movie
on History
like,
Channel.
for the big screen.
Oh no, I don't know about that, but they had a large part of that in that. It was called The Bible, actually, on History Channel, I believe
okay.
it was, and it was on A&E and a couple of channels. It was great.
I've
Well,
heard
now
that.
that we're standing
Michelle.
together more, they might make a
See, the
black
whole thing
version.
is, well, no, that was the black version. They just put white people in it.
Well, that's what I mean. They might
Right.
make one with black people in it.
Right. Because if you understand the history of human beings, where the original man come from, you know that, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying all of those movies that he just named had white actors, and I'm saying now that we're sticking
yeah.
together,
What-
they might do the whole
well,
thing
when they
again
did,
and make a
Well,
black.
I think that'll
Ten
be when
Commandments.
Jesus come back.
Yeah. Like when they did, when Elizabeth Taylor was always
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleopatra, and everybody knows Cleopatra was black.
Everybody was black
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
then.
Yeah.
you knew that, right? Okay, you had to look like I don't know, like she'd be looking. Yeah, Cleopatra was black, and Cleopatra. It's a long. Anyway, tell me
Yeah,
about it. Give you information.
California
down.
Minority Alliance.com. Check us out. You know, if you want to get in this industry and you want to know how to get in this industry, we have 9 or 8 chapters across the country. One in Maryland, we in New Jersey, one in Ohio, one in Virginia, one in D.C., one in Atlanta, in Massachusetts. I'm working with Michael
Massachusetts.
Bivens.
Oh,
really?
Yes, Michael
boss
Bivens.
lady,
Like,
yeah.
don't leave me out.
I love me
You
some
know
Michael
what I'm
Bivens.
saying?
And
In
Wednesday,
Connecticut.
Wednesday at
excuse
the
me.
Regency West.
Yes, Wednesday we will be at the Regency West from 6 to 8 p.m. So if you guys are looking to get in this industry or looking for jobs, you got to understand one thing. It's going to be a lot of jobs, wonderful paying jobs, like $18 starting off. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's
In this
great.
oh, yeah. So
And I
that-
would actually love to be a part of the healing process, helping people heal
Yeah.
through an herb that comes from the ground.
absolutely. That's
So
the
you wanna work at the
wonderful
counter?
thing.
Well, no, I
wanna
wouldn't
get
want to.
heaven high
Like
hugs?
if I could be a traveling salesperson.
Come on down. We work with you.
They work with you
We'll
with your
work
skill
with you
set.
over there in North Carolina and everywhere else, because we need our people from everywhere to understand. If you're not a part of the solution.
You part of the problem.
Absolutely. So we need to be
Tangy.
We need to be the ones at the table writing the regulations and the laws, and that's what we did in Los Angeles. So I just want to say I want to thank all of my people that's with us, California Latinos for Cannabis. Those are our brothers and sisters over there. They fight with us every day.
Okay.
And want to give a shout out to California Minority Alliance and all other organizations. The Southern California Coalition, which Virgil and I co-founded, but we stepped down from that to focus on minority issues. That's true to our hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Virgil, too, man.
Shout out
He was a
Virgil
great
Grant,
guest.
my brother.
Yeah.
He was
Hey,
a great
Virgil.
guest.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
thank you, too, Dunn. For anytime you
man.
want to come through,
Come
man.
on.
Yeah, thank
Hey,
you for coming.
This is home.
Yeah,
So
this is-
y'all clown. This is what I like.
Plus, you done already made a bet now that your ass can't cash. I
ain't never been wrong.
I don't know
when it
what
comes
size
to the
shoe you
Lakers.
wear, but we got
Hey,
to cut the heel out of, cut the toe out of
11,
something.
I don't never be wrong when it comes to them Lakers, man.
Man, y'all
we
can't
do
win
this
no
for
more.
bread and meat. He
I
still
don't
ain't
win,
told
I-
me.
I don't win, I
LeBron.
don't eat.
He over there with LeBron.
Yeah.
So,
Pam,
everybody's with
what's your
LeBron.
info?
You can reach me at Nikki Pam
For
on
what?
all social media with 2Ks. And do not forget, we will be in Las Vegas at Fremont Street for
Yes.
the Taste of Sound and Soul.
We're looking for a sponsor.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
we
we
are.
might be
On the
able to
weekend
help
of the
Come on, man.
20th.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pam.
February
California
22nd to the 25th. We will be down there. So you guys come hang out with it. It's totally free. All the rollout crew will be in the house.
Bring your badass kids.
Yeah, bring your
Tansy.
kids. You can take pictures with Speedy because you ain't going to be able to take them with Jamie Foxx.
Sure won't.
But you can take one with me and Nikki Pam for
Yeah.
less than you can take one with Speedy.
Yeah.
How
We
much
ain't
ours be? $25.
Oh, yeah, we'll take, $25.
$25 a picture.
Yeah.
50, you get a kiss on the cheek.
Whoa.
From Tangy.
Whoa. Watch your lips now.
Well, anyway, yeah, come hang out with us. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Speedy is funny on Earth things.
Is he really all the time?
Yeah, I give him that. We can give him that, Tangy.
Okay.
I need
Speedy
the
is
flyer,
funny.
but I don't have it, and hopefully you didn't send
What
it
flyer?
What flyer?
for the play. That's what I was asking for.
What play? Oh, the
Because I am
Three Rings
yeah,
Circus?
yeah.
Three
No, 3 on a ring.
on
Is
the
that the play I got a ticket for? I won 2 tickets for?
Yes.
Yeah, which was kind of weird because we're trying to give it to other people, and you're like, I won't take
Did
it.
they call in?
No.
So,
Was it no?
No.
so I won my tickets.
3 on a ring. I am the host of it, so I want you guys to come out and support. We got 9 shows. We actually have 9 shows that we start. The first one's in March, so we'll be giving away tickets here on the radio show. So if you live in Los Angeles or you have fam that live here and you want them to go, you can call in if you're a regular listener for us and you live out of state, but you want somebody you know live here to go to the play. We'll give the tickets to them. So we'll get you all that information as well. We'll be in Las Vegas, 22nd through the 26th. The Fremont Experience, which is
Taste of Sound and Soul.
the old part of Vegas.
Downtown Las Vegas, pretty much.
Yeah, I had a bad
Right
joke.
by the Four Queens and all that.
I had a bad joke.
What?
Let's hear it.
You won't get shot. Too
That
soon?
was bad.
Is it too
Speedy,
soon?
we might
That
be
was
staying
bad.
there. Don't put that out
That
there.
was bad.
Let me know if it's too soon.
It's
now.
way
If it's
too soon, nigga, because we might be staying at that same hotel.
That was as bad as the baby jokes.
Yeah.
No, baby jokes are
Can't
great.
make the baby jokes.
Baby jokes is fucking off the chain.
Yeah.
Ask the babies.
Oh, wow.
That's wrong.
Hey, if
It's
you're
so raggedy.
if you're an ugly baby, hey man, deal with that.
You talking
don't
about
get
Kevin
mad
Hart?
at me.
Oh, and then Michelle's going to say the name.
That was funny. The picture was
Yeah,
funny.
don't get mad at me. Get mad at your gene pool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got it. So again, we'll be in Vegas, just like Pam said. We just
I did say it, I don't know why
we double each other.
Okay, well, that's we do. All right.
And again, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You can bring
lot
the
of
Some
kids.
great food.
Great
for
food.
real.
Speedy, you should get me and Nikki Pam some fly sneakers to wear.
Yeah,
Some
can
what?
we get those ones?
Can we get
baby
those
blue ones?
those baby blue ones?
You gonna get
I
us
would
some
have
sneakers?
a hot outfit to wear with it if you
Yeah.
get the
But we there
sneakers.
4 days?
Yeah, but we can wear them every day.
Yeah.
Nah. I can't even wear shoes every day.
With the
that's you.
fly outfit.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we make
I don't
ours
really buy
work.
folks sneakers.
Well, we're not folks. We're in
Yeah, we're
friends.
in friends. Well,
Okay.
we might be able to get you a sponsor if we wear them. See, that's
Exactly. Exactly.
Write their name on the shoe. Again, so definitely come on out and support that and support the play, 3 on a Ring, which has the porno girls in the play.
Which she'll be here on Friday.
Yeah, she'll be here Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Mrs.
And-
Stone will be here Friday evening or night or from 8 to whatever we finish. You know us.
So my bad. I'll make sure I have the information for the play for tomorrow.
I think
No, we'll have it on Wednesday. I make it a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay, and yes,
but the flyer's up right now, just so you know.
All right, coolio. And what else? Oh yeah, don't forget we're changing the
Friday night.
Friday from here on out.
To 8
Freaky
p.m.
Friday is at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
From what time to what time?
Well, 8 till we finish.
8 to 12.
8 till we finish.
Shit.
8 to
That's
midnight.
No. 8 to 11 at least. Ish.
It's Friday.
Nigga.
8 till 11. I like
y'all know
that.
10 o'clock's my bedtime.
Yeah, we see you doze off.
Oh, there you put the flyer. Michelle just put the flyer up. Cool.
There it is. So your boy will be hosting that. Definitely come on out, man, and let us know even if your
The
chat
rest
room
of us will be
and you
there.
want
What
tickets.
day? We're hanging out. What day? The rest of us. Because I don't think
it's
they're
that
just introduced.
Saturday that it starts. I forgot when. But
The first 3 dates are March 9th, 10th, and 11th. So they're only promoting 3 dates at a time.
Oh, okay.
So March 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Okay. Cool.
And the tickets are available at www.3onaring.com.
3 on a ring, which they kind of did want to tell us what it was, but we figured it out. One dude got 3 girls, which is cool. You can have 3 girls if you want to. Tangi?
3 on a ring.
Give your information.
I am Tangela Warren Ambrose, a.k.a.
Shout out to Warren.
Tangi Ambrose. And I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. My birthday is June the 4th.
Why are we telling all our
And I'm a Gemini. Go ahead.
Social security number is?
And you can find me at Tangi Ambrose on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and at The Rollout Show.
And on Black Planet.
They want me to stand up. And, we're supposed to put us on Black Planet.
No. They still have Black Planet?
Yeah,
I thought everybody went to Black People Meet.
Somebody come on and say that we still have the guy that was here.
But I thought everybody went to Black People Meet.
I don't know. I don't meet people online except for on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+.
Plenty of fish.
What have we learned, Pam?
My name is Tangi.
Tangelina.
Well, we've learned quite a few things today. First, we've learned that if your name is Peter Jean Hernandez and you want to win a Grammy, you must change it to Bruno Mars. We've learned also that if you want to win a Grammy, make sure that you send your music in to Speedy first. Because if Speedy hasn't heard it, you're not going to win.
Pretty much. Sorry about that, Jay-Z.
Yeah, mess Jay-Z all up. We've learned that some people are actually disrespectful to babies.
Ha ha.
We learned that Speedy needs a new phone.
Even though it's
Or he doesn't know how to work the one he has.
Hey, man, we're going to Google that shit because I couldn't figure it out.
And we didn't even get to talk about this shirt today because there was so much to talk about. But y'all worked it in the chat room.
And it's not even 4th of July.
Yet.
Now, this is some major important stuff that we learned today. If you're going to use cannabis, hemp, marijuana, any of those things, get your medical card because the medical taxes are cheaper. The adult taxes are higher. You can ask Nikki Pam. Right, Nikki Pam?
That's right. Been there.
So get your card. If you have some kind of an ailment that you're using it for, it is medical, then it won't be that hard. We've also learned that if you have some marijuana and you don't smoke, but you have children, if they get cut, you can rub it on their cut and it will heal really fast. If you have the medical marijuana tea, at night, if you warm it, it's indica. In the daytime, if it's cold, it's sativa. I thought that was kind of amazing.
Yeah, it is.
We've learned that Nikki Pam is woke. We thought that the Honorable Nick Shabazz was woke. I don't even know if he has an air fryer. But Nikki Pam is woke because she has one.
That's right.
Also, Tangi, I learned the difference. Did I say my name third person?
Yeah, you did.
CBD is hemp. THC is marijuana. The hemp is the man. The marijuana is the female. They don't go together. They just hang out. Okay? We also learned, don't be saying NWA is like Malcolm X on this radio show. You get checked. And don't complain if you ain't making what?
We don't know.
They didn't learn that. Don't complain if you ain't making change. So if there's something that's bothering you, don't say anything unless you're going to get out and do something about it. And we've learned from Speedy, the greatest thing ever said on camera was, Whoop-de-whoop.
And dropped that ball, whoop-de-whoop.
And last but not least, per Donnie, we've learned that in the next 3 years, the Lakers will be in the championship game.
Impossible.
Bam.
Not gonna happen.
Bam.
Don't care how many bams you do, it ain't gonna happen.
Bam.
It's been the Rollout Show. It's been fantastic. Tomorrow is Tuesday, which is our top 5, and we're doing top 5.
You said it was a good one too. Funky. Was it something like hardest hitting?
Hardest hitting
songs. When you hear that shit is just bang.
Like bang, like
bang.
The drum,
I got
the guitar
mine.
line. So the hardest hitting
songs.
Yes.
That you play in the club. I get mine.
Mine is easy.
Beast mode. So we do that tomorrow, top 5. It is also Talent Tuesday. Hopefully we have some talent tomorrow. And my man Javon should be back tomorrow. We think he won. We're not sure.
Something to do with music publishing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't understand.
he did put it on Facebook.
Yeah, but did you understand it? Because at first it was like,
well,
no.
it's I think because Bruno's with Universal.
Oh, maybe that's it.
And
okay,
he works with Universal.
Yeah,
publishing.
Okay, sounds
something like that.
Well, I guess he'll explain it.
His company, yeah.
Because he said God is good.
When they say that mean check clear.
And you know what the funny thing about that is? I want y'all to know God is good even when it's not the great stuff happening. God is good all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that
means.
means.
And then you here tomorrow. Is it Thursday?
Thursday. Oh, Thursday.
Yeah. I know it's Thursday.
I thought it was Tuesday too.
Yeah, that was
Thursdays.
Oh, it's Thursdays. Okay. All right. Where that is.
Shout out to Nick who left. I guess Nick had to leave. And he texted me. He's like, Dad, I got to go.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was like,
and then Michelle came in and took over. Thank you.
Yeah, Michelle,
oh, and we learned Michelle was having a ball.
Yeah,
she was putting the ball kind of. She was having a ball up there.
Literally.
Yes. Putting all kind of little.
Oh, you talking about on the thing?
Yeah.
You weren't watching.
No.
And neither was the guest. So
I was.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, no,
but it was funny.
I can see on here.
Yeah, she was having.
Actually,
fun.
it was the chat room. They inspired me.
Yeah, they ain't shit.
Yes.
Kill yourself in the chat room. Till tomorrow, we'll come back tomorrow. Do it all over again. Thank you and thank you for the new callers. We had a couple of new people who called in. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
And also thank you for that donation.
Yes, thank you so much.
And if anyone else would like to donate, in the description it says donate. If you click it, you could donate straight to us, the Rollout Show.
Yes, because we
or buy a T-shirt. You know, we're still doing more shows.
Man, I barely got. Let me know too, you guys. Maybe tomorrow's show. I sent off 4, I believe, and I was thinking it's only 4 I got. So let me know if you received those too, because I think I sent them today.
And we signed them.
Yeah, well, we signed one.
Oh, we did?
Whoever, yes, we did.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Mm-hmm.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Y'all have a good one. We're out.